Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog, you know he got that heat.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Nikki Pam, where you at, girl?
Goddamn.
Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix, reppin' Lynn with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy Ambrose, got me singing like Luther Vandross.
Never too much.
Who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie,
Mr. Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Ron C.
It's the Rollout Show, y'all.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Hey, Sky.
Hey, Sky. Get out of Seattle.
So no, it wasn't like
Shag.
it was in the studio, nigga.
I love it.
Roll out on a Monday.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out on a Monday.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out on a Monday.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out on a
Cold in
Monday.
here.
It's better than what it is outside. It is the Rollout Show. It here at rolloutstudios.com.
What?
All
It
right.
is June 11th. Woo, the month is rolling.
11th. Okay.
11th.
All right.
11. Is that better?
Corn on the cob day.
Yeah, we get to that in a
Is
second.
it hilarious?
It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why?
Cause you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx. Ooh.
But for the low price, you come check out my new play at
The Wilshire Taco Bell Theater.
and the play is called
Mama, LeBron lost, but Kobe won. Hey, Kobe!
That is so cute.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Shout out to Taco too. Anyway,
Hey, Speedy.
hey, the dog that had his name changed 3 times.
No, twice.
You don't know who he is.
Yeah, he does.
In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangy Ambrose not able to hear anything.
Oh,
Really?
where's she at? Which one's she?
You didn't hear nothing?
I don't hear anything
She
through
doesn't?
my headsets.
Oh, that's why.
Well, I just
Nothing.
Couldn't hear nothing because of that.
Nothing. Hoo, nothing. Hey, Chad Room.
Chat room.
What about now?
Hey, baby. Nothing.
Well, maybe you don't need to hear.
I can take them off.
You know, it's a pair of headphones right next to Nikki Pam. You could just handle those.
Oh.
Can you hear now?
Say something.
There we go. Just for now.
Hi,
No,
everybody.
because when you do that, you don't hear us. Then it becomes a problem. Y'all keep talking.
All right.
Okay.
All right. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Nikki.
Thank you for tuning in.
Headphones.
Oh,
I had
wrong
a
cord.
fantastic weekend.
you did? What did you do,
Wore
Tangy?
myself out.
Here it
Took
is.
my daughter and my son to Great Wolf Lodge.
How did you
How
like
was
it?
it?
It was
good?
wonderful.
Yeah, didn't I tell you?
yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, and the best thing was I got to stand in line and ride rides with my son, and then stand in line and ride rides with my daughter. That was really nice.
They had rides?
But where is it?
Yeah, it's a indoor water park.
What's it near?
And I mean, it's near Disneyland.
Oh, okay. It's
And we get in these big like donuts, and you, or like one thing that you grab hold to and you go down first and you're going around and round and round and round and round and round and round and round. It was so scary and exhilarating. And we got to the bottom. I was like, I'm going to do it again. Mm-hmm. But last night, I got home 7:30. I didn't wake up until today.
Oh, girl.
I was worn out.
I know I had a long weekend.
I was.
Like worn out?
Like, well, no, just like.
The good worn out or
good,
just tired worn out?
Just.
There's a big difference, you know?
Worn out, yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Tangy needs to hear us because
I do need to hear.
She can't hear us. Anyway, shout out to rehearsal.
Okay.
And so your son, did you guys have a big birthday, like a big giant cake and a lot of friends?
It was a lot of friends because my daughter was going there anyway for the Girl Scouts because she had sold a lot of Girl Scout cookies. So my son and I tagged along. Kobe, you can't get on there, baby.
Just pulling back.
He don't know his name.
Come on, Kobe.
He really kind of don't.
Come on,
different
Kobe.
names, Tangy.
Come on, Kobe.
Let's
You
go with
can't
Taco
get
Tuesday.
up there.
Oh, wow.
No. But it was a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so proud of my sisters. It was a lot of black women with bathing suits on. You know how usually we have on T-shirts and shorts and stuff. Mm-hmm. But they actually had on swimsuits.
I rebuke that. No, we don't. We wear suits.
Well, okay.
That's at the black pool party.
True
that.
You had to go to the black pool party.
Because it was,
we don't get in.
It was like, you know, there weren't like superstar black women. It was like me, you know, real black women. And we had on bathing suits. And it was just nice to see our people and their people and everybody's people. And we all swimming together and everybody half naked. And you could surf in that place. You could ride the waves in there. I mean, it was so much.
I think Jonathan went for his.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, for his birthday. He was a Jonathan or Madison.
How much was it? Is expensive to
Yes,
get in?
it's expensive. It's
like
a kiddie.
Disneyland, because Disneyland is like ridiculous. I don't know how parents can take them.
Let me tell you what this place has. Instead of gambling all night, the kids can play in the arcade all night. It's like Kitty Vegas.
Oh, wow.
For real.
Okay.
They got a place where they can get manicures and pedicures.
It's one of those places like if you take your kids, you've saved up some money.
Oh, okay.
You can't go in there. Ain't no budget. You know, do y'all have a sale? No.
Really?
It is what it is, and you're going to pay. That's when you hear somebody saying they're going to the Wolf Lodge. They didn't saved up, right?
Yes, definitely.
Like, you know you going, let me put this money to the side.
Put it to the side. And they're so smart because they have this wand that you can buy, right? You pay for the wand and then you buy time. Yeah, that's where we were. That's what I was riding, all those different things. And you pay for time on the wand. And then as they run through the hotel, you might buy 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and they wave their wands in front of stuff and things move and talk. So they use up all their hours, but it keeps them occupied for however many hours you pay for, and then they want to do it again.
That looks crazy, though. It looks
was
like a
so
big tree house.
Much fun.
But it's whoever
that a
put that
hotel?
hotel. Yeah.
Yes. Nice
Like
hotel.
like you ain't got to leave. Like once you there, you think.
Nope. And the bomb thing is if somebody used the bathroom in the water, it turns blue, so they put everybody out.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes.
You know, it's so weird. And a lot of people who are, a lot younger, like my son, they don't know in the 60s and the 50s, if someone black got in the pool, they would tell everyone to get out and they would drain the pool.
I showed my babies a picture of Dorothy Dandridge and told them about her being a big star. And when she got in the water, they drained
Jumped
it.
out. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine a little kid having to deal with that? Because
No.
again, you're a kid, you don't
Freezing
know about what's going on out in the world. And sometimes your parents don't want to go, this, that, and the other until it hits you in the face. And then they have to explain what's going on in America. And I'm glad that's changed. We still have
Me too.
People who still feel a certain way about us because of our skin color, but it is what it is. I'm glad your son had a great time.
Me too, because I was a little concerned because
You're
it was
always
going to be
concerned.
with the Girl Scouts. And so I thought, he's going to be the only boy. But they told me other families were coming. And so the Girl Scouts.
Well, and his friends come for his birthday. That's what I was asking.
It wasn't his birthday.
I thought it was his birthday.
No, it's her birthday. Oh. Her birthday. She turned 10, you remember, at your house?
No. Okay, so he just pretty much tagged along. So now I understand what you're saying.
When they said that they were going to have a cake for her and sing happy birthday, I said, oh, now we got to go.
You
So,
think?
yeah, so I bought us some tickets for me and Rock to go, too.
Oh, okay. Because she was cool.
She wanted us to be there for her birthday. But,
No, I mean,
yeah, she was taken care of because y'all bought Girl Scout cookies. Thank you very much.
Wait.
Well, we didn't want to buy it.
I know. And she came in here every day and shoved it down every guest's throat.
Well, you know, you
had
got to
a
do what you
picture
got
of
to
the child
do.
crying. Like, you know,
how
like
you-
them commercials for the dogs. With, you know.
I don't know how she made the baby cry on the picture.
Right, exactly.
Is she crying? Okay, give me a kick. Give me a kick.
Pinster.
I got skills. I got skills like Kobe here.
So she's 10.
Yes, she's
10
10.
years ago today.
You
Or
gonna fall
yes,
asleep.
the other day
Yes.
she was born, which is beautiful.
Yes.
And your other son is 13?
13.
Going into the 8th grade.
Yes.
Yeah. Brooklyn graduated.
Yes, we went.
And he
wa-
graduated from the 8th grade. Rock
Yes.
was like, Mommy, Brooklyn's in the 8th grade?
No. He's going to the 9th.
Nice.
Well, now, but he said he's tall.
Oh, yeah.
That's from the last time. Where you going, Kobe?
I hadn't seen it. So he's at his buddy house.
Okay.
Because, the graduation, first he didn't want to wear a suit. I was like, nigga, you wearing this suit. And he looked nice, didn't he?
He looked very
really
nice.
And he had a little funky shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh,
It was
Speedy,
cool.
that picture, they look just like you
Hilarious.
and their mom.
Like the perfect mix.
Oh, my gosh.
He's
so
so
It's
handsome.
amazing.
So I'm looking at him like, oh, shit, he got me by at least an inch. For sure, at least an inch. So he has a great time. He goes with his friends. And then he spends the other part of that after basketball practice on Thursday. He goes with his basketball buddies.
Okay.
So they've been hanging out all weekend. So
What have they been doing? Do you know?
I don't know. He ain't called me. I figure it's okay.
Right.
Seth,
He
who's,
alive.
one of the other dads, who he's single dad, and his son is on the team as well. So he didn't call me, so I figure everything's good.
Right.
And Brooklyn just doesn't never say certain things to me. And so he called me yesterday and said, Dad, can I stay a little bit longer? Can you come get me on Monday? I said, well, I can come get you after the show. He said, oh, thank you, Dad. I love you. I went,
Okay, let me just tell you guys this. Speedy,
never said that.
okay, so at the graduation, you know, he was so, what is the word? Verklempt? Is that the word?
Eclamp?
Or verklempt or whatever it is, where you're just full of shit. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's just
Constipated?
well, just full of being proud of his son. And he said, Pam, I think I almost lost him when he walked across the stage. And of course, I missed the moment. I was like, oh God, wait. You know how you have one moment. I always miss it on camera, like always.
Well, what they did, so each kid, they had their picture and with the cap and gown to the side, and then the guy says their name, and then they put on, I guess the kids put down what they're going to be.
yeah.
Yes.
So you know what Brooklyn put.
What are you, a basketball player?
NBA player. I was like, hopefully.
Kids be the one to bag on kids. You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be
Gonna make
that.
it.
But it was a lot of police officers. Like there was one kid that said
Yeah.
police officer, and the next person said lawyer. I said, that sounds right. Y'all gonna have to work together. But they were little short, little Latino dudes.
Yeah, and one girl must have been your height to my model. I was like, well,
Yeah, no.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's had somebody on the other side going, not gonna happen. Hit him with some reality shit. But it was dope. I liked it. It was dope. So again, he's told me I've always told every time he got out the car, I love you guys. Dropping off at school, love you.
And I came in this morning and I saw a beautiful moment between you and your other
Who?
son. You
Nick?
know what? Shabazz.
You mean Nick?
Yasha Holla.
Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler.
Hey, that was close, Nikki Pam.
Well, I'm calling you Yasha Holla. That's what I'm putting on the t-shirt. My son named Yasha Holla.
Yasha Holla. That's funny.
But no, it was really
funny.
cute. Speedy was hugging him and then kissed him on the forehead.
What?
Oh, that was cute.
Now I'm verklempt. Or
You
is
know,
it eclempt?
I don't know. Everybody's putting it.
I think it's verklempt.
I know.
I've never
It's
heard
a
of it.
Yiddish word
I
that
thought it was
describes a person who is too emotional to speak.
Yes. Thank you. So it's
VERKLEMPT.
verklempt. Okay.
Now I'm
Thank you.
verklempt. I'm overwhelmed with love and emotion, imagining you two hugging and
It
Speedy
was
kissing
so
his son
cute. I
on the
almost like
forehead.
teared up.
Because he be acting like he all tough. He can't say, hey, Dad, give me a hug.
I think he shows his love by just being here every day and
No,
supporting your
that
dream.
don't count.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
And he does laugh at your jokes, Speedy.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. I'm funny in the mother.
And so is he actually. Yeah. He really is.
In theory.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Hey, Nikki Pam hugged me too, though. Let's not leave that out.
Well, after that, I said, well, let me get some then.
Kind of put the titties on his chest and then on his back.
I did not.
He was like, Auntie!
I just did shoulders this morning too.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much my weekend. It worked out. Kids went to
You worked out?
I work out every day now. I'm trying to get there.
Have you seen like really good results?
Like where?
I do an hour on the treadmill now.
I'm just asking. I mean, like in your Urine?
Where
Is my urine coming out a different color?
I'm just saying.
As long as it don't come out red.
Hilarious. What are you trying to get, like arms or
waist?
I'm just trying to lose weight.
2-pack?
What are you trying to get?
I do. I need my arms a little bit bigger. They nice though, but I need a little.
They are nice, sweetie.
They all
I need
right.
just a little bit. I need it where the shirt is kind of snuggly on the arms.
Oh, you want to come in here with a tight shirt?
No, on the arms.
A midriff arm.
No. Right here.
Oh, I know what you're saying. But I'm like,
Yeah, when you do this.
Oh
do
yeah.
that without having to do that.
right.
I don't want because if you do it right, if you ever notice the brothers do lift out, they always put the arms like this so you can see the back.
Right.
Because that's they know all the women. That's why most dudes work on arms than anything else.
Else?
Arm, chest, but mostly arms because the bigger the arms, and everybody looking like you got a big old arm.
Yeah, but nowadays we look and say, "Oh, but where his legs?"
No, they got on pants.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Sometimes they built like a Rottweiler, jailhouse Rottweiler. Yeah, so that was pretty much it for me for the weekend, and I heard you had a great time this weekend.
I did. I went to the Playboy Jazz Festival.
So-
Yay.
Both days?
Not only with Saturday and then Sunday.
Mr. Dixon was there. Jamie's dad was there.
I saw them and I saw the mom
Shantae.
and the other one.
The mom and
I seen
Miss
the whole,
Annette.
Yes, I saw them. Yeah, and so went there, and so George Lopez is the host, and so afterward we're in the dressing room, whatever. He's like, "Yo, yes, I'll go back to the house." So it was like about probably 10 to 12 of us, right? So we all go back to the house, and I go in the house, and then he has these 3 dogs. And then you know me, I go in there and I'm playing with the dog. Oh my God, that's so cute. So he was like, "Oh, you can go grab one and bring it outside," because we were sitting around the pool. And so I grabbed it. He's like, "Pam, guess what?" I said, "What?" And he said, "That's my gift to you. You can have them." I was like,
So
"Huh?"
let's make sure we get this right. So that's your car.
Wow.
He's like giving you
Put
a car.
that up. Right.
I want to go over to George's
Yeah,
house.
me too. Like, you want that dog? No.
But I'll take
Something.
no, so anyway, he gives me the dog or whatever. So I said, "Well, what's the dog's name?" He said the dog's name is Dodger.
Should have stayed Dodger.
No. And then so we were talking and I'm like, He said, "But the dog's less than a year old." And, he was saying, "I want to show you a video of how he rescued him. He was about to be euthanized and he sent me the video. And the dog's just boo-hooing like it's almost like he knows."
Oh.
And so that's what he does. He rescues dogs
So
now.
who filmed the dog being...
I guess, I don't know. Somebody did, but no,
did
it's
that?
a lady on Instagram because he told me the lady's Instagram told me to follow her. But some lady on Instagram and I guess he's working with her. So he had 3 rescues and one of the
Why
little
she didn't rescue the dog?
she does, but then she fosters them out. So he's a foster dad for dogs.
okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get... I'm like...
I get it.
When Tangy sits next to me, I become her. So walk me through this. So she's at the pound.
Wait a minute, you have to wrinkle your
So
forehead,
she goes to
Speedy.
the different pounds. She goes to different pounds and she rescues dogs that are going to
But
be
she
euthanized.
filmed the dog
Yeah.
on his way.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess to say, hey, this is happening out there and they're euthanizing these dogs.
So they let people see the dog. I'm about to walk him down the hallway.
Yeah, pretty much. And this dog was screaming. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of sad. Anyway,
So dogs do know.
They absolutely do know. And they don't want to be in a pound. They know. It's like that dog is hella smart too. So anyway, so there's 3 dogs. Okay, so one, he told me that he had rescued, had a tumor outside his neck. And of course, they were going to euthanize him. They were going to put the money. He said he rescued the dog. He took the dog in, got the tumor taken out, paid for the hospital. So, he got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal to him. And so it was between him, Dodger. It was Nacho, Dodger, and
You mean his name?
and Mama. Yeah, and Mama was a.
Let's go to Dodger.
So he said, "No, you should."
I like
change the
Nacho
name."
though.
Nacho was the name.
I like that.
I thought
Nacho
about
goes with
Tangy.
taco.
Yeah, I know, right? I thought about Tangy that. Anyway, so he goes, so we were coming up with some names or whatever. I said, "I got it." He said, "What?" I said, "Kobe." He's like, "Yeah." It's because he's a big Kobe
But how
fan,
you
Laker
could
fan
just
too.
change if he been called Dodger for like even 2 days?
Nick is
No.
changing his name.
Right. Your offspring is.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. What's the difference?
It's totally different. But
Hilarious.
what's his name again?
My dog?
No.
Oh.
Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler.
So what?
Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler.
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
Did she just say my dog like a rat?
I think that's what I heard.
See what happened when they get the hair whipped?
I know.
And they got a little
Both
chain.
of them got their hair done now.
Did you loan your sister some money? Hopefully she did. She probably didn't. But anyway, so you got the dog, and then you bring him in today.
So he's been everywhere with me. So the next day, my little cousins had a birthday party up in Escondido. And so we rolled out there. My dad came, and he bought his dog. And so they just kind of hung out. He had a ball. The kids played with him and ran him around. And Ray went with me up there, and it was a great, great party. And he just hung all day. And then so when I picked him up that night, I said, Sean, we ain't got nothing. He gave me food and wee-wee pads, like enough for 2 days because he
Mimi pads.
Wee-wee pads for the dogs to pee on.
How did they know to pee on it?
They know. I don't know, but they know. So anyway, he was like,
a whole bunch of pads around your house now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a whole bunch of diapers around your house now.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but this dog, he has a win on. He really wants to be walked and out and or whatever. So
you better be,
he's a good dog. I haven't heard him bark.
He can't wee in here.
Lena Lean is coming up with names. First she asked, she going to name the dog Escalade. And then she said, you should name him Escondido.
Escondido. That's like that. Funny.
But it's too late.
It's too late now.
Kobe.
And George has already approved Kobe. So, but yeah, he's been texting me, so I have to get.
Now, do dogs get a last name?
Yeah, his last name is Nikki Pam's last name.
Baker.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
So Kobe Baker?
Uh-huh.
Like Nick's last name used to be your last name.
Well, yeah, but he's Ashiella. What is it?
People didn't always have last names, FYI.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, I know that. That's why
I'm just putting that out there. People didn't always have last names.
They name them Freemen.
So
we're free men. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what names did they have?
That was one of the names they created. Don't be wrinkling up your eyebrow. You know about that. I don't
know what you're talking about.
Freedmen after
it's
slavery.
It's so weird when we tell you other history you don't know.
Created last names oftentimes. What's from the Boondocks?
What you just said.
Well, they might have put it in the Boondocks, but it's true too.
I don't know.
Okay. Why is it that when we come up with factual things, you don't know shit about?
Just because
you tell us shit that we never even heard.
You know what it is? Because when I was a child, I used to just go with whatever.
Nigga, I was
said.
there. What are you talking about?
You're not even listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying when I was a child, I would go with whatever an adult said.
You're supposed to.
I would take that as truth. As I got older, I realized something that adults don't know anything. And then when I became an adult, I realized something else. Most people on this planet don't know anything. They just go at whatever the end thing is. So I don't mind taking the time to actually find out information. You know what I'm saying? So when I do, and then somebody says something that's just not true, it's just what it is.
I didn't watch Boondocks.
She just said something that was true. Now you gonna look it up?
I just said I didn't know anything about it.
So
I just said it wasn't true.
You gotta look it up.
I just said that.
You gotta fact check.
I can agree that most of the slaves inherited the last names from the slave owners.
We knew
if
that.
If not all.
If we're gonna break it down, then let's call them enslaved people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what? All right,
see,
that's fine, but
why is it you always weird when we give you facts and you say shit from the other side? It's like, just now what you don't know, brother, that before that was that, it was it.
I'm just saying.
And then he turns his mic off.
He does.
He can't hear us no more.
Like for example, I've actually done actual research to find out where my last name, my given last name was from.
Okay. Caldwell.
Yeah.
Caldwell.
Oh shit!
And found out where the plantation was
from
and
my
the owners. Right, so I found out where the plantation was.
Where was the plantation?
In West Virginia, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And the guy's name was Caldwell.
Was Coldwell originally with a O.
Oh, okay.
And they were originally like some kind of small water company, and they had a bunch of slaves and stuff working for a whale and all other kind of stuff like that. Yeah, so you know.
So, Speedy, what do you think your people were in house or out of house? I'm just saying. That's good.
That side of the family pretty brown skin.
Yeah, I know. I said most likely they was out in the field.
Yeah, it's hard workers.
Start out in the fields till somebody till your mama get done by the keeper. Then you go on the side. So yeah, I have a trophy. When I was 8 years old, the first trophy I got, they misspelled my name. They spelled it Colwell. But I was so happy to get it. I ain't care.
Really?
It was my first trophy.
That's the original spelling of that name. So,
and then it turned into Caldwell. Does it say how it turned into Caldwell?
Just different translations of the name. That's it.
How different translation of Colwell?
Well, yeah, I don't know the answer to that question.
I mean, you can travel and people have different accents.
Exactly.
People say things differently.
It's not that
like
far-fetched.
Jesus and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on where you are.
So when did you research the name? Not that I don't believe.
About 3 years ago, maybe.
And you never had to talk with him? about it?
You never said, hey,
I didn't research it for my dad's sake. I researched it for my own sake.
Well, you knew this day was going to come up.
The knowledge.
Yeah. Why would you keep the knowledge to yourself?
I mean, I try to sprinkle out knowledge when I feel it's necessary.
You try to tell us what we wrong at.
That's it. So, hey, look, medicine don't taste good.
Y'all was just kissing a minute ago.
Here she goes.
There are books. I'm from North Carolina, and there were a lot of enslaved people in North Carolina, and there are a lot of books. I have some where they're telling their story. And here's an example, because when they were freed, oftentimes they did take the last name of the slave owner,
colonizer,
but not all the time. So this is from an ex-enslaved person, Martin Jackson, in 1930s. He said the master's name was usually adopted by a slave after he was set free. This was done more because it was the logical thing to do, and the easiest way to do was to be identified through the affection for the master. Now, the government seemed to be in an almighty hurry to have us get names, so we had to register so we could become citizens. Well, I got to thinking about all us slaves that was going to take the name Fitzpatrick, and I made up my mind I'd find me a different one. One of my grandfathers in Africa was called JCO, so I decided to be Jackson. So they also created their own last name.
Fitzpatrick.
Well, my original statement that it was that people always didn't have last names. Not that we needed last names, so
the government was in a hurry.
I was talking about before enslavement of African American people.
So BC,
so you mean
before Christ? I'm just kidding. What?
Yeah, Jesus only had one. He ain't had no last name.
You wonder why? This is why I don't say too much. You feel me?
No, it wasn't. They would say Jesus of Nazareth, but you never hear what his last name. He ain't had no last name.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Peter, Paul.
People didn't. That was a Roman custom that they created in Rome.
I'm sorry. I know y'all serious.
No, but they created that in Rome to establish what tribe you came from or what.
By having just one name?
So most of the time, people just had one name, right? When they established Rome, this is when they began to have last names and middle names.
Like we used to have shorter phone numbers.
Correlate that with phone numbers.
You remember we used to have shorter phone numbers, and then
they were a letter than the number.
And then it was
true, because if you Lucy, remember it would be like. Circle, call me at circle such and such, 2359. Like, huh?
Yeah, it was
what was that?
B something, and then they give the number. But you called it. Remember, you called it to the switchboard.
That's
right.
Yeah,
that's actually had a switchboard.
I'll connect you.
Right.
Yes.
That job gone.
Right, that job gone. She probably thought she was gonna work for. I'm gonna get a job for the telephone company.
No, you ain't.
But I always had.
To be an operator. Yeah, they really wanted to do that.
That was good money back in the day. If you had to have that right voice, though.
Yeah, I didn't.
That nasally voice.
But okay, for calling.
Yes, yeah, that's the voice.
I know, right,
Mrs. Wiggins?
That's true.
Hold on 1 second, please. We have Speedy on the other line for Nikki Pam.
Right, but let me ask you. Okay, so back in the day, Speedy.
She did the same Speedy. Watch out.
So no, like when I watch Lucy. Like I said, they would have she'll say call me back at circle 2359. Yeah. What did that mean? Like, what was the circle part? Or they'll say.
I think it either had something to do with that particular phone number.
Okay.
And the location of that number.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a letter, it was 2-3 letters, or it was James or something. It wasn't James. It was. Let's pull it up.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
it was something, and then it was some numbers on the back end, and that's how the operator knew to find.
Yeah, and you would actually see her plugging it into a hole or whatever.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
And that's how they got in touch with you. And then remember the dial phone.
Yes.
Oh, I missed those.
And then you got that push button.
Woo! You was like balling it. But you still had the busy tone. You were like, hey.
Like, who they talking to? And call waiting. When call waiting came out, it was on fire.
All right, so it looks like the telephone, just to kind of keep it short, the telephone system that they were using at the time was only able to handle a certain amount of callers. Or subscribers to that particular company. So they had to start putting the letters in front to kind of differentiate the the actual towns and different parts of town that the people were calling from.
So the letter is the town?
I'm not sure how they picked the letters. Let me see if I can find out how they actually picked the letters in front, but I'm sure.
Okay,
yeah, so they say like a capital, so they use like a capital H for like hills, if they was in the hills of whatever town that was. I think my grandmother, when she lived in Crenshaw, the house that she's still in now, she told me that her phone number should start with 2 letters.
Really?
Yeah, that's how long
she's been
living
there.
She's been living there ever since, and that was what the 50s. I think when
That's
they
how long
had
she
that.
been there?
Okay, so PGF broke it down. He said Lucy's first phone number, which he's absolutely correct, was Murray Hill 59975, which is 695-9975. The second was Circle 72099. I don't know why I remember that.
Pam.
I know, right? Which is 247-2099. Thank you, PGF.
So Circle
That
Hill?
really, no, it was like Murray Hill. I remember that.
Murray
like he's
Hill.
right. And then the second one was Circle.
So you say Murray Hill together and then the number?
Then the number, then the not the whole number, would be like 59975.
Yeah, so on here it says Murray Hill Murray Hill 59975.
Right.
And I guess that's what you would tell the operator.
Who is that?
Angie. Tell your kids you're busy. Anyway.
They're funny though.
Why?
My son sent me a text. He said, "Mommy, we weren't doing anything, but some kind of way the orange light fell off the ledge." I said,
Kids do
jumped
give a
off the
disclaimer.
ledge.
They always give a disclaimer before they
"Yeah, we let me see what he said."
I'm
He
having a
said-
great time, but when are you coming to get me?
Right. He said, so we're all in the den and the orange lamp just fell out of nowhere. I said, did it break? He said, yes. I said, clean it up and watch out for the glass. Okay. Then he sent me the picture of the lamp without the cover.
As it was falling.
And then he said, the light still works, but he's put Lighthy. So then my daughter put in there, the light, you mean. She corrected him.
Oh, wow.
Right. Because he had, and then he says, nobody cares how I spell it. He said, if you could understand what I was trying to say, then it doesn't matter how I spell it.
All that's in the text?
And then she says, if you mean not. She corrects him again. And he says, you knew what I was trying to say.
Okay.
All that.
Oh, it's a group text.
It was a group
God
text.
damn. I thought you kept taking the phone. Give me the phone. I thought she was
It was
texting
a
on
group
his
text.
phone.
And how do I turn off this thing?
Just on
My
the side.
age is coming out.
Just on the side and then turn it
No,
down.
it's the sound is off. It's the buzz.
Well, it's gonna just
Oh, it's
take
on
it
your
off
phone.
vibrate.
Under sounds. I'm sorry. Under sounds.
Okay, yeah.
Boy, until you get 50 something.
We all like, oh, how do you work this newfangled thing here?
I don't see no buttons.
Yeah.
No, right.
I just
My
lazy.
cousin, who is probably later 50, said, she had a new iPhone. Yeah, I took a class on the iPhone. I said, all you got to do is push buttons. I mean, push the pictures. I mean,
This-
it ain't that hard.
You want to know how I learned my phone?
How?
I go to the bathroom.
And sit there and play with it.
Nigga, when I
That
sit
is
there,
that is some thinking
That's
time.
how I
ain't it?
learned,
Right.
the ins and out of the new phone I got.
I did that, too.
I take the instructions. It's time to go to the bathroom. I go in there.
That's when I usually play my dominoes the best.
the hell?
In
You know.
the bathroom, you
damn.
play domino by
Hell
yourself?
yes. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
on
our phones.
on
We're
the
all
phone.
playing each
She
other.
thought you was hitting big
I-
six on the counter. Yo, play.
I won't be playing you no more.
I was like, she got her dominoes in
But
the
that's how I
bathroom.
learned on every phone I ever had. I go into the bathroom and that's how I
Work it out, huh?
I have another fact for you guys.
Uh-huh.
So being that you guys are getting older, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't this a bitch?
Your memory might be slipping a little bit.
no,
you know what I
whatever.
mean?
Remember Ashala? What's her name?
Yashala.
Yeah, Ashala.
Boom, Nikki Pan. There you go. So just a quick technique.
Y'all
if you,
should holler. You remember that?
Oh, y'all should
holler.
It's a quick technique if you guys need to remember a phone number or address or something like that. Repeat it 3 times and squeeze your fist.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So repeat
Okay,
that.
So what's your
test
phone?
me, test
us.
me.
Okay.
But you got to write down whatever number. See if I remember it at the end of the show.
No. You mean do it and then.
So if you have to remember a phone number, right? So you would say that whatever it is. If it's an address, you would say it 3 times, and you would squeeze your hand.
Okay, Pam, give me your phone number. What's your
Give
phone
us the
number?
number.
Make up a phone
oh,
number.
shit,
Don't
no,
give
no.
out your real phone number.
I was about to do it too. I was like,
Nigga, your shit with a blue. Hey, Pam! Fuck John!
always give the student. Well, we didn't mean
I
we
already
don't
know
even
it.
know the
I
other
know.
one. No, we don't even know the
Okay, I
other
don't know
one.
that one. So give me
Okay,
that
I'm
one.
trying to remember what it is.
Nigga, how you gonna tell
I
me?
don't
if you
even know what the.
remember?
Let me see. Okay, so remember this.
Okay.
747
747
888
888
7104.
747
God damn it.
888.
So one person has to do it.
7104.
Okay, do it 3 times, Tangi, and then
Squeeze your hand at the end of each time you say it.
Okay, 747 888 7104.
Uh-huh.
Squeeze your hand.
747 888 7104.
Squeeze your hand.
Okay.
747 888 7104.
All right, we're gonna find out at the end
Oh,
of the
and
show.
then the show, if you remember the number.
That's it.
Y'all trying to lock it
Look, I
in.
need to squeeze my hand and remember.
Lock it in.
747.
Boy, I tell you.
888 7104.
Boy, I tell you.
All right, we'll see.
Where'd you learn that from?
That's it. I just like to study, man. That's it.
Ask the question. From a book?
No, actually, I took this class about body language and about the human mind and all that kind of stuff. So that's it.
Body language is easy.
That's why you be getting
Like-
in the bitch's minds. So
Like,
what-
like when you see
So-
someone sitting and they're talking to you and their arms are folded, it's not sexy.
right.
They're blocking everything.
True. True. It kind of depends on the scenario, but that's because our abdomen is the most vulnerable part of our body. So it's in our subconscious mind to protect your most vulnerable parts of your body. So when you approach somebody, so say if you're a male, just a little game for y'all, and y'all want to know if it's cool to approach a woman, you see her standing over there. If you approach her and then she all of a sudden puts her hand across her stomach, it's probably not a sexy thing. You probably go ahead and walk away.
Or she has something she shouldn't have eaten earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Most likely me is gas.
Or if she lowers her head. Right, so either that could be a sign of submission, or she could be protecting her neck.
Like this,
protecting her neck.
Right.
From what?
It's just a natural thing that humans do. So that's why when people feel like they're in trouble or something, they usually tilt their head down.
Wow. Yeah,
right.
You're right. They do that.
I thought it was just they don't want to do eye contact.
Right, that can be in your conscious mind that you might be embarrassed or you don't want to make eye contact, but subconsciously the reason that we do it is because our neck and our abdomen is the most vulnerable parts.
So if we hold our head down and we look up,
right. So that's a sign of submission. Or like for women, so if a woman is sitting down in the seat and she crosses her leg at the ankle, usually that means she's not trying to see nothing that you have going on.
Oh, but don't.
What if she got one wide open?
If she got one, then it's a go. Or if she sits up straight and like tilts her knees and her knees are touching, then she's usually a good sign.
Don't go by the legs too much though, because we used to cross our legs and then we were taught that was wrong, and now the correct way to sit supposedly is to cross our feet at the ankles.
Yeah.
Right. So
now, why was it wrong?
It's not. I just don't want him to think she's not.
No. Why was it wrong about crossing?
Oh,
legs?
something about your circulation or something. You know how they come up with new rules. Let me check.
Well, I know one thing. I saw Barack said, I said, nigga, if you don't undo your leg, because he had swung them all the way over.
Oh, on the hip? He was sitting on the side of the hip?
He had put
on
this
the side hip.
Barack had swung, his whole other leg was on the thigh was on the other side of the thigh.
Oh, really?
I can't sit like that.
Nah.
I've never been able to cross my legs at no point. But yeah, if you come in a woman, I think it's kind of weird you see a girl and her legs are gapped open, especially with a dress on.
That's not so weird these days, though.
No?
Nah. I've approached women and they've been sitting down and they'll lean over and just had their legs open like a basketball player.
Hilarious.
I'm like, you about to check in the game or something? God dang.
I'm very observant.
Oh, wow.
A very observant.
Observant.
Yeah.
Of body language, because that's how I knew. That's how I would know if a girl did want me to walk over and talk to her.
Oh, really?
And I always do eye contact, which I couldn't do in high school. Well, I would say 8th grade for sure. I was terrified of women.
Really?
Like, terrified.
You like men? I'm just asking.
I was terrified. And then when I started to actually start talking to girls, and by about 9th grade, I'm like, okay, let me get out here and start meeting and greeting. And the homies was telling, guys tell you what to do. You need gum. You have this. You got a pen. You have a pencil. So if you run out, you have a pen. So if you run out of ink, you use a pencil. Bam. Right. And so I would walk up and, hold the conversation, at least try to. But I always wanted to do eye contact. That's how I knew if someone really was feeling me. If they looking away, I'm like, what?
Well, they might be shy too, though.
Yeah, but I just figure if you gave me eye contact, you really like me.
Well, that is a sign of flirting, though, too. If you locking eyes and then you don't shy away, that's if give each other that look, then that's a flirt.
The weirdest thing is when dudes. Like, I can't stare at a dude like
in the eye too long.
When they be sitting and they looking at me, I'm like, nigga, if you don't look at another motherfucker, they'll be like, yeah, so I'm saying, and the conversation is for y'all, and they be looking like, so I'm saying, I'm like, nigga, look another place. They won't look at y'all.
Okay, you want to hear about crossing your legs?
Yes.
This is so interesting.
So cold.
Okay, so your doctor will often tell you to uncross your legs because blood pressure rises slightly when you cross your legs at the knee.
That's true.
They said some people are even able to use this to increase their blood pressure, to use that to their advantage. Okay, varicose veins are another reason why we're told to not cross our legs. It can result as damage to the small valves that normally keep the blood moving in one direction straight back to the heart. So don't cross your legs. It can also lead to bad posture, and its downstream can affect the back, hip, and pelvis.
None of this has anything to do with what I was talking about.
Oh, no, you know how we just go on a
I would just let people know.
And then they said prolonged compression of the peroneal nerve that runs along the outer part of your knee can also make your foot fall asleep after crossing your leg. Have you ever had that?
Kind of the same thing happens when you sit on the toilet too long.
Yep, and that's interesting because at the end of this article, they said, you're unlikely to do any long-lasting harm simply by crossing your legs while sitting. They said the problem is really caused by sitting in the first place. They said get up and get moving.
I will not.
So, yeah. But I tried to do that, crossing my feet at the ankle. It don't work for me.
Well, what I was referencing was not so much of the way that somebody may sit or their posture, but when you're engaging with somebody for the first time or a new situation.
Why did you take this class? Just for that reason?
It was in a life skills class I had, and we had an option to take that, or I think it was like a birth something class where we had to watch like women giving birth, and it was just a
okay. Before we go to break, what's the phone number, Pam? Let me Tangy.
Pam, go ahead, tell her, Pam.
Well, you
I know the number, so
go ahead, Tangy.
747 888 71.
I think that's right.
It's a number limit.
You got two more. We got two more numbers. Like that's called regurgitated.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
71. Oh, is it 45?
Yes, so much for your theory.
49?
Nope.
47?
Nope.
You just gonna keep throwing numbers?
You got me confused.
Hey, but 10, you got 9 more to go.
What was it? 747 888 7107.
No, you got 888-747-7104.
7104.
Yeah, we'll try that theory out.
You're not 3/4 of the way.
Yeah.
The other part of that's probably
It
age.
didn't work out. We'll take a quick break, come right
bad.
back. We got Sneakerheads, we got Scrambled Eggs and Pam, we got sports. We even have a trivia game we're going to try today.
Ooh.
It'll be fun.
You giving away money, Speedy?
No, just practicing. Okay. Don't move, we'll be right back. I'm missing you. Yeah. Case in the building. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It is your boy Speedy, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never
Go meet Jamie Foxx.
But for $14.95, you can check out my new play at
The Wilshire Taco Bell Theater.
and the play is called
Mama, I'm starring in the play, but it ain't about me.
That's funny. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangi Ambrose, heaven high.
In the house we got.
Kobe.
Oh, he jumped up. He knows his name. He said
Shalom
his
to the people.
You just scared the shit out of him.
name. But he knew his name.
No, he didn't.
Say it again, Tangi.
Kobe.
See how he looked at around you?
No.
Look, did you see how he looked when I barked? Look, watch
He
him,
actually
watch him,
pointed
watch
at
him.
you.
He turned his head like,
Kobe.
I got it, lady. Anyway, it is Monday,
Yes, it is.
June 11th.
June 11th.
Yeah, things are going down. We got all kind of information to. What is today?
Get out to
Tangi?
the people.
Yeah.
Today
is.
Corn on the cob day.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, that sounds good.
Well, that's the holiday that's going
Have
on
you had the
today.
Mexican corn?
Nigga, come on. But I don't do the mayonnaise, though. Okay, this is my get down.
Well-
Let me tell you my get down. Obviously, the butter, right? Lemon pepper,
Okay.
Parmesan cheese, and a dash of tahini.
I don't
What's
do
yours?
tahini. I mean, I like corn just with the butter on it, but when I've had the.
No, you got to have it on the cob, like.
Well, no, they had it in a cup at this one restaurant we
Oh,
went to.
I like mine on the cob, that Mexican way.
No, when they had it in a cup and they had the Parmesan cheese on top, it was dope. It was dope.
Well,
now I can't do the dude on the corner. I can't do that.
Why? It's still corn.
Nah, can't buy from them. Not even the fruit.
You don't even. Yes, you've had the fruit. We did it together.
I didn't want to.
We
You
forced-
made me take it.
Yeah.
so.
What's wrong with that?
They don't have no letter or sign. How I know how clean that shit is? We don't clean that well around here.
Oh wow!
I'm playing.
Wow.
So you always stop?
Always, I stop at the Mexicans to get the fruit. I love it. And
Wow, you supposed to say it like
she
that?
stops
How
at
about
the
Latinos?
Mexicans to
How
get
about
the
Spanish Americans.
Yeah, let's just say Mexican.
I know we say it like it's so dirty.
That's not cool.
I know that's what I make them there.
Do you ever stop Tangi?
At the
The people on the corner, like the fruit stand.
I love the fruit.
See, now let
I
me
think
get.
is that just a Cali thing? Let me see if they.
well,
have,
well
does
when Nikki Pam took me downtown though, you remember you got me some watermelon with the stuff on top of it.
yeah, the
That was
tahini.
good?
I got you tahini and lime.
It was a wonderful experience.
You didn't like it, Tangi?
No, she
Oh, what
didn't.
happened? Is that me?
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
No, she didn't.
it was
It has to be
interesting,
sweet.
but I never have to taste it again.
Really?
Yeah, I like
And
watermelon
you wonder
without
where her
stuff
kids
on
get that
it.
shit from.
I know.
Come from
Exactly.
her.
Exactly.
Mom, I'm having a great time, but can you come get me?
Right. So wait a minute. Hemptacular wants to know: is corn on the cob a slippery slope?
No.
On the actual cob.
Well, today,
dude, to eat it, I ain't gonna put it in my mouth the other way. You have to
because
eat
you
it
are
from the
eating
side.
from the side. You got to
all
eat it from the
time.
side. You're not putting it in your mouth.
Yeah,
like
you ain't put it in and then bringing it back out.
Yeah, true that.
and today on Corn on the Cob Day, this is the day where you don't have to worry about looking pretty while you eat your corn on the cob or handsome. You can just like.
Well, here's the thing.
You made me
We
want
didn't find
some.
out about the little things you put on the end till you got bougie. Remember?
Even if you have the little skewers on the end, you still got to bite it.
Yeah.
Unless you
I don't
that
think
type
that's
that
the
will
slippery
cut
slope.
it off.
Nick,
I never done that.
he's like the slippery slope man. So
No, not corn.
what you think, Nick?
Nah, you good.
Yeah, we
As long as you don't lick the corn, don't lick it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Lick the
I don't know.
parmesan.
You know, now that I think about it, it is kind of slippery. Though.
No.
'Cause if-
Why?
Because
Everything can't be slippery. Everything.
This the thing. All right, if it's grilled corn, you good, right? But if you boil it, it ain't gonna work because when you bite it, it's gonna burst. And you know, what I'm saying? Then you got butter and hot water all on your. You know what I'm saying?
Dripping from your
I
lips.
remember
Busted it on your friend. Hey, nigga.
I remember as a kid, I've been to a piece of corn. You know what I'm saying? The juice was squirting. I was like, yeah, you know, I ain't
squirt. You
gonna,
got a point.
This ain't right.
I'm gonna have to grill my corn from here on out. You know,
Like that lava cake in your mouth.
it
Bust all in your mouth.
didn't have any lava in it.
Yeah, it did.
How lava cake don't have lava?
That's why I was gonna send
So
it back
just cake.
until I realized, like, oh, they saved me from the joke. I was like, if the lava would have came pouring out, it would have been a wrap.
I'm sure I said that I ain't never seen Nick put down his fork so fast.
Hey, lava man.
Speaking of National Corn Day, though, did you guys know that corn wasn't a real vegetable or a real food
Yeah, I did know
substance?
that.
Actually,
I did know that.
So what
Yeah.
is it?
it was the first genetically modified piece of agriculture that we know of today, done by the Hispanic people.
What was
Dr.
it originally?
Sabi said
Show
it's
is
very
good.
acidic.
Yeah.
It was it
Even
was
when the different color ones, when it was the other version of it, like black
originally
and-
corn didn't grow to be that large, so it might have been, I think, something like 10% of the size, and maybe even less, like 5% of the size that you see corn today. So not even enough to eat.
It says corn was first domesticated by the indigenous peoples in southern Mexico. They called
See,
it
the Mexicans.
maize.
Y'all mad because I
The
said it.
masa-
What it
masa.
is.
Is that it?
Yeah.
M-A-I-Z-E, masa?
I think it's called masa. If I'm not mistaken.
Masa, like
I might be saying
masa.
that.
Like a Mazda?
Hilarious.
I drive one of those.
Oh, masa. Mm.
Keep reading.
Okay. Well, this is from the holiday thing, though. So, more corn is now produced around the world than wheat or rice. And Dr.
Because-
Sabi says it's
So
giving
good.
everybody cancer because he said you use it. I can't do his accent to
can't either.
to build walls and all these things, and he said it just sticks to everything. Just
Corn?
sticks.
It does come out of your poop.
And he said it just grabs all those diseases.
So corn is mortar. What you trying to say?
yep,
Hilarious.
yep, yeah.
Just that we can get off this corn topic. I just want to. We just had this Mexican thing for the last.
Well,
10
that's
minutes.
Pam. That's
So just to give the world a little world history, the original biblical and historical name for the Hispanic people and Mexican people is the tribe of Issachar.
Issachar?
Yeah.
Issachar.
Just say
I just like Mexicans
Just say
better.
Mexican.
Issachar. Issachar.
You say Mexican, I'll say Issachar.
Issachar. Okay.
Yeah. So just so
Is it your car?
that's Issachar.
Okay.
Yeah, don't say
Issachar.
Mexican. Pam.
Yeah.
You do that in public.
Yeah.
I
He
do.
said, There's a whole lot of Mexicans in. I'm like, damn.
She'd be
I
like,
do.
it smell like Mexican here. I'd be
Yeah.
like, what?
We
I
are
did
at
say
the border.
I did say that.
Oh, masa. They do have another thing called masa, but I think that was different. Do y'all know some things that we use to make corn?
Chips.
To make. Oh, you mean like out of corn?
I mean, yes,
out of corn.
thank you.
Out of corn?
Chips.
Oh.
I know that.
Corn chips,
Yeah. What else?
cornmeal, penicillin.
What?
Yep,
You know
corn steeped liquor is a byproduct of the process of separating the various parts of the corn. Corn starch, y'all know about corn syrup, whiskey.
Okay.
Whiskey's made out of corn.
I'm gonna say this
Ethanol.
wrong. Thank you. Ethanol. Did y'all know
I knew
that?
something.
Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
By
Ethanol,
distilling,
isn't that a poison?
By this,
No gas. Well, it could be, but yeah, gas.
by
isn't it?
distilling corn silk.
What is corn silk?
Tea brewed from corn silk is used as a remedy for urinary tract infections because it has diuretic properties.
Diuretic?
Thank you. This is just not my day to be reading stuff.
I have those days too, Tangy.
Corn cobs. They used to
Cigarette-
use
I mean,
it for.
the pipes.
Oh, is that what it's used for? Oh, corn cobs might seem like the throwaway part of corn, but have their uses. Oh,
Yeah, because they would
The
take
actual
the
cob.
take the cob, make a pipe out of it, and do all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow.
We have a phone call.
They actually still do that today.
Yeah.
oil and glue.
Moonshine is Jane Smith says moonshine is made from corn. That doesn't surprise me.
Corn germ is a waste product of the separation of corn components. It's what's left of the plant germ after the oil has been pressed out, and it's used for livestock feed. However, you can use it to make industrial glue stronger.
So what they're saying, everything this is like a pig. Everything on this corn about to be used.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So does that make you not want to eat corn?
Pretty much.
It freaks you out?
Still gonna have my Doritos though. Spicy.
That's when I started eating those bean chips when Dr. Sabi put all that in my head.
You got like 8 packs in there that we have bought for you.
I'll eat them.
You ain't not near one since.
Oh, can I take one home?
Please.
Yes, because we're not eating them.
We're not fucking with it. I had it. I tried to put the dip. Stick it in the dip and leave it for a minute.
You didn't like it.
Still didn't come out right. I said, "This is nasty." And I love beans.
They
I love
are
black
kind
beans.
of hollow.
Well, which bean chip did you take? The different.
The nacho one.
The bean one
had zero nacho flavor.
Yeah, Tangy be in there. Like, we
had
got
a
all kinds of
nacho
shit in there with her.
All right,
we have a call.
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Peace to the rollout experience, Anthony from
What's up, Anthony?
Hey, Anthony.
Talk to us, Tony.
I love when y'all do the health part. This is awesome. And I gotta do this quick
Nick,
because I'm calling back during the sports segment because I gotta talk about your boy T.O. But Speedy, you mentioned about the weight, and I'm gonna suggest one thing. Tangi got some information for you. I'm sure she shared it with you, and that with regards to the cell cleanser with the fig tree. And if you do that, if you do the cleanse, and if you do the sea moss that they have, it's a high-grade sea moss. It's not the sea moss that a lot of Jamaican restaurants carry. He has a sea moss bladder which is a high-quality sea moss. And he also will have, and what that does, that's going to support your thyroid. All of us, Speedy, rollout experience, all of us have thyroid issues.
Okay.
And when that thyroid regulates your hormones, that's going to get everything
Write that down,
jump-started. That's going to get everything jump-started again. And I promise you, if you do that, and if you're doing the moderate exercise, not only will the weight come off, but it will stay off as long as you stay on that. If you stay on that,
and the website is the Fig Tree Online.
Well,
you're gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna take your advice. See that, Anthony? I'm taking your advice. Another one. God damn.
No. Because you
can't get in and get out.
Get the T1 also.
T1.
T1 also. T1. That supports the male sexual system. And trust me, if you do the cleanse, you do the T1, Speedy, you're gonna be 22, 24 again.
They don't want that. I mean, she don't want that.
Hey, you drop about 3 more C's, Bree.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But she'll end up pregnant again.
I can't
That's
do that.
exactly what I was thinking.
I ain't gonna be here to see him graduate.
Oh wow!
I hear you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
I'll call y'all later. I'll talk about you. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will.
No, I'm playing. It is now time for
wait. What are we doing? What? I was gonna give a food fact.
Go ahead.
Here's a food item that actually helps with depression. Bananas. So if you
gotta eat them from the side or break them up.
Or you gotta break it up. You gotta break it up.
Just eat the goddamn banana.
Yeah, if you're feeling a little depressed in the morning.
That's your fucking rule.
You'll never see me peel and do it. I do it on my own. You ain't around. I'm not sitting around y'all going, but at home, nigga, when I'm by myself, I pick, look. Nobody here to judge me. It's only a slippery slope if someone can judge you.
True that.
If I wear split-toe sandals, you'll never know because I'm not wearing them around you.
Oh, hell no. You better not.
I was at Ross the other day, and the lady was buying her husband some split toes. I wanted to say something so bad. I wanted to say, don't do that to your man. It was a big old, I know it wasn't her because it was like a 13.
Oh, really?
Split toes.
Oh, really?
Anyway, so again, what was it, Nick? You do what? Bananas get rid of depression.
Yeah, so the best thing to do is eat them in the morning. If you're having a down day, just eat some bananas, make you feel a little better.
After you have some lemon water.
Can you put some bass in your voice?
I was trying not to be too loud because Cajun got her phone on over here.
Yeah, we hear.
What is she doing?
Yeah, Cajun can't hear.
Oh.
She can't
I know,
hear
but I know.
What
I was
the hell?
trying to
Who
keep
is that?
the volume low over here.
Cardi. Oh.
Can we have that video, please? Anyway, we got something to talk about.
Yes. Okay. So what you guys see here?
Who decorated?
The
Nick?
girls. Nick, hilarious.
Impossible.
It's our donate. What is this thing called? What is this?
Canister.
Okay, sounds good.
Right.
Anyway, so what Michelle has going, she started putting in the names, and everybody who did 10 or more
get one.
Gets one. But if you have like 20
you get 2.
Or 4, you got 4 entries or whatever. If you did more than 10.
Or if you did 40, you get 4 entries.
Yes.
Whatever you did
per month.
For every 10, you get an extra card put in.
Yes. So she did the ones over 10, and she started putting the names in already. And so we'll have that drawing on Monday.
No, not Monday, the 15th.
Ain't that Monday?
No, girl.
I don't know. Whatever.
Today's the 11th.
This week, shit. The 15th. I don't know what it is.
Friday, which is the exclusive.
Oh, yeah,
show.
that's
really
right.
chimes in very well. And what happens if your name gets pulled, Pam?
You get 2 tickets to the official BET Awards Jamie Foxx after party at the crib.
Yes.
At the crib is gonna be up. Let me tell you guys, there's 2 parties to me that are the party of the year that I've been to. That okay. Usually my Image Awards party, except not this past year, but usually those are my parties of the year. And that 50 times 2 Jamie's birthday party, nigga, was the best party I think I've ever been to on the planet. A Diddy party I've been to, and Jamie's BET Awards show parties. And when I tell you he decks out that house and turns the house around, it's so worth it just to
and this
go
was
pay the
totally
$10.
different because I think the last one we did, that's when R. Kelly showed up at 6 a.m. to play us in Players Ball. So I had to wake up at 6 a.m.
Wow.
That was some time ago.
Yeah, last time, who performed? It was Khaled, Lil Kim.
Yeah, in the backyard.
In the backyard, he put up a stage.
And he's doing it again this year.
And it's just going to be amazing. There's a weed bar. He's giving out his sunglasses.
If you don't win for this Tuesday, we do this once a month. We're going to pull someone's name, which normally would be a bag full of stuff. Monster headphones, T-shirts, all kind of stuff that we have that a lot of guests bring for us to give away. We're going to put those in a bag and give it to the 2 people who sponsor the show. So just because you don't get this one,
and then there's always something going on. Like Speedy's getting ready to go on a tour with Jamie.
Yeah, and
if he hits your city, he'll get you in. I mean, so we'll be throwing in stuff like that, or maybe Tangie's play, or whatever it is that we're doing. We'll try to come up with something with every month or something.
So we got you because we appreciate the fact you took the time to say, "Hey, I want to be a part of them for life."
So what you should do, Speedy, like with your tour. If they've donated, or whatever, maybe 10 or more, and you hit their city, maybe you can get them in or something.
Oh yes, no problem.
Yeah, and I think he's probably gonna be leaving with July,
and you
August,
get the VIP to come backstage.
Yeah, he's gonna hook you up with that. So we try to give back. We do appreciate everything you guys do and supporting us, but we just don't want you just to give. So we try to give back when we can.
Too.
And
we appreciate that.
You funny.
Truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, so you see the jar here, and every day we're gonna put some new names in, and it should be filled up. So it looks good. I can't even recognize nobody's name. So I don't want any of us to pull though. We have to just find somebody, literally just to.
We have one of the girls pull.
No, I don't trust him either. It is now time for.
Hey.
Nikki Pam. Scrambled eggs and
Pam.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
scrambled eggs and
Pam.
Sing it.
Pam.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. Say what?
scrambled eggs and
Pam.
Yes.
Chad, you know how we do this. You know how we do it.
There you go.
Because
it's so short.
That's what she said.
Here we go.
Break it down now.
scrambled eggs and
Pam.
Scrambled eggs. I just noticed that. Woo.
It's so many Minneapolis to me. It's like he got the true essence of me with the song. Or the chorus.
Do you hear? I never noticed that scream.
I didn't either.
Watch. Wait, hold on.
scrambled eggs and Pam.
Okay. I know we don't normally do it 3 times. Listen for the woo. Watch this.
Nikki Pam.
Play the
I can play this.
Do it, Speedy.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Watch it. Here it comes. Hear it?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Oh, God, this little Prince.
Watch
Woo,
it. Watch it.
all right.
Scrambled eggs.
Never noticed that. Okay. That shit is a funky
Scrambled
shit.
eggs and Pam.
I mean, he knows me. He really knows me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so y'all, I don't know if anybody saw this, but Mike Tyson throws water on Don King.
What?
Did?
At where?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, they said after all these years, Mike Tyson is still living at Don King. And over the weekend, at a retired boxing champ, the retired boxing champ demonstrated that he still has issues with the boxing promoter. While they attended a Boxing Hall of Fame induction weekend in Canastota, New York. Canastota.
I doubt if that's how it's pronounced.
Canastota.
It's your story. We're going to run with it.
Canastota, New York. Stota? No, it's got to be it. New York. Tyson threw a cup of water on King. I don't know. I'm going to ask Nick, could he play it?
Oh, wait. What? Oh, he
It happened while I was on stage.
Why did you jump?
I know you scared my dog.
I did jump. I'm sorry.
It says...
he's walking by behind him.
Right?
Mike said something to him.
He said he talked in there like we were friends and that it was just bullcrap. He really did me in. So basically, Tyson filed a lawsuit for $100 million against him. Said he cheated him out of millions. And he talked about the relationship in his memoir, Undisputed Truth.
Yeah, he definitely took a lot of money from, especially when he was younger and he came in there. And all those promoters take money from the boxers, just like record labels.
But what pissed him off was when King was walking by, Don King was walking behind him, he tapped him on the shoulder.
Oh, wow.
They said he didn't like it when King gave him the friendly tap on the shoulder when he was walking off.
Yeah, you go get my money. How about that?
Oh. Wow.
If you sue for $100 million, you probably could definitely get $2-3 million.
Oh, he did tap him on the Oh, I got to watch who I tap on the shoulder.
Now, was King on his way to the microphone or he was leaving?
No, it looked like he was leaving.
I think Nick is going to try to pull it up.
Look. It looks like he was leaving.
I don't even know why he came. You should have known if you're being sued for $100 million. I mean, I don't think it's very wise to show up at somebody's shit.
And he know he took the money. So what? He took the money. He know he did.
How old is Don King?
Old enough to take money.
Tyson apologized later. He said, I was being immature and shouldn't have done it.
Immature.
He said, I'm going to be letting go of my business.
Hilarious.
And I like Mike Tyson a lot.
I've been to his house in Vegas, the one he had in Vegas. I don't know if he still has it, but he had a huge statue in the backyard of the Prophet Muhammad on his knees. To the east, too.
To the east, hilarious.
To the east, my brother, to the east,
it was a huge statue in his backyard. And then he had all these lions. He likes lions. So he had these statues of lions all around.
Really?
Yeah. It was dope. The house we went to was dope. Again, I don't know if he still has it. It's in Vegas. But when you go, like, you can't just be wandering around his house.
Really? Like, what do you mean? Like how everybody be wandering around Jamie's?
So I tried to do that, and some dude popped out of nowhere. Can I help you, brother? No.
Going to the bathroom?
Look for the shoe closet.
That's what you go get down.
But he had a chef that cooked all, whatever you wanted, he make it for you.
Really?
Yeah. He had a 24-hour chef that was at his house at all times.
PGF said King hired an inexpensive lawyer for Tyson's rape cases. He said King wanted Tyson to go to prison.
Yeah, and get all that money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he should have never went to jail.
Wow.
I mean, he probably could. Because don't get me wrong, he was out in them streets. When I say he was out in them streets.
Yeah, but that...
He would show up to the clubs, Paradise 24, never forget this. And we come outside. So Mike would come inside. And Eddie did it. They all did it. They was on that level. So Mike had an entourage of dudes. When he'd leave out the club before it closed, and he'd be sitting on his car, which was the Ferrari, and all his boys be sitting behind, and he'd be like, "And let me talk to you for a second. Come here, let me talk to you for a second." And the girl keep walking, "Hey, let me talk to you for a second." And then some girl would come, and then he'd leave with her.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and Mike, Eddie, that was the good there.
Really?
So Eddie would come. With it. That's why I could never watch that show Entourage, because it was never about white dudes. White dudes have a pack of guys. We black guys have always been Entourage. When you think Entourage, you think,
y'all are that.
Yeah, Eddie had the original Entourage.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was
original.
him, Arsenio.
Yeah.
Who else? Like the
Johnny. Couple other guys, but I'm saying his brother, his uncle.
Oh, yeah.
And when they would show up, and they go, Eddie in the building. And Eddie would be on top, and he would look down, and he'd start choosing. So allegedly this happened. He picked this girl who was there with her boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
So they walking out because it's time to bounce, and the boyfriend come out like, yo, what the fuck? And do his little stance like nigga and get knocked out. He get knocked out, and his girl get took.
Oh, wow.
She still left with him.
Damn.
She lost her boyfriend, and then eventually...
No, I don't think she's worried about that part.
Got hit. I mean, he just hit it and quit it.
But
so
then
like,
she ain't... All she got is a story to tell.
Yeah.
Her pretty
boyfriend,
much.
You know he called like, that's fucked up.
Right.
What?
You think he took her back?
Yeah, because he gone, and he might have been a good boyfriend.
No, he wouldn't.
I'd have had to pass.
If Eddie would have said, come on.
If I got a boyfriend, and I'm crazy
I would ask you.
about my
Eddie
man,
said, come roll.
and I'm with my man, and I love him, bye, Eddie.
Why'd you even go with Eddie to begin with?
No, I wouldn't go with Eddie.
That's what I'm saying. She was already out the door, and dude followed behind. And he's like, yo, what the fuck's up? And they was like, yo, man, it didn't already happen. So we going tonight. We out. Bing. But allegedly.
But were you guys as bad as that? Because y'all's crew, like I said,
when we went to Vegas, it was when we get to Vegas,
y'all was bad though.
Yeah, we bad.
Yeah.
And so I always make sure I lay in the back, and I see dimes, and we going into the party. So Fox already in, and they go, "Can we go?" Her, no dudes.
I know y'all know.
And the dude be like, "No, that's my sister." Hey, well, nigga, you better find a way to get in and kick it with your sister because I can't bring no dudes in.
It's so funny. Tell us a story about how I think you guys was it Monique's ex-husband, or it came to the thing and he came with a dude and you had got him some backstage passes or something.
So we doing
crazy. He is not lying.
We doing the tour. It was the Blame It tour. The Blame It tour. So we in San Jose, or no, it was whatever it was. Is about 2.5 hours away. So we were there, and so Mark called me, which is Monique's ex, and he said, "Hey man, can I get some tickets?" I'm like, "Oh, I got you, dog." So the homie, he cuts my hair. It was my barber at the time, so I'm like, "Oh, I got you." So he drive and he get there, and we had already had the rule: dudes can't come in the back.
Okay.
You can't. I mean, unless they with the girl, then they coming back to meet Fox. Dude's gonna come back there and meet Fox. Can't do it. So he shows up. He hits me and said, "Yo, I'm here. We at the front getting the tickets. You coming out?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'm coming out there in a second." So I come out because I'm in the back and the show hasn't started yet. So I'm in the back. He get there and he got there around 4. The show don't start till 8. So I'm like, "Hey, what's up, dog?" He said, "Yeah, it's my homie." I was like, "Homie?" I was like, in my mind, just replaying the whole thing.
Right.
I'm like, "You came here with a dude and y'all drove for 2 hours to see Jamie Foxx?" I said, "You didn't bring your girl?" He's like, "No, I brought the homie." I said, I put it to the side. I said, "Hey, Mark, I can barely give you these tickets, but I cannot bring y'all in the back." He's like, "Yo, what's up?" I said, "You bought a dude to see Jamie Foxx? It ain't like it's a female on the show. It's me and Jamie Foxx."
Right.
He's like, no, homie, just one. I said, "Dude, out of all," I'm thinking in my mind, like, this is the one you're supposed to bring.
Yeah, you're supposed to show out.
Yeah, you find that one girl that just been telling you no forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch, we gonna take a nice drive.
Yeah.
Get some
I
lunch.
got a surprise for you.
You do a little lunch. You get the hotel.
For Jamie Foxx. Oh, I love you.
Can you imagine the dude doing that?
Right.
So when he get there, and I'm like, "My man, I can't bring you in the back." I said, "You can still have the passes." I said, "Mark, what's up?" "Oh man, it's my dog, man. We roll." I said, "To Jamie Foxx?" Then nigga, I would never bring the homie to see another dude. I ain't even like singing dudes anyway. That I know. But now you want me?
Lucky
he said,
I'm letting
because
you
he
go.
asked me for the backstage pass. I was like, nah, and I had him.
Right. You was like,
nah.
So you gave him the tickets though.
Gave him the tickets.
He was like, "Nigga, ain't no
matter of fact, I
backstage
went
act."
because they was up close. I said, "I'm not. The homie can't look out there and see two because he know Mark.
Right.
So he
Yeah.
can see you and another nigga sitting shoulder to shoulder.
In the front. Yeah.
You thigh to thigh in the front.
Right.
I said, so I played it off like, "All right, let me get your tickets, man." I went in the back. I said, "Hey, give me some.
Swap me out some back.
Give me the balcony shot." I came out. "Hey man, it's all they had left. I got them for you." Man, so, hey, so you gonna come get us afterwards? No.
Right.
No. I know they're doing the VIP now.
Hilarious.
That's it, nigga. I don't get it.
Did you ever explain to him?
I was kind of like, because I kept going, "Why'd you bring a dude?" "Oh, this is my boy." I said, "Y'all drove for 2 hours? In a 2-seater? And it's 4 o'clock? What y'all gonna do now? Y'all finna hang out?
Yeah.
You gonna go get something to eat and sit across from each other? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Well,
Wow.
What you got?
All right. So, okay, everybody was saying that, we were wondering about the new Friday movie, which
Have they shot it already?
He just said, Ice Cube just tweeted that he's finishing the script, but guess who he has in it? Now, I don't think, still don't say anything about Chris Tucker, which I find interesting. I don't think he's going to do it, but.
I think he needs to do it.
I think so. Why would he not do it? I know he ain't got no money.
I don't think it's him.
What do you think? Who do you think it is?
It just
It's
maybe
people?
Cube. I don't think because, and then too, he had, I think Chris has kind of changed a little bit. He not who he was when he was younger. That
He was
kid
smoking.
got high. That kid did it all, and who he was is who the character was exactly
him,
who
yeah.
Chris Tucker was.
Well,
But go
now
ahead.
in there he has a son, O'Shea Jackson Jr. He's going to be in it, and then he has DC Young Fly in it. What do you think about him as a comedian?
He's not funny, but he got Twitter.
He's a good
He got Twitter followers. Yeah, so sometimes that's all that matters.
They're saying that they're going to be in it. Obviously, John Witherspoon is coming back, but I would just say this: since I only liked the original Friday, I didn't like the Christmas where I didn't like nothing else after that. I didn't like the other. Was it 2? I don't like them
when they were security guards.
Nope, did not like it.
That was the funniest.
Nigga, what's the name of
them? When they had Money Mike. When Cat Williams played Money Mike, that was classic.
Hey, I'm a boy, man. I'm a boy.
I'm a boy, Damon. That was oh my God, that was too funny.
Well, is he coming back?
Who?
Cat.
It didn't say. It said only Epps? 2. Yeah, Mike Epps is coming back for sure. You know he comes back.
I think you got to have Mike Epps. You got to have DC in there.
You got to have.
Why do you have to have DC? He wasn't in
DC Curry.
Oh, I think Fly.
No, DC Curry.
Young Fly though. This is what I said.
I know, but I'm saying like DC Curry played Mike Epps' dad in the movie, and who else? Pops has got to be in there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is Angela gonna be in it?
Angela Means was a smoker in it at the time, so
she wouldn't bring
it. Now. Even though everyone remember that.
Her character.
No, didn't she? Is that the one that said?
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, she opened up a restaurant.
Yeah,
I know.
In Los Angeles.
Right here in Burbank.
Son's a football player.
We talk about her all the time.
And she still wears her hair like that, which I thought was kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah, from the character from the movie.
No, she wears her hair straight.
Well, I just seen a couple pictures of her that she posted recently, and she had her hair like the ink in the movie.
When she started in comedy, again, she's about 5'11" without the heels, and she was doing well. I first met her in ATL. That's when she started. Then she moved here, and then her and Curry used to date. But she always was funny enough to get by. Then she met the young man. I think they were married and they had a son. Yeah, who was a director, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Director.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad. He's still a director, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And their son is just fantastic quarterback who should be in the league. I think he's getting a good look this year. And him and my daughter went to elementary school together. That's how I remember him. He was fantastic even then. He was
cute little tongue-tied little boy.
I guess so. I never heard him talk. But you wouldn't bring that character because that was just one of the characters. But people remember that character, and that would be dope if she did come back. But
yeah, if she could do something. Do y'all remember in 2017 when Chris Tucker talked about why he wasn't going to do the remake?
No,
what did he say?
He said in quotes that Cube got mad because I didn't want to do part 2. I told him I ain't doing it. I said, no, he got mad. I said, you ain't paid me for the first one. Shit. He going to give me some CDs and some weed? Hell nah. You better give me some money. He went on to say that they made Friday in 20 days and that he was just happy not to be touring, which made him do the movie. But this was last year. He said he didn't get paid. It was almost done in a
weekend.
Right, so it was probably one of those where you do a favor and then they make more money than you expected. He got famous, but he didn't get paid.
And so, when you go in hindsight, you go, damn, I should have got, because this thing really blew up.
Yeah.
And now he really wants to get paid, and Q probably didn't need to pay, and that's why they went and got Mike Epps. But to bring him back for this one would have been dope. Hopefully they could work it out. But
I know this one to me is like.
But then you have to go back.
It's been so long since the first one. They said that was 2000. I was like, oh, okay.
Come on, Q Vision, you can do it. Man. See the vision. People would love to see that, even if it was a cameo piece.
Yeah.
Even if we just saw him somewhere, that would be dope.
He don't gotta be a smoker no more.
Too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, the original one I seen a little bit of. I've never seen the complete end of the movie.
No.
Yeah. Well, Top Flight Security. That's what it was called. Him and Mike Epps was in Top Flight.
We Top Flight Security, man.
Right.
But most of the movies that he does, I'm trying to think of a Cube movie that I watched all the way through besides Straight Outta Compton, which was Dr. Dre's, right? Or was it all of them?
What do you mean?
Executive producer of
well, he did Barbershop.
I have never watched none of those.
And he's done a lot of stuff. I think even
I didn't like any of the barbershops. I didn't like
Boys in the Hood.
Oh, Boys in the Hood. But he was in it. He didn't. He didn't.
Cube Vision is his film company.
Okay, let's see. Cube Vision Movies.
Yeah. So as far as that, and I know he's a stickler. They said he ain't no joke on set. He ain't no joke.
What do you mean, like a?
As far as he demands that you do things right, get the lines right. Actually, because he did that from Speedy. I mean, from
I was like, Speedy. What?
Okay,
Hilarious.
So Ride Along, Friday, Are We Done Yet? All About the Benjamins,
cool.
Janky Promoters, The Players Club.
Players Club was good.
Lottery Ticket, The Long Shots, and Dangerous Ground.
Do we know the other two? I don't even know those.
Only one I remember is the Players Club. I do remember all about the Benjamins, but I didn't see it.
No, I didn't.
And Are You Done Yet? Are we done yet? I didn't see that.
The boy made good money. Are we there yet?
All About the Benjamins.
This is Are We Done Yet?
Should be Are We There Yet?
All About the Benjamins is a classic movie.
Yeah. Are we there? There's because they go on a road trip and kids go, "Are we there? There."
Look, it says, "Are we done yet?" But this wasn't this. This was the one where he had to. Hey, Speedy. Something flying.
I was like, "Did you just? What was going on?"
Yeah. This was the one. Get out nasty, like President Obama. They're gonna be writing in. Peter gonna be writing in. This is the one where didn't he meet the lady and she had children and she was divorced and he was gonna be like the
take him on the road
dad
trip
or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh well.
Maybe it is that one. But
are we done?
Anyway, go ahead. What else you got? And did she send the video? Did you send that video, Cajun? Did you send the video? Send the video, Punk. Send the video. Let me play it. Go ahead.
Well, we've had a couple of suicides, and then now there was a third one from the little boy from
what?
What's that show? I'm sorry, you guys. It moved. Here we go. Jackson Odell.
Let me see.
He was on this is white boy. He was on that show that's out now.
Oh, the guy who died.
Yeah, the little white boy.
What show was that? What show was he?
He was on the one on ABC. He was.
Oh, I can't even think of it.
Shit. They don't even
it was
have
Anthony
Bourdain.
Bourdain. The other lady, the
Kate Spade, and now this little boy. They said it was
the Goldbergs.
Yeah, the Goldbergs. Yes, that's him. I'm just wondering, like, what is going on? You know what I mean? I hope people know that.
I can hear you, Ted.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, the Anthony
Bourdain thing that fucked me up.
I love that show
because he seemed like he had the best job on the planet. You go to different countries and tell us about food. I mean, really? I mean, and they said that him and his girlfriend allegedly, had a little argument or whatever, but, that she was seen with somebody else maybe like a week before. But, some
men that it could be a trigger.
Really?
Yeah, if you're not, and then too, I think we were the same age. I think he was 56 or 57. I think he was the same age as me. And as you get older and then you dating younger women too, and then you find out they could be, most guys can't handle that.
Gosh, but there's so many other women in the world.
They never. I don't think guys look at it like that.
Anthony Bourdain, he's a nice, sexy older white man. You know what I mean? I can't imagine what he was going through. But they just let you know, you really just never know what people are going through behind the scenes.
I think that's one of the
or
key
it could
things.
Be something that could trigger, or if you're bipolar, or
Speedy, it's gonna be okay.
Hilarious. I think that's something that was chimed when they showed that he had passed away. Is that one of the ladies said you never know what's going on in someone's life. Mm-hmm. It just because he looked like we said, he looked like
he had the best job. He was happy. He seemed like
traveling.
And his best friend found him in the hotel too, which trips me out. Well, somebody that was working on the show with him, they said it was another.
And he had kids and all that. And I don't know. And to bring it full circle, when I was telling you about when I was at the graduation, Brooklyn's mom picked that school. Like she's like, well, I don't want to find a school that they can go to.
Magnet school.
A magnet school. And she picked that school for him. That's why I didn't check him out. And that's why I'm not going to check Maya out until she graduated because she picked that school for them to go to. And then being there and her not being there, just, oh my God. I said, man. And like I said, we look at our lives and you look at your mom was there for, a long period of your life and same thing here. And your mom is always the backbone. She's the backbone of who you are.
Absolutely.
And I'm having to, and along with Michelle, we're having to be that backbone so that they have that cushion. Because your mom was the cushion on I don't care how fucked up life got to you, they were your cushion.
You might make
I was sitting next to Maya and her
screensaver
on her phone is her mom, which is a beautiful picture.
But I mean, it is.
Like, oh my God,
even for
kids,
dudes, even when I would go to jail and get out, I can go there and chill for a minute. Or my mom, she didn't just, she's like, yeah, I told you not to do that. And I was there, and it was cool to come back. If I had to get it together, that's where I know I could go.
Go back home. Right?
Yeah. And not that you don't do it with your dads, it's just that dads that's not their position. And being a single dad, I knew when I had the boys, I had to do both. I couldn't just be, you got to get your ass up. I had to be, the place where they could fall back and just be able to have a moment of, just embrace me for a minute. So being there I was holding back every tear I could. And to know, like, for him for Anthony, and he had kids, but whatever you're going through, sometimes it's just you don't want to think about,
I know it always gets better. It might seem like rock bottom, but it always gets better. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even for Charity, and I used to tell her all the time, I said, yo, I need you here because you need to be here for the girls and for Brooklyn, who really, really misses his mom. But, again, I'm going to try to be there at all times.
How strong are those kids?
They're stronger than me.
Yeah.
They're stronger than me. And then I called Miracle because, I go see my mom or try to get her. And I haven't gotten her in about a month. But when last time I saw her, she didn't remember who I was. So I didn't want to bring her to the house and have her in an unfamiliar place because last time she fell down the stairs. It was one step, but she still fell.
Yeah, and when you're older and you break something.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
She fell and broke something?
No,
she didn't break. I'm just saying, but if you do, break a hip at a certain age, it's not easy to come back from.
Because she woke up and went looking for the bathroom, and we have a bathroom downstairs. And I said, Ma, the bathroom's downstairs. She said, I didn't see that bathroom. I said, well, the door. And if I leave the light on, she's like, why is that light on?
Right.
So it's like, so she's been with Miracle, and Miracle pretty much keeps her at the house.
And no, they're asking if your baby mama committed suicide.
No, she
did not.
She's just not here.
She did not.
Yeah, she's just not here.
But a loss is a loss,
But I feel like, look, I got chills. I feel like she's here now.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But not here.
But I think, too, when it's like my dad passed and you go, okay. But when it's someone that my dad was good, but it was different when their mom passed. It was totally different.
Yeah.
Like no other. And my grandmother's not with us anymore. My favorite aunt is not with us anymore. Some good friends that I knew very well, some comedian friends, some other friends who are not with us, like Ricky is not with us anymore. But it was something about her not being there to see them was just like, God damn, how do you do this?
I agree.
I have one last story. I don't want to ask you your opinion on this. I found it very interesting. So, remember when Zoe and Aries Spears got into the fight on the 5150 show? Well, basically, the lawyer has filed a motion to be dropped as his lawyer. He does not want to as Aries Spears' lawyer. He doesn't want to represent him. Said he's too hard to deal with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've never seen where a lawyer's like, you know what, fuck you.
Or you ain't paid me.
Right, or one of the two. But basically, he filed a motion and he doesn't want to do it. Is he that hard to get along with? I mean, first of all, we all know Zoe's character. I mean, and I talked to Zoe exactly right after it happened. I just don't see Zoe hauling off and firing on anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what is it about Aries Spears, and you probably know him very well, that made Zoe come totally out of character, hit him, and
Yeah, I've yet to watch the whole thing of how it even came about.
It on here.
I know they were going back and forth about something about being black or whatever it may be. I don't know what it was. They was going back and forth about. I've been knowing Aries since back. So he got on the scene by supposedly, which we found out later he wasn't, being the youngest comic to be on Def Jam. Then they found out he lied about his age.
Oh, wow.
Because he said he was 16 at the time. He was really 18 or 19 or something like that. But he had told Russell and them he was 16. So at the time, he was the youngest guy to be on Def Jam and got a standing O.
Right.
And that was his claim to fame. And then the voices and doing all that stuff. And then he was able to get on to Mad TV. That got him out there even more among white crowds. And he could always keep a deal. He always kept a deal. And I mean, Aries is Aries. He's very arrogant, just who he is. He's still a funny guy. I think he's funny. It's just that I don't know. Again, I have yet to watch that whole thing, and we know Zoe very well, and I just don't see it. He could be, combative. He was on Speedy's Comedy Corner. That's where he started at, and so he was combative. But that was his lane on the show. When him and I think
because everybody had a job on the show.
Yes.
I get
and
that.
Everybody knew their lanes. Everybody knew their positions. The classic one, if you get a chance, you got to see the rant he did on Louis Dix. He said, "Nigga, you're so terrible, you fucked up happiness."
That's funny.
Man, we cried and laughed till we couldn't laugh no more. He went at Louis so hard. Louis never sat down. I don't care fuck who.
Right.
Louis always got something to say about somebody.
Right.
And Louis
us
shut
too.
Yeah, he shut all the way down. Or he'll hit me with, okay, Speedy, I mean, you have Jimmy Foxx. If you didn't have him, anyway. So Zoe is not that dude. Even though Zoe, don't take the green eyes, whatever the nigga is. Don't take that shit lightly.
Sean's the same way. Don't take the shit.
You take that L, nigga.
He's so nice to everybody, but you piss him off. Woo.
Yeah, you don't want to take that L, nigga. Right. You think it's soft. Mm-hmm. So, but I just didn't. I thought what he should have did, Ari Spears, is suing.
He is, but now his lawyer don't want to. Has filed this motion that said, "Please, judge, let me drop him as a client."
I would assume
he's not listening, but they said Aries was tripping on that episode. He couldn't handle the chat room comments. He was heated. It built up. He was drunk. He kept talking smack and touching Zoe.
He touched him.
Yeah, he kept touching them.
But still, Zoe told me. He said he still shouldn't have got it. But it was just you caught up in that moment, and again. Every dude out there listening to the show knows when someone stands up and y'all in a heated argument, you supposed to stand up. Mm-hmm. Unless your skill set is that fucking good that no matter what he do, I'm going to be able to counter that. I'm going to hit him here, take his legs out, or you got it like that. Mm-hmm. Most men, you make a move, I make a move. We do it together. Mm-hmm. You stand up, I'm going to stand up.
Right.
And if worst case scenario, we tussling. Right, grab each other, and then all you hear, you gonna hear that shit. But at no point can you stand up behind me and then get behind me. It's not gonna happen because I'm not finna take that L.
Right.
You stand up, I'm gonna stand up. Then I'm gonna probably swing before you even do anything because I'm gonna be like, well, nigga, I thought you was finna do something.
Right, because you stood up.
So I socked your ass. Because as soon as I stand up, I'm swinging.
Right.
Because I got my balance.
Have you been in a lot of fights over the years? I mean, like fist fights, like besides. I mean,
a handful.
Like junior high school, I did.
Yeah, junior high
I
school.
haven't gotten to a fight. Yeah. I wanted to. Well,
junior high, and most of them was all on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. Because that's the competitive nature of basketball. You in there battling. I got in a fight with my best friend at the basketball court.
Then you ride home cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we got in the fight, and my boy said, when they broke us up, he's like, didn't you niggas drive together? Yeah, nigga, fuck that nigga. We in the car like, hey, man, you know you was wrong. You want to get something to eat?
With this other case, they said that Zoe touched, wait a minute, they said Aries touched him first. So what's the sue? How can they do that?
No, you could sue because you were put into a hostile environment and that was caught on tape.
And then they went on like TMZ and stuff, and then they clowned him more. Yeah. So it's kind of like after
you could
the
definitely sue. You could sue. He could sue. You got to just find a lawyer that shut the fuck up. Do the lawyer. He can sue and get paid. He really could.
So if somebody comes on here and y'all get into a heated discussion,
and I get up and swing.
That's happened, but you guys are cool.
What if he gets up and he walks over to you
and swings? Then
and
he
you
can't
hit him
sue
back. Can he sue you?
No.
Okay, so in this episode, did the guest hit the guy first, or did the host hit the person?
The host hit him.
Host.
Remember, Zoe got up, got behind him, and
then it started hitting him in the back of his head.
You can't do that.
Yeah. So he could definitely sue.
He didn't go behind him though.
No, he's standing right
here.
here.
No, he stood like right here, and he stood up like on the side.
I know, but y'all made it sound like he snuck him or something.
No, I said
I think he snuck him.
Once he stood up,
gonna get hit.
Listen, but that's the thing. Man code is this: if me and another man is having an elevated conversation and you stand up, I immediately stand up.
Yeah,
right.
Told you.
That's man code.
Right.
If you still sitting down, that's on you.
Yeah.
you ain't got no older brothers or something.
What did I tell you, Nick? I told Nick and Donald. I said, remember now, if he get in the fight, y'all got in the fight.
Right.
It ain't no Donald. Nick got in the fight.
Yeah, I was the worst as a kid.
What did you do, Nick?
I was angry.
Yeah, because I was.
You fought a lot
all the time.
What?
I was the smallest one. I was the smallest one in my little crew. I used to always get picked on growing up by my older brothers and cousins and stuff. And my grandmother, who when I stayed with my mom, raised me with my mom, she would make me watch all these action movies with like John Claude Van Damme and Bloodsport, all those movies. It made me practice in the living room. And she would tell me, if you fight somebody, just make sure nobody else want to fight you after that. So just take it to the extreme in front of everybody, then you good. So I would take locks to school and batteries and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And then we were at the gym one time, and so it took a minute for them to play with me. They could play against me because I was like, nigga, I can't take. I gotta win. I win every Saturday. I'm not coming here to lose the game. And I know me. I'm gonna get in the car and be like, you niggas didn't pass the ball. You just had to pick. So one weekend I said, y'all playing with me this weekend, and they played with me. And Nick got into an argument with another dude, and I said, let me just see how this play out. Right. And then if I beat your ass, then Donald came. I said, okay, they go double T. Hey, and dude was like, hey, Speed. Let me get your son. Hey, man, y'all handle that, man. You got it.
Right.
But had he swung out of ping ping.
Right.
It would have been too late.
Yeah.
Ping, ping.
I'd have got at least a nice kick on the ground. As soon as he hit the ground, I'd have been right there. Poof.
What made it worse is that me and my brothers, we kind of carried that same attitude as we started playing basketball at different parks. So we would go to different parks, And I would have my boys with me. One of my boys, he's a professional MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
So he been crazy since we was, from the sandbox. So
now he got MMA under his belt.
Yeah, he's 6'4". He about 6'4", 260. Ain't never been defeated in MMA. That's a big dude. So and my other brother's pretty big guy too. So we go to parks as soon as somebody get out of line. Bing bow.
What was the park? We was at the gym.
Yeah.
We were at 20.
Oh my God.
And they on my team. And the dude went off on their buddy.
So what happened was my boy.
Tried to catch him.
We had 25 Fitness in Hollywood. And I'm actually managing 25 Fitness at the time. So we in there playing. Pops is arguing like he always argues, and my boy started arguing with this young lady that we happen to know. So they started, and then the girl started calling his girl names. So then the dudes get out of line. It's about 10 of them, 8, 9, 10 of them. They all jump up, surround us. So we get in the middle of the court. We like the Power Rangers, so about 3 of us.
Power Rangers.
So we back to back in the middle of the court, like, come on, bring it on, man. So then, everybody kind of broke it up. And we get out to the parking lot. And by the time I get out there, my brother had jumped on the girl's car and smashed the hood of her car in. And dragged the guy out the car and threw him across the. Yeah, it got pretty wild.
Yeah, I came out after the drag, so I wanted to help. I tried to stop him.
You did.
Yeah, now I'm saved, though, so we good,
Right.
Peace and love.
But I told them, I said, when someone walks towards you, back up. Don't never just stand there like.
Oh, that's true.
You back up, and then you look to see who's riding, because sometimes these niggas that's with them act like they ain't, and they come get the sucker punch in. So you got to keep your head on the swivel, and you got to be like, okay, bam. See, your son is just your son.
Right.
And your daughter. So he got to know, and you should teach him this. I don't know, maybe his dad does.
I don't tend
that if he gets into an argument or is about to go there, look at your surrounding. If it's just him, don't let nobody ever walk up on you. Okay. If they walk towards you, back up.
You can give them the one step rule, Tangi.
What's
right?
that?
So this is the one step rule. So if we get into a conversation, it starts to get a little heated, I'm gonna take one step back.
Yeah.
And if anything changes from that distance, it's on.
Because he's coming.
That's it.
Because my thing was, I wanted to get close enough. I'd be like, what nigga? And if you hear what nigga, that they coming.
Or the lean with the squint.
Yeah. What? That's when you know it's squint. Yeah. So Tangi,
I'm writing it all down.
You gotta tell him now because 13.
He about to get into some shit.
Oh gosh, don't say
that.
And then
or if he's not protecting
he got the
sister
locks, and the
whatever.
girl's gonna be liking it. It's gonna be some haters.
Or the dudes.
Or what I think you should do, Tangi. This is I grew up with brothers, so I was a little bit lucky. So we would have these like kind of boxing matches. Me and my cousin, we all go in a room and just box. That was way of training. So what you should do is take them down maybe to a boxing gym or maybe to an MMA gym and let them go ahead and get it out of the system. So you can get that first fight out the way and know it ain't going to be that bad. Then you should be all right after that. Because if that first one go bad, he going to be in trouble the rest of his life.
Right, rest of his life.
If he get dragged around that first one, it's over.
You got long hair.
Either he going to be a serial killer or homosexual.
Ain't no in between.
There's only 2 ways to go.
Wow, that's what we doing?
It's got to be in between. This can't be that. All right. It is now time for and walk all over Coliseum floor. I step on
stage
at live. All the people and the pole got paid. I do think I wore my sneakers, but I'm not a sneak. Man, that shit is hard. Is that an 808 drum machine?
Nah.
Yes, it is.
I don't think they had airways back then.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What are you doing?
But that's Converse.
I know the songs about
Me and Tangi can work out on Converse.
You don't want to wash them already?
I was thinking that you were going to get me some more.
Yeah, you just said you would get her some for her
Well, you
birthday.
still
That's
think-
why I didn't wash them because
I don't know
was
what
like,
size to wear, Tam.
we told you
We told
every
you
episode.
little boys,
Everybody
right?
tells you.
Okay, what size?
7.5.
Hold on. 7.5.
What size does Tangi wear?
8.5.
I was close.
7.5 in girls.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I know you don't have a man.
Because I don't have sneakers.
Because your sneaker game ain't right.
That's right.
If your sneaker game was right.
That's why I don't fix them right. So the men, when they meet me,
got
they'll
one
know,
mine,
she need a
shit.
man.
Yeah, but Sean, you know you the homie till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I know.
Pam
I know.
said.
Speedy! God!
Pam said.
Hey, the show.
I had some shoes on. I said, God, I like those shoes. I wish Sean would wear shoes like that. He
don't.
That's right. And he knows. His own daughter said, "I'm taking you shopping, Daddy. You dress like a father."
Like his shoes are like almost a Nike, but the swish go the other way.
Nike adjacent.
Nike is like Psyche. Sean remind me of my dad. Nigga, the shoes on sale. You gonna buy a name brand or a pair of shoes?
Nicky Ben, why don't you get him shoes for his birthday?
I have. He does not wear them.
Oh, okay.
I bought him shirts. I'm like, can you just go a little more Jamie-esque or Speedy-esque?
Can he talk to Sean? I said, what's up? I want to dress like you. I said, I can't talk
because
to
you're kind of
I can't go to a dude and go,
I'm finna give you some game, Nicky Ben.
Okay.
All right, this is how you do it. I shouldn't even be telling you this on the radio.
Okay.
All right, so this is what you do. Next time, just pick Sean out whatever you want him to wear, okay?
Okay.
And then once he puts it on, you just got to act like it's just the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Right. Go into a skit.
Yeah, guys,
man, we're going to make a mental report that this is what's going to do it. And we so dumb that we're going to think every time this is going to do it.
Right.
Remember I told you, men are very simple. If you don't remember anything else, ladies, remember the guy that somebody told, "Ooh, your eyes are pretty," and that nigga bat his eyes all through high school.
Right? Yeah, you
because
tell
somebody
that.
told him that. Some girl. That's why with boys, with little young dudes, because they're so looking for someone to notice me, and then they go, "Oh, your hair is pretty, nigga." He not ever cutting his hair. He not gonna never. He'll be Samson to the wheels go off. Because some girl said his hair was pretty, or a couple girls said it.
Right.
So you have to be like, "Oh, that look good." You look fly.
And you know what? It's true because there's this. I bought him this jacket. Oh, remember we were at where were we at over here shopping and me and you went shopping and I bought him the jacket and you said if it had your size you would have got it. Yeah. Let me tell you, the other day he wore it to the studio. We were in the studio with Sky, I think Friday night or wherever it was, and I said, "Oh my God, baby, I love that jacket on you. I just love when you wear that jacket." Nigga.
Slap in it.
Damn near. Damn near. He hasn't released that jacket since.
Asshole nigga with the jacket on. Hey, baby. You want this yellow, this bright red dick?
Wow, really?
Oh,
really?
I said he was red.
He didn't have some man coats. He did a little over there.
It is now time for Sneakerhead with your boy Speed Doggy Dog. It is Sneaker Monday. I guess my man that does the off-white shoes, he got this Nike Presto White. I don't know if you got it up yet, Nick?
Yeah, I think his name is Virgil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, shout out. It's a brother that makes the off-white shoes for Nike. And they're retail at $160, but they'll probably be about how much this shoe here, Nick? Once you go to buy it, if you can find it.
If I'm not mistaken, right now they're at $1,600. I can check for you.
For a pair of shoes, man.
Shit.
Yeah, I think they're right now.
I'll wear those.
You would?
Yeah, so listen, man.
Too much stress.
This goes for everybody.
They look like they'd be good for running.
This goes for everybody out there right now. So this is just a new way to actually get into stocks and bonds. So if you are a shoe collector or a sneakerhead or something like that, and you collect all these exclusive shoes and you don't wear them for whatever reason, you can go to sites like GOAT and you can actually sell these shoes for almost triple what they cost.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Right. So like
get into that.
Yeah, like I was telling my pops, he has a couple pair of shoes that right now are going on the market for almost 3 or 4 times whatever they were sold for originally.
Not like he paid for them.
Right. So and these off-white shoes. So if you can get these shoes say for $160, and then right now I'm looking at the GOAT website. I want to say that they're going for $1,600.
That's
what? That's a big jump.
That's a hell of a jump.
Freddie Two-Piece said Stock X too. STOCK.
He said Ben told you that. He did. You did say that. I did see it come up in the chat room a couple times. Freddie
Two-Piece. So
you're
Stock
right. You did
X,
say that.
So these right now are $1,450 on this website called GOAT. So yeah. So if you manage to get your hand on them, you spend $160 and you can flip that for $1,400. I mean, you can't lose.
Yeah. So but then, how much do they take of that $1,400?
They take a small. So it varies from different websites, but this particular site, GOAT, takes a very small percentage. I think it's something like less than 5%.
All right. Well, again, you can get those. I think they're dope shoes. Next one up. These just dropped.
Goodness.
Nike Air Vapor Max Varsity Purple. Pam, you like that?
I don't know. But that purple, I'm loving.
That's why I figured you would like it.
I love
that
purple bottom for sure. I just don't know about the top part.
I have these, and it's actually a very comfortable shoe.
It is,
and people like notice them a lot. Yeah, that bottom is fire. So
they do notice.
I've been seeing a lot of tennis shoes like that, or maybe some around y'all. I've been seeing you guys wear that.
Nah,
bottom.
You ain't seen me wear that bottom.
Oh, why not?
Well, no, TDP.
Teeter, Jamie.
I don't wear no clear bottoms.
That's not a slippery slope, son.
I didn't say it was slippery
Not
slope.
clear bottoms, hysterical
I
as a stripper shoe.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call them. You ain't gonna catch me in no clear heels. You know
But they 190, lady. So Pam, so you know you my friend and everything. But are you 190 friend?
No. I wouldn't want those. I would have to do some
If I'm buying it,
or something.
you can't tell me what to buy you.
What? Why?
Sean, go on and buy them, dog.
No.
Next one up. This shoe is so dope. I'm telling you.
That look just like you all day long.
Nike Speed Factor.
Hey.
This is an Adidas shoe, so I don't know if this is the right shoe.
It's red.
You said a Nike.
I'm sorry, Adidas.
Okay.
It's red.
They look comfortable.
And it's, I guess, the Washington Capitals. It's for them.
Yeah, this actually has a logo
is?
printed on the heel. I don't know if you guys can see that.
That shoe is dope. It slips on. This part here, Tangy, when you're running, it kind of moves you forward, and it feels comfortable when you have them on. So if you get a chance, now $200. Shout out to Adidas. They not playing.
Just to give you guys some background on Adidas, the technology that they're using in their shoes is called Boost.
Yes.
Which is rated the #1 new technology for tennis shoes in the last 10 years.
Yes.
So if you are looking for a shoe that's comfortable, that you can run in, that actually has some kind of technology that actually works, Boost is #1
So then
rated.
I can run further than I normally would.
Yeah, but it keeps you going. It literally does. I have on a pair now.
So what happens? What the shoe is supposed to do is transfer energy back into whatever is putting out the energy.
So
for
give
example,
it back to me.
Right, but not in a sense to project you forward, but just in a sense to decrease the impact that's happening on your body.
Ah, so it's better on my knees too, maybe?
Yeah.
Right.
Jen, you look great in those.
Yeah, I like Speedy. That's a good pair to get me.
That's they 200.
Speedy, well, you did promise her.
200.
In the boy size, what would they be about?
200 is not
170.
Look, 190. Still 200.
Really taking 10 off.
I think he took me down to 55 or something.
No,
yeah, that's
well,
true.
girls.
Yeah, that's Ross.
You
It was
have
a
to
Ross
be
55 too.
Yeah, they don't have these at Ross. But I just love how just simple it looks. It's not too much. You got the 3 stripes. Remember, I told you that's how you know Adidas.
Yeah.
3 stripes. It just looked dope. That's a dope
like
ass
that.
shoe. I'm gonna have to get that.
I can't do red though. That's my thing.
I could if I had you bought me some. I could have worn them today. Instead of these.
How come you didn't punk Speedy like you punked Javon on the show?
So because it ain't gonna happen. Nigga,
Javon was so shook. He was so shook. He just handed it before. It's like put it in.
Javon got enough money for her about it, nigga. He ain't got that much money. All right, next one up is the Kyrie Irving. Or Kyrie Nike Kyrie 4. The Uncle Drew version, which is, I guess, the shoe he wore. He wears in the movie.
In the movie,
yeah.
When's that come out?
Gum bottom. I think it comes out at the end of this month.
Look like his toes are up.
It curl up just a teeny bit,
Slippery
but that's
slope.
No, it's not.
That's a slippery. Yes, it is.
But these are Uncle Drew. They're all white with a gum bottom, dope ass looking shoe with the swoosh is a navy blue color. So definitely, if you want an all white gum bottom,
That's a basketball shoe, obviously.
Yeah, but you can rock that. You can wear that every day.
Okay.
That's a cool little shoe to wear. But 120, Tangy.
So can Tangy get some of those in boys?
That one look
No,
good on
thank
Tangy's
you.
foot.
Yeah, Speedy,
that's
I
like
love
for
you.
her
Thank you.
son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not for me.
That's not for her.
So I hope we
now,
can
unless
get
you got
some for
a tomboyish girlfriend.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I was in 24-hour fitness yesterday, and it's a lot of girls that do work.
What?
I ran for a whole hour. There's a lot of girls that work out and had that little tomboyish look. The little, shorts hang a little too low.
Right.
My shorts don't hang low.
Yeah, I need some more thighs on the women.
Okay.
Next shoe up. This is a new shoe for Nike. I think it just dropped. A Nike React.
I like that.
Eliminate 87. I don't know if
Hopefully Sean is listening to the radio.
I
right
know
now.
he might be.
Sean, you see how she responding to the shoes,
Exactly.
bro?
you think that look great on Sean?
Yes.
Okay, Pam, you gotta do that to Sean.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
160,
I
nice running shoe. Comfortable.
Hilarious.
Good slip on.
Ishmael.
What is that?
He said the soft stud look. You trying to describe?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I think it's a dope shoe. 160 is a bit pricey, but
No, not for that.
hey, you get it.
Pam could do those.
I could do it.
If you're doing it for her, that's fine. Next shoe up is the Nike 4.
They look like they don't
Air
bend.
Jordan 4. Now this is the Levi. It's white, and I guess it's Levi gave them the material for the shoe. I actually like it.
This is actually a dope shoe.
Yeah, let me see if I look at that.
You like that?
See the material?
That's
see
like
the Levi
cloth.
thing on
Oh,
it,
but
too.
you got to go to Home Depot and spray those.
Not at
Yeah, those is fresh.
You got to go to Home
Buy it from Home
From
Depot.
to Home
Home
Depot,
Depot.
get the stuff and spray those.
But you definitely got to spray them.
I like
'cause
them when you bring
any
them
kind of little mark on that
It's
because of the
over.
material.
Even a marker.
Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, you can't, and it's not coming out, is it, Speedy?
Yeah, I wouldn't even wear these in the car because you get that
Right.
because you
Oh,
don't want
for
that
sure.
mark on the back of the
Yeah,
hip.
uh-huh.
Like if you going for me, if I'm on stage, I'm wearing these as soon as I get on stage.
Right,
I'm gonna have them set on stage. Give it up for Speedy as I'm putting them on.
right.
Wow.
Them is fly though. I ain't
Walking out and then taking them off when you come off stage.
Yes,
Hilarious.
'cause somebody gonna spill some punch, and once something's on it, it's a wrap.
Then I could get some cloth paint and just paint them all different colors.
Caesar. 225. Bid
That's
much
a
for
great
that shoe. Again, Adidas is coming to another Adidas shoe.
You know what? I
Icon for
kind of
trainer.
like that. That's different.
Nice
I need
running
those for
shoe.
Nicky
You like that,
Pam.
Nick?
I don't
mean,
want them for me, but I'm saying I kind of like them. Nick, what you think?
For which ones?
the Adidas
the
next
Adidas
one.
ones.
Icon.
This is
for
different
It's a
looking.
training shoe. It's a training shoe.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Is it for
They look like
training
they-
for what sport though? Like I don't, it looks like a soccer shoe almost, right?
Yeah, but it's a training, like lifting, or you're in the
Oh, okay.
gym, that kind of stuff.
Look like they messed up and then they just went with their mistake.
Yeah. See, the only thing I don't like on the shoe is the multicolored heel.
That back part,
Yeah.
the rainbow,
Yeah.
But it's the
Yeah,
first one.
right.
They probably got them in different.
But it might be a running shoe, so if
Yeah.
it's a running training shoe, that makes sense.
little neonish.
Yeah,
and it's
that
only 110. You in and you out.
Tangy, there you go.
No, thank you.
She don't
Okay,
like. She likes
pass.
The,
All
I
right.
want the red one. All right, next one up is the Kobe. Kobe has another version of his shoe, the Kobe AD knit. So this shoe again, Nick was telling us that it's all one piece of material.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can actually see.
I kind of like that one.
So if you see like the shoe itself, normally the shoe is attached at the sole right here.
But it's all
Where
one.
so this actually, the sole is actually mounted on top of the shoe itself. So the shoe actually encases your whole foot, and then they mounted the sole onto the.
I like that. That looks
The steps of the
comfortable.
shoe.
It does look hella comfortable.
It's
I like that.
Kobe can't. I feel like if you ain't in the league, you can't. Your shoe can't be 200.
I mean Jordan.
He is a fucking
Nah,
legend.
Jordan different.
I pops.
He's a
listen,
legend.
this is my thing though. This is my thing. Only
you
one
tripping.
person should have shoes over 160.
And who?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
If you're not MJ, you don't even have the credentials
Yeah.
for your shoes to be over 120.
and these are 200, and
Yeah.
you're not even in the league
It's
to wear
Kobe
them.
Bryant.
But why does he? What makes Kobe feel like his shoes need to be the same price
'Cause
as
he's Kobe
Jordan's? But
Bryant.
he ain't Jordan.
You ain't Jordan.
He damn near.
No,
He
but
believes in himself.
But Zara ain't Gucci either, so you don't pay the same price. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
That's all I'm
Zara
saying.
ain't Gucci. All right, so those are 200. Would you buy those for Sean?
Oh, they're not
See?
for girls?
No. What the hell?
I could wear those.
I seen the little.
I mean, you
peach right
could
there.
because of the peach bottom, but it's not like it's either one of the shoe. It's just a shoe.
I like those.
All right, go to the next one.
Oh, my
Hell
goodness.
no.
Now, this is you a soccer player or you
my
just international
goodness.
kind of
Says
guy.
it,
That's why I threw these in there. Nike
Said an
Air.
international kind of
Yeah,
guy.
you fly around the country.
Oh my god.
Nike Air Max 90. These are only 140.
He would be suspect. I'd be like, "It looks
Now,
pretty
would you
for
wear
the
that?
shoe." No.
No.
What?
No. It's too much going on.
So
that's
sad.
for the person that's trying to be different, but it's not coming from the inside out.
Shut up. Let's move to the next one. I like it. I think it's dope. 140, you in, you out.
Would you wear those on stage?
No.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
I
I
put
would have
these
worn
in for
those
Pam.
today. I would have had
Giuseppe's.
those on
Okay, yes.
today.
Yes.
The
See, that's
blue.
me. I think I'm more of a designer girl.
245, Pam.
I'm with it.
245. Nick, you feeling it?
I'm with it.
No.
Ain't no way I'm paying
I wear those.
245
Fuck yes.
I wear those.
for
I
some
am.
blue patent leather
Yeah,
shoes.
I wear those. On stage, it look great.
with a side zipper.
I would wear
You don't
those.
use that. Well, you could use it to get in.
Oh, those look like my
Yeah, not happening.
musty mans. I got.
Shout out to Jet.
I like those.
I love those.
Today, Speedy, today I could have had them.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I
Exactly.
wanted to wear some boots, and all mine are like brown and black and beige.
That
and
would've
I was
been great.
like, "Ugh." Yeah.
So she's putting her bid in for those.
So, and look how much.
245. It ain't gonna happen.
That's not in my
If
budget.
they was 45, you could have it. Now, here's another version of a shoe like
Yep.
similar to that.
that's me, but
And
not red. But
these
me.
shoes are called Fear of God. I don't know if I'm going to wear them. They $800. Pam,
Yep.
you in there?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, this particular company
Mm-hmm.
takes all its material from World War II or World War III
Yeah, it says
Oh.
clothing
woven.
items. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'll take a
Right.
pair of those.
So that's why it's so expensive and pricey. It actually takes the
It's
materials.
almost a G.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
I
this is
would've.
So like when it comes to companies like this, like I wouldn't mind paying for it, with that being a part of the company. But for companies like Giuseppe, where we're just paying for a designer look, like I couldn't pay that much money. Just for
$800 though, Nick. Retailer $1,000.
But I'm saying they're not gonna make too many of these type of shoes anyway.
Well, they made this blue. Now this blue is dope. I'd rock to go to the next one. The blue is dope. I'd rock that. Now you don't think the heel's too big because you always
I was just finna say the heel a little large on there.
You know what? For those, I could do it though. Like something about that's just funky to me in blue for sure.
And then I'm another inch, so now I'm 6'1".
No, you're gonna be about 6'3" with them on. You're gonna be 6'3" in the back.
All right, so
these is hard.
I threw these in, these Jordans 32 lows. Now I'm gonna let you know I have a pair of these shoes, not black ones, but I have the blue ones. One of the most comfortable basketball shoe, just wearing it, walking around. I wore it on Saturday, and I'm telling y'all, it was comfortable as hell.
Wow.
$185. Now, would you want to shine with that?
I gotta say, I couldn't see. That's not really his personality.
No,
I no, it's
but
not.
It could be if you say
everything
it
from
is.
head to toe got to rock right with that. That's not him.
Oh, then it's red too.
Well, that too, in the red thing. He in the Crip territory.
He can't wear that.
No, he
but
really
they
can't.
$185, and you can get them now. They're in the stores now. But I'm just letting people know: go get the shoe, even if you see the other colors. They're very comfortable just to wear, even if you don't play ball all the time. I threw these Allen Iversons in because of the toe, the camouflage toe.
I like the bottom.
Dope. Yeah, all that purple. And again, Pam, purple.
I love the purple.
I almost didn't even click on these, man.
Why?
That's so disrespectful to the shoe.
Oh, it is?
Man, look at this. Why they painted? They took the logo off the side and just made it like a velvet material. That's kind of.
I thought it was kind of dope, man. You not feeling that?
No. To me, that's like a shoe art type of shoe.
I know, but this is Allen Iverson first shoe though. They got
AI.
Yeah, you gotta let that breathe, man.
Question. Yeah, I can't find AIs nowhere. I don't care where
stay with the blue toe.
I can't find them because I would.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, I just did hiccups.
On air.
My bad.
Is that suede? Is the shoe suede? And what type of material is the toe?
Usually that's just leather, but they put that camouflage on the toe. I think it's still dope. It's
I don't
AI.
like it. And you know how you can tell it's not cute? Because they don't show the whole shoe.
Well, they do. I just got that part because I wanted to get this part in there.
Oh, you're
Thank
trying
you for
to
this
get
one.
nice.
Last but not least is this Reebok shoe that I absolutely love.
I could see you in those.
Yeah, as soon as they drop, I'm gonna get them.
I know we ain't talking about this shoe right here.
But how they gonna support your ankles?
I'm not gonna ball in them.
Are we talking about Pops? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
the blue
those.
ones.
I'm just letting you know.
That's
They gonna
all
be
day long.
This I got the right picture up.
Is it blue?
With the sock on it.
Yes, the whole shoe is a sock. Thank you, Cajun.
Slippery slope, bro.
Well, your dad's slipping. How about that?
Oh wow!
You gonna roll with me? You got to come take care of me. How about that?
Speedy Joseph McVeigh wants to know why you don't do SAUCONY. What's that?
Saucony?
New Balance and
we're not doing.
I think it's called
Saucony. New Balance. I don't like
I could go on the site and pull those up, but I'm not really. Again, it is my
segment.
Okay. It's not that, and I try not to do a whole thing full of Nike. I try to spread around Adidas in there. Sometimes I throw.
And you've had New Balance in last week, matter of fact.
Yeah, and y'all hated them.
I don't do New Balance.
They're a very comfortable shoe, but was it Saki? Nick, what is it called? How you pronounce it? Is it Saki or something like that shoe?
Saucony.
Saucony.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, I've never felt those. And then what else did he mention?
He said Asics.
Yeah, and
Asics are nice. Asics.
Wait, who's a white dude said this?
No,
Joseph McVeigh.
Joseph McVeigh.
Those are white man shoes.
Yeah, white guys.
And Freddie Two Piece said to tell both of you to check out Angelus Direct. ANGELUS.
Send it to me. I'll
for what? Like
for shoes?
For shoes, for sneakers.
Send it to me. Write that down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Trust me, if you hit us up and tell me where, or even if you have some shoes you want me to spotlight.
I've screenshot them all the time, and I never
shot them.
It's not a screenshot them.
Screenshot.
Shot. I don't know.
No, it's shot.
Whatever.
Isn't it shot, ladies? They're in college, they know.
So look,
hilarious.
Being that we're talking
From
about
Texas.
We're talking about shoes. I went ahead and looked up. It says, "What is your type of shoes you wear? Say about your personality."
Oh, okay.
So Cajun decides to pull up the flip flop. All right, so the flip flop
split toe flip flop or
split toe flip flop.
Hilarious
with the split toe. Says they're happy and go with the flow.
Yeah, you split your toes. You split a whole lot of other shit.
That's me. That's me. I wear flip flops.
But you're a girl. It's dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone here has wear Doc Martens or boots most of the time.
I wear a lot of boots,
and I wear
Doc
boots.
Martens.
Pam.
I wear boots all the time.
I wear boots.
Combat boots for no reason.
I love them.
I do too.
What do they say about those people?
It says that you plan ahead, very analytical in your approach to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
What
about clogs? I wear a lot of clogs.
Hilarious.
Let's see if you got clogs on
Says
here.
says you want to be taller.
It says what you're down to earth.
Yeah, she's very earthy.
It says happiest on the hike or watching the sunrise.
Yeah, it's Tangy.
Yeah, that's kind of earthy. That fits about right.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I wear sneakers. What did it say about
sneakers?
that?
Like, what are you talking about? Running shoes or basketball shoes?
Basketball, obviously.
Both.
I don't really be
You don't
hooping
run.
no more, though. So let's see. We get the sneakers. Let's see what sneakers. It says that you relate to young people.
Hilarious.
Let's see.
Tries to be young. Okay, I hear you.
I didn't say that, Pam.
It says that you also feel comfortable having conversations with people much older than you.
Oh, it's not that many people left.
Hilarious.
Good one, Ted.
You know you ain't got to be here.
We don't have nobody here that wears heels most of the time, right?
No, not anymore.
I mean, but what about like wedges? I wear a lot of wedgies.
I wear
You
heels.
wear a lot of wedgies.
I mean wedges or whatever. Look up
Yeah, here we go. I got some wedges on
Adidas
here.
high crap. Oh, they're still
I
telling you
wear
what to
heels.
look up. I'm sorry, I don't feel like.
It says that you're someone who always knows how to carry themselves. You're graceful. I don't know about that part.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not graceful at all.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
about-
not.
Angela's
I trip, I fall.
I think
clumsy.
wedges might be the most unsexiest shoes ever invented.
Really?
Oh my god, I can't stand
Are
them.
clogs sexy, Nick?
Not at all. Maybe if you like 73.
Oh wow.
My clogs aren't sexy. You don't like my shoes?
You heard?
I
Don't try
wear?
to change his mind. You
No.
heard it the
Can't
first
change his
time.
mind.
Said they ain't sexy now. Once somebody that said something on the show, leave it alone.
Now, if you let me
Cloggy.
pick your outfit
Look here,
out,
Cloggy.
they might be sexy.
Your clogged ass.
My
Clogged
clogs.
ass.
I like my clogs.
That don't even sound sexy.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, hand me those clogs.
Something about them. You might as well
Sounds
say
very white.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
good.
they're cute. They're heels.
Nigga.
Crocs. You must say, "Hand me those Crocs."
Friday when the girl said, I have a white man, we all looked at Tangy and Tangy went,
And then Tangy kept like, that girl was on
kept
my
doing that.
last.
Tangy kept doing that.
Yeah, that was
She
a
said,
little
I love
disappointing.
my black brothers and I'm never going to let them go.
No, but I didn't want her to feel bad.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Because to
Yeah,
each
you
his
did.
own. You know?
Next time you should make him feel
Yeah.
bad.
Body language, girlfriend. You didn't even say nothing and we went, oh, shit.
Well, I think my response was because why did Nakia bring that up?
Because she wanted us to know that by the way she was talking, I could say, well, she dates everybody. She get everybody a shot.
Well,
Oh, everybody
does
shot.
too,
You
though.
I mean, not like that.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
All right, we take a quick break. We can come back with some sports. And we have our new interns who's going to be with us all summer. My boy Joe's daughter's here.
Hi.
Yeah, because y'all look exactly alike. And y'all got glasses on. What college?
Houston Baptist.
Oh, you at the wrong place.
Ooh, your daddy not
You
telling
ain't
you
going
about
to be
the
Baptist
show?
when you leave this
I
motherfucker.
know. I'm like,
Bible say, how y'all motherfuckers doing? Welcome to the Rollout Show.
You gonna be saying, watch your tone.
Watch your
tone
tone.
to the pastor.
So we going to, and the names are?
Essence and
Jamie?
Jamie. Oh, Damie with a D.
Damie.
Damie.
Oh, Damie
Okay, then.
and Essence.
God, I hope y'all
Damie.
not sensitive.
Never heard that one before. Hey, Damie.
Oh,
D-A-M.
I think you get away with that. Who you talking to? Damie. There you know that shit. Hey, Damie, look here.
Damie.
Sound like one of the homies.
It do
Hey,
sound like
Damie,
one
you
of the
coming
homies.
through?
Yeah.
Why you always with Damie? We be doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
And Damie got big hair too. I love the big
She
hair.
got
I
your
love
hair.
your hair
Yeah,
too.
she got your
Yes,
hair.
we happy.
So my boy
Oh,
Joe,
wow.
he's giving us his daughter and her friend for the summer.
That's nice.
They gonna come
that-
here
is
every
that
day.
Joe?
That's Joe out there.
Joe, Hey,
That's
Joe.
one of Jamie. He grew up with Jamie
Okay.
in Texas. Terrell, another Terrell, Texas dude. So he got the cowboy hat.
Yes,
on.
in Austin,
Yeah.
Texas, right? 'Cause
No,
they
Terrell.
said-
No,
No,
Terrell.
no, I'm talking
Oh,
about.
he's
No,
on
I'm
the
sorry. They said Houston Baptist in Austin.
Houston.
Okay,
How old are y'all?
Houston.
Oh, we gonna take them. They
Let me
about
ask
to
you,
ruin their
sure?
world.
Are you really
Wait.
sure about this?
All right. Hey, Joe, I'm putting a disclaimer on this now. The shit they gonna learn here. Hey, man. Hey, mama. Yeah, it's about to go bad. So
Oh my goodness.
we got some, along with our other young ladies, the intern, and we added 2 more.
Yes.
And what is your major?
Cinematic
Oh, wow.
arts.
And
Okay.
same thing?
Both of you?
Okay.
They really want to
They're
be
so
something.
cute.
Y'all are sisters?
Best friends.
Oh, they look like sisters.
Yeah, y'all sisters
Yeah,
the
both
same
look like
age.
sisters, yeah.
Okay.
So y'all believe life gonna work out, huh? All right, well. See where we at, nigga.
Right.
50, 51,
Yeah, exactly.
57.
I'm like,
you'll be right here with a jar of numbers. All right, pull out a number.
50, 51. But okay.
Yeah, I get it close.
Look, Nikki Bear, that's the one time I didn't correct it. I was like,
I'm sorry.
Right, Tanya, I
50, 51.
I was like, wait, hold on. Did he just age me a bit?
right.
Oh, so y'all not the same age?
No, she's a couple of months older than me.
I just had a birthday, but I like
several
you can say it
months.
like, we can't
Several
correct
months.
people when they say stuff on
Oh,
the
that's
show.
right.
Almost a year.
51.
No, Speedy, here. You had it right.
Oh, 50.
No.
So they here on the radio show.
Oh, Lord, have
20 years
mercy.
in, I got a pair of Jordans older than them, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. We'll take a quick break when we come back.
Wow.
So we introduce them to the show?
Yes, we come back.
Y'all sit down and
ask y'all some
my
questions.
Goodness.
yeah, about school and
Life. Because when you leave
boyfriends.
here,
Boyfriends, no.
Boyfriend.
Shake your head, even if you got one. No, you don't.
Can
No,
I
they
tell
don't,
you,
Joe.
at the Great Wolf Lodge, there was this boy, and they had to be like 15 and 14, and a girl, and she had a little bikini, and he had on his little swimming trunks, and he just had his hands all on her stomach.
She don't have no daddy.
He's standing up on her like
she don't have no daddy.
Had no
It's
daddy.
like-
The daddy be like, hey, boy, get your hand on my goddamn door.
Hey,
What's wrong with you, boy?
Right.
they in line. Maybe they said, "Oh, we'll go ride
They were
this
white.
ride." They were.
Of course.
Black parents,
I mean,
we
not
don't
of
do
course.
that
See, that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Oh my
She
goodness!
said, of course. Pam is a little racist, just so y'all know.
I got issues.
So again, we'll introduce our
Hopefully,
new,
I don't transfer them on to you guys. Just saying.
They won't. Y'all ain't letting
Joe, I'm
nobody
sorry.
help me, all right.
Because we've basically tainted the
they're pretty bad right
Yeah.
now. So don't listen to shit
The
they
other-
say about us. Just follow our lead.
Yeah,
Don't-
ignore the other ones.
They'll say good things about me. You can
Nah.
listen.
Yeah,
to what they say
that's
about
their
me.
favorite.
No, daughters.
Cajun and Brittany.
We'll take a quick break,
They ain't
come
gonna
right
make it
back
now.
with some sports, some movie news,
Yes.
and some other things going on. Don't you move. It is the Rollout Show. Don't move. Nick, turn me on.
Yes.
Shut up. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx. I hear the
But-
house.
But for the low price of $14.95, you come check out my new play at.
The Wilshire Taco
Bell
Bell
Theater.
Theater. Ooh, wow.
And the play is called?
Mama, I work out every day, but you still can't tell.
Well, I thought it was funny, Ted.
What you talking about now?
We know. I think we all know.
I'm sexy in my own
I
eye.
can tell you are, Speedy. You are.
You say my own eye?
Own eyes.
You got one good
It's your
one?
boy Speedy in the building. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangy Ambrose.
And in the house,
Whoop,
not to
whoop.
be tainted,
Right.
Joe has lent me his daughter and her friend. Does her mama know she is? You think she out here for Bible study? You done
Right.
sent them to the house of iniquity,
Ah.
evil wrongdoings, and haberdashery.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Okay.
In the house we have.
Essence
Wilson.
Hi, Esther.
See, that's such a positive name.
No, yeah.
I mean, life's supposed to really work out.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you can't say it and be like, I'm Essence.
You're not gonna see her on TV going, well, then I saw them. They killed everybody.
Right.
And your name is Essence. In the house we have.
Damie Esther.
Damie.
Damie, yes.
How did mom
Damie
come up with
Esther.
that?
My dad's name is Damon.
Of course.
I love black people. You go straight to it. What's your name? Shit, I don't know. Shit, Damien. Just give him my name. Shit. Damien, she can't have your name.
Damie Esther. That's a good first last name. It goes well together.
Or is Esther the middle name?
Damie Esther.
Last name. Oh, that's.
I'm Damie Esther. I'm
Because ain't no more
Essence.
Esther's coming down the pipe.
Essence.
No more
Damie Esther.
That's back in the day. That's the 60s. What's your mama name? Esther.
Esther.
Tell Esther, come on
That's what
outside.
you say. I had an Aunt Esther. She used to dip snuff. Put it right there in the bottom of her mouth.
That's how she talked, Tangy.
It'd be right there. Aunt Esther. She'd do her mouth kind of like
Kimberly,
this.
you doing so good, too.
I remember that. Come on over here, baby. Come here and scratch my head.
Can't
Aunt
reach it.
Esther.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So you ladies are here from college.
Yes.
Spring break. Or was it summer
Swing
break?
break.
Summer break. And they're interning for us. And what do you expect to get out of this besides the heathenness that comes with it?
Yes.
Definitely experience, of course. We're just trying to get all we can in because we have to have internship credits for school, but we also want to be out there, get out there. And
so you have to be here is what you're saying.
Yeah. One, we have to be out here. But second, we love to be out. We love to get in the atmosphere of people who,
plenty atmosphere here.
Yeah. What do you expect to get?
Yeah, same like Essence experience. This is my first time being in Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
So,
welcome.
Thank you. I just want to grow and just immerse myself into.
Yeah, Joe, they think it's all going to work out.
Now,
you told her what life really do to you?
Do y'all want to learn on-camera things or behind the scenes or how to work the equipment or how to what?
Mostly behind the scenes for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Same. So, Nick?
We got a lot of stuff we can teach you, too.
Yeah.
Me and you guys going to learn editing. You're going to help Nick with the board.
I was trying to put one of them on the camera, but y'all want to put them on the
Well, we got to introduce him first, Nick.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. You got to get to work immediately. You got to set the tone.
Just so how I go, look here, motherfucker. Yeah. What you not going to do?
Yeah, so I said, what's up to him? I was like, oh, how y'all doing? It's like, yeah, I like the cameras. I said, well, come on back here. Set this up.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Because we actually have a new camera system. We can, they could actually work the cameras. Okay, that works. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have fun. Mm-hmm.
You're going to laugh every day, if anything. At least you'll laugh every day.
And if you don't laugh, you'll shake your head.
Right. Right. Nick is always shaking his head at me behind that.
Yeah, the pocket seat.
So what do you see yourself doing in the future, or do you see yourself doing anything? Producing, getting married, having children, what?
No, Essence and Damien?
Damien.
Yes. Some shit my son said if you say it 3 times. It's like when remember that. Oh, y'all too young. Remember in high school, you go in the mirror, you say Bloody Mary 3 times and turn around.
No,
y'all had that? No way.
It lasted to that like 2000.
Don't y'all go to a Baptist school or something?
Like for college.
For college. Well,
all I knew, and there was always somebody. No, it happened to so and so. She got scratched up, and you never actually saw the girl, but they tell you she got scratched.
So you try this, Speedy.
Because you get to 2, you turn, you're like, nigga, I don't want to do 3 because that motherfucker might really be in the mirror. And you turn around, what's happening? Oh, shit.
So you keep scaring my dog when you...
Oh,
okay.
He shouldn't be here. I was here first.
Did y'all meet Kobe?
Yeah, this is Kobe.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying, because I was looking at that thing. I was like, there has to be another.
Oh, she saw the leash?
Yeah.
Just thought we carry leashes around.
I was like,
we ain't got no dog. Well, she got leashes. She don't have the dog.
Wow.
Taco not here no more. Did you keep all the dog stuff?
No, because it made me sad to look at it.
You can donate it to Taco too.
I didn't like looking at it. And Taco I did keep his like little baby jackets. He had little jackets.
Oh,
they too small. They too small.
He was small.
We could
Taco was a teacup when I got him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
he
kids
a teacup now
too.
Speedy.
It's mostly bone.
This is not Taco Tuesday.
It's mostly bone now. I'm pretty sure the worms have gotten to him.
I apologize in advance.
I didn't kill him, and I didn't eat him. The worms did.
I didn't eat them. The Asians did.
Speedy.
I did that. I was about to go. I was waiting. I was like, who gonna say it?
The worms eat you.
I said Asians.
Yeah.
Oh, I went too far.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not all Asians eat dogs. Even though when I was in South Korea, I didn't see that many.
Really?
No
strays?
No stray dogs.
No strays?
You know how you go to the hood, it'd always be a dog.
Oh, yeah.
King.
Danker and Crenshaw. Danker and Slauson.
You cross the street.
I just can't.
You go, that's Charles Nim.
Hilarious.
Too
now,
soon.
any boyfriends?
Too
No.
soon.
No.
Great answers. Great
But
answers.
you didn't answer my question either.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
Go ahead, please.
What was the question? I forgot what
the question was, what do you see yourself doing after this?
I wanted to test them, Speedy, and see if they were paying attention. Now you gave them the answer.
Because I don't want them to fail.
Damien didn't remember. I wanted to see what Essence was going to say. Okay, go ahead.
I'm still trying to figure out what exact role I want to be in, but I know for sure that movies, TV, or something in sports behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you actually know about sports? Me too.
I got a little something.
Well, look, when I worked at DirecTV in sports programming,
she did the sniff.
I didn't know anything, but I learned about blackouts and inner and outer market territories. There's a lot. Let me tell you, you guys want to be in TV, and it's great, but there's a lot to it. You don't just people think that TV is just appear. There's a lot you have to know about commercials and placement. Like in breaks, you can't put two of the same company in the same breaks. There's a lot to go to. There's different types of commercials: direct response, national, local.
Damn, you act like you was head of CBS.
I did launch 5 traffic systems, sweetie. Just say
5 traffic. Do the sniff.
5.
Do the sniff. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot to TV, but it's a great industry, you know.
Pam just know how to turn it on. So you have to learn
I
how
got
to
a
aim.
mean aim game.
And I'm very interesting here doing the sports segment.
She's an actress.
But I don't know anything about sports either. I do know that, basketball players play basketball. And usually they're very tall. And football players play football, and usually they're thick. And baseball players are usually kind of slim, but when you see them in person, they're taller than you expect.
Right.
And
that's
I like boxers. Okay, Damien, what do you want to do?
First, I just want to graduate.
Hilarious.
I just want to make it through.
And then after that, I really want to edit. That's like something I really enjoy.
Oh, you're going to start that. So we know who our editor is going to be. We have to edit the show every day. We have to take the music out, so we'll give that responsibility to you.
And I need a new demo reel. Can I get that through the radio?
They're called interns for a reason.
Whenever I was in college, my last few years, I kept dreaming that I forgot to take a class.
Really?
That was my
biggest fear?
recurring nightmare. I didn't even realize it was a fear. I just kept having this dream, and I wake up like, did I forget to take a class? Did I forget?
Like you needed to add one more class?
Like I was supposed to graduate, but it was one class. Like I didn't take the rollout show class, and so now I couldn't graduate, and everybody was getting ready to walk except me because I forgot this class. And
But
I wake up like, oh yeah, I did. In real life, I remember it.
Yeah, she shitted on that. Oh yes, I did.
She didn't get hella bougie, did she?
Yeah, you
I
did.
did with honors, and look how far it's made me.
Yeah, you're right here with me.
Right here with us.
College.
I ain't graduate. See how it all work out? We in the same location.
Yes. Okay.
Now tell us about the college. Is it a nice college? It is. I would assume
A Christian
Baptist.
college.
Yeah, but
It's heathen stuff going on.
You think you're gonna go there and everybody's gonna be like, oh,
It's wild.
It's the
wild.
other way, because a lot of them were children that were like in the
PKs
the really shelter Christian.
Yeah,
like,
so they got out and they like, yes!
Oh yeah,
I'm free. I was free.
Yeah.
Oh,
Preacher's
yeah.
children.
So you're saying they have a lot of twerk competitions on campus?
Now they mostly try to combine with the other schools around, like TSU and Sam Houston.
Now is that a hard college to get into?
HBU.
Well, the one where you're at.
Oh yeah, online it says that the acceptance rate is like 20-something
Really
%.
low.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So did you guys meet at the college?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
All right.
Is it a lot of us there?
Well, it's called Baptist.
A lot of
Don't necessarily me.
it's also ranked one of the most diverse, so it's kind of it's like a good mixture. But
So it is a black college.
Like a Berkeley.
No.
Speedy,
It's
do you
like
think?
They said Baptist. That's us.
Speedy.
No, not that kind of Baptist.
It didn't say Presbyterian.
He does not stand for black.
Not that kind of Baptist.
Oh, is that why you turned to me like, it is Baptist?
It did say Baptist. I thought that was us.
Not that one. Not that one.
No.
See, college does help a little bit.
I thought the minute you put Baptist in there, that's us.
Yeah, I thought so too. But
I thought it pass it in front of come on in there.
they was surprised when things like that. Sometimes we get people like that at the school. They'll be like,
What is that?
surprise.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. Going to school with a lot of the kids that were sheltered, when in 10, 15 years, when you have children, do you think it would be best to have your children live sheltered lives, or would you give them more freedom? How would you, based on your experiences with these other students, how do you think is the best way to rear your own?
I think it needs to be a mixture. You know, like you got to let them go out. You can't shelter them. Because we had a kid who was sheltered, and he's like 15, going to school here, and he was sitting in the classroom for 20 minutes asking to go to the restroom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, You can just go.
Yes. He was also like homeschooled too with that, so it's kind of like now homeschooling isn't a bad thing, but like it's just that mixed with the sheltering, there was things that he didn't get to experience, like maybe some little things like we were talking about Black Panther, and so everybody's like, you gonna see, but he like we asked him or whatever, and he was just like no, and he was mad too. He was like.
Oh, because his parents will let him go?
Yeah, because his parents. So
was he white?
He white. He like will sneak his laptop and like watch YouTube because he can't watch it at home. So he gotta come to school.
That's where the issue comes in.
Now that's different.
And I think it's bad when you got to sneak, because when you got to sneak, then you really gonna make a mess.
That's where the issue comes in.
Yeah.
So like she was saying, that, but having some discernment like with it, like freedom.
But you know why parents, and Joe called me. That we become that, because we know what's out there now. We know this world don't give a fuck about nobody, and it's never going to come back and apologize for what they do to you. So our shelter is to just trying to be that bumper so you don't hit your head. We know you're going to hit your head. We hit our head every time our mother told us not to do something. She was a crackhead. She was.
Just kidding. We're just kidding. We're totally kidding.
No, but and I kind of been to jail, but that has nothing to do with it. But we, as parents, we try just to cushion a little bit, even when it comes to, because we know if you have a boyfriend, if we really say we don't like him, we know you're gonna go gravitate and marry this mother. So we try to go, he cool. And we pull him to the side, and I go, I'm gonna be Dexter if something happened to me. I go in there and say hi. Don't
right.
So we just what parents do. We're gonna try to be the buffer system, even though we know my daughter, and I told the story. First boyfriend she get, they doing their thing. She went and bought him all kind of shit for Christmas. He didn't buy her a card. And then she found out he had a girl on the side. So she called me crying. I was like, so I was gonna fuck you. I was like, I was on the flight, nigga. I'm finna deal with this nigga. But she had to go. I said, well, one thing you learn, you don't buy no dude a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas. He's like, I know. I'm just gonna get a card for everybody else.
Oh, now all the other guys messed up.
Hey, man. Better take the L now than
right. Yeah. That's true though.
Get the Pam age and
wait. Sorry, that blew my head. Sorry.
Pam that took a gang of L. Pam will see an L coming. No, you want some shit from me.
Now I do. Trust me.
Yeah, talk to Pam. Auntie Pam.
Auntie Pam will tell you the real.
Just say, well, he asked me for this. No. Right. Like if they go, God damn, I'm rent due. And just say, hey, it's still due.
Yep, exactly.
Can't help you with that. Anyway, so I'm glad y'all here to.
Thank you for letting us know.
Now, are you guys driving? You guys can drive?
I drive.
You drive? Okay.
All right, so you're going to be driving back and forth? And
so how many weeks do we have, you guys?
I'm here until July. Yeah.
It'll go fast.
It'll go fast.
We got to get y'all in and out. Huh? Okay.
That's what she said. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Now, Joe, you and Fox grew up day one, right? And Chris, which we haven't seen Chris in so long.
I have.
Gil? You know me and Gil Virgo, so we.
Virgos.
What's my man other Stan? Well, Stan's birthday was this past weekend.
Happy birthday, Stan.
I tried to call Stan because I couldn't make it. He never called me back. He didn't call me back. I called Stan.
Allegedly.
I told you was
What? You like people. Let me just tell you, Speedies, get down. Stay right there. I'm going to call you right back. Then nigga put down the phone. I'm going to check right now. I'm about to send it to you right now. He don't do shit.
You lucky he said stay right there and call you back. My experience with Speedy is he'll call Tan. You know where some. No, but.
Well, cause real men don't say bye.
I didn't even get to finish answering the question.
At no point do I go bye bye.
It's like
man code. When I'm done with the comment, I just gonna hang up.
It's like, but I haven't finished answering you.
Didn't need to answer. I got what I said. Did you have? You said no. Click.
Next time you call and you ask me, I'm gonna say, Speedy, I'm gonna
hang up already. I already hung up in my mind.
I'm gonna get my stuff across, and then I'm gonna say, what
when
was
you
your
take
question?
that breath in. Tell me some shit I don't want to know already.
So when are your birthdays?
I'm April 15th.
Oh, Aries,
okay, just had one.
Oh, you are too?
No, I'm June the 4th, but my mother was April 14th.
Okay, yeah.
So that's good.
It does.
Come around to your mother.
It really does come around to my mother. That's right.
December 3rd.
Sagittarius, December 20th.
That's my daddy. That's right.
Y'all's family always
and both of my daddies, by the way.
Hilarious.
Sagittarius.
Allegedly both your daddies. I don't know which one was your daddy.
Stop it, Speedy.
Could have been another nigga.
Both of them. Oh, well, I'm
not
excited.
one daddy, two daddy. Yeah, I'm excited that you guys.
Yes,
are
thank
here.
you guys.
Thank you again, Joe. We got him.
And I love your hair, both of you.
Oh yeah, we gotta tell you this. It's gonna be a lot of dudes come through here. They're gonna be trying to pull you to the side to get
these two.
Yep.
The girls know. Follow their lead. They don't. And I mean, they be like, so who the little young kid out there, little country girl from Dallas?
Yeah.
From Texas.
Put your ass back in here.
So there's a lot going on up in these walls. Yeah. Best believe.
Don't worry though, it won't be happening with these two. I got you.
Well, we got Earthy here.
Yeah, the mama. Mama bear.
Yeah, Mama bear makes sure.
What's funny is when I was out there, when I was walking around, I was thinking, dang, I wore shorts today. I should have worn something.
Should have covered up.
I don't even know what you look like from the waist down. I stopped doing that long time ago.
You know.
When you wore the little spandex shit. I said, you know what?
Oh, that was so funny. When commission, let me tell you. Okay, so Tangi, Sean, Daryl, and Speedy are working on the commission story, right? With Javon. So we were watching with the playoffs one day. So Tangi decides she want to be a waitress that night. So she's like, "Can I?"
They were watching the game, and they didn't have anything to eat
spandex,
or drink.
Tight
stretch watching the game,
like Spider-Man.
Like, y'all want something? No,
just wiggling, but ass is wiggling.
But I wasn't trying to make it wiggle. I was just saying, would you like something to drink?
But you wiggled after you said, "You want something to drink?"
That did it.
You kept doing that. Okay, your butt kept doing that.
Yeah, because I didn't.
And every dude in this commission, they married and got the ring on. They all trying to go. Yeah, no, we take.
They was real uncomfortable.
Lord, get me out this situation.
Right.
It's probably because they were Star Wars.
Yeah, it was. They were see-through Star Wars spandex.
Were they see-through?
Yeah. You can see right on through.
Yeah, you had on red underwear.
Yes. Did I? Yes.
I'm going to wear them Wednesday.
You talking about the underwear or the outfit?
The outfit. Those Star Wars pants. We're going to see. And y'all tell me.
I think they were Lane Bryant.
They were.
No, she's too little for that.
No, they got littles.
Elaine Bryant
has littles? They got littles 14.
Well, 11s. 11 to 45.
There's an M in there. Okay.
Anyway, it is now time for you staying with us, ladies. Y'all ain't going to. You ain't like you got life, y'all. Your life is our life.
Yeah,
it is now.
Speedy's team lost.
Oh,
again and again and again.
Because it happens.
Oh my God.
Ball like I'm in the league. Hello, women all on me. Take them down by the 3. I go hard every week.
It's a lot of
hell.
Gosh, turn that down.
No, it's just the song. The
they lost.
All right. Anyway, I don't even talk about it. I haven't seen Sports Center since I didn't even watch that game
since they lost.
Oh, you haven't watched ESPN?
Because what was the reason for watching it? Either if they were going to win, then they come here and
to learn what happened to you.
No, they lost. Then you find out that LeBron's hand was broke.
Come on,
it was.
Okay, let me.
No, he broke it in the locker room.
Oh.
After
he knew he was going to get swept.
After game 1, he broke his hand in the locker room. He slammed his hand against the wall because he was mad at.
Listen, man.
That's the thing. That's what you do, though. You know, you can't just lose.
Throw
you gotta say,
tantrum.
I broke my hand.
Right.
Yes, go ahead.
No.
What happened?
I got the squeeze.
I'm just saying, look, man.
Come on,
he lost. I don't.
Keep it real.
It's fine that he lost. I just don't think he should have came out and did the press conference with the cast on.
Well, he didn't.
That was a little soft.
I agree.
How's it soft if
he
your
didn't
hand is broke?
got a sign in the back and everything. Your hand been broke for 3 games.
But he didn't want y'all to know about it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So people,
because he wanted to play through
we
it.
knew when Kobe had the flu. We knew when he broke.
Excuse me. Nick has not finished speaking.
I know, because this is the thing that people don't understand. Mm-hmm. From a psychological standpoint, it sets the precedent. Okay, we give him an excuse now because he's hurt.
Right.
So as a man, if you're gonna take the L, I'm definitely not gonna let you know I'm hurting.
Right.
As I took the L, it don't matter if my hand fell off. I'd have just put it under my shirt, did the interview, went home, put the cast on. Because if that's the case, you could have
and not talk about it like a real man.
Yeah,
but
I didn't say all of that. But
I said in game 2, if you watch game 2,
oh Lord, here we go. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're right, Nick.
Game 2, you could look in his face and you could see he just wasn't with it no more.
Because they were losing.
No, this is before the game started.
He was going to get swept.
Well, I think after they lost in that first game.
Yeah, because they had that game.
With all those things to go wrong, like at that point, you got to think about something. Like they missed the free throw.
Yeah.
They even get the rebound, which is unheard of.
If he puts it back up, it's game for real.
Hold on. So not only you get the rebound, he could have put the ball back up. He could have passed to LeBron.
Could have called timeout.
They had a timeout. The coach forgot that they had a timeout.
Yeah. They're bad.
JR didn't realize to score the game.
He should have.
Then the ref, he was drunk. The ref made his nickname is JR Henny Smith.
That's my friend.
That's a dope name though, JR Henny Smith. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I think
everybody else got water in their bottle. He got a 50 Hennessy.
Yes, I think at that point when you go through all of that stuff and you playing against that kind of team, you got to just like.
And here's the other part.
Yep.
Can I just say this?
Is why.
Yes, take your time.
Remember, I think it was game 3 when he was doing the free throw, hit it off the backboard, and then his hand didn't look hurt to me.
That's right, Nikki Pam. You're absolutely right. Danny D said
all
the same
of a sudden
thing.
now it's hurt.
What we not gonna do?
Yep.
Here's the thing about game 1. Mm-hmm. The odds on game 1 was 60-1. So for every so if you put up 1,000, which if you're a betting man, you do that. Mm-hmm. Who knows what? It's $1,000 ain't shit. Mm-hmm. But if you hit at 60-1, that's why when they went to go look at that foul, which was a foul on Kevin Durant,
that's right.
Which would have gave the ball to Cavaliers up by 2 with the ball. Because remember now, he get the foul, he makes the shoot free throws, tie the game up.
Right.
So we would have had the ball up by 2. They would have had to foul us. We would have won that game. 60-1 odds would have broke Vegas in half. But let's get past it. I'm past
Maybe we should call that series Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda.
Thank you. I love it, Tangy.
Now on to baseball, which is my game.
We're not going to talk about what Danny D said.
We're going to get to that. What did he say?
He said Terrell Owens played through a high ankle sprain in the Super Bowl, but he didn't use that as an excuse for why they lost.
Thank you.
And Nick, I agree with you. Even if I hurt my arm, they wouldn't have known. I would have gone out there and I would have made my whatever. Then I'd have got my butt home and somebody
and
would
then
have
treated it if that allegedly happened.
Anyway, let's move on.
So you doing baseball?
Baseball, my Dodgers balling. So they was doing bad at first.
That was his name originally. Let's take this call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Calling in the middle of my.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah,
my daughter's calling me.
I was gonna do the quick T.O. thing. If you remember when he was in your studio about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
One of the things that has hounded T.O. his career is this diva persona. And one of the reasons why I asked that question about him wanting to go to, regretting not going to the Ravens is because one of the things that people at the time, and myself included, felt like one of the reasons why he didn't go to the Ravens, even though he gave the answer about Kyle Bola, was that he wouldn't be able to do what he normally does in some of the locker rooms in the Ravens locker room, because the way that Ray and them ran that locker room, it was a locker room of accountability. And even though I don't take anything back from what I told T.O. from the standpoint I felt like he deserved to be a first ballot, T.O. has to make a better decision if you're going to still be around the league and want people to see you a certain way.
You mean play the game right? You play the role, whatever it is. Here's the thing, though, that you have to understand about the NFL. Once they stop letting the players take their helmets off on field, the reason for that, because they didn't want you to cheer for that person. They needed you to cheer for that team. In order for receivers, running backs, quarterbacks to be anything or get more money, they got to be a diva at some point. You got to get your diva on. That way people notice you. Next thing you know, they're talking about you. Now you can ask for more money. Now, I think Terrell is a great receiver. He'd have been a great receiver without the antics, but you wouldn't have known who he was. Mm-hmm. And you know how it is. If I don't know who you are, how you gonna ask me for a gang of money? If kids are not trying to buy your shirt for whatever the reason is, the popcorn thing, there was no real reason to run in the middle of Texas Stadium and throw your hands up, except for I need y'all to know who I am.
Let me say something, Steve. I'm not even knocking the on the field stuff. T.O.'s issues a lot of times you speak to that. If you know, I don't know if you know it or not. A lot of the ex-players, they haven't reached out to him or anything just to even congratulate him because he left some unfinished business even with his ex-teammates.
Well, he's a diva. If you're going to be a diva, you're a diva all the way through. You just ain't a diva on day 2. You're a diva all the way through.
Some players are able to do it on the field. And
who? Name one.
Dion was eccentric.
Dion was T.O. said Dion was an asshole.
No, that's what T.O. said. Dion's teammates have all praised Deion as being a good teammate, whereas T.O. didn't get that.
Okay, then do it this way, then, Anthony. You knew about Deion before he even got into the league. Am I right or wrong?
Most definitely.
Okay. Did you know about T.O. before he got in the league?
No, but his talent was such that you weren't going to know about
No,
him.
but he still needed you to know who they still got to make you know who they are. Deion let you know when he went and ran that 40 or whatever he ran and walked off the field. That was diva right there.
I'm not saying it's not diva. All I'm saying is that T.O. had enough talent where his talent would have taken him as far as he needed to go. He has some problems with regards to the locker room thing. I got to say one more thing, so I ain't going to keep it on. I left one thing out when I
he says that every call.
This is going to be a man code. This is going to be a man code. When you do if you should take my advice and do the products, when you have your eliminations, you need to have a stool inside of your stool or a chair inside of the bathroom when you eliminate. Put your feet up.
Oh, so he can sit properly.
Angle,
right.
Yes.
Right. The angle will allow you to have a fuller
so you can get it all
Nigga,
out.
are you telling me how to shit?
Yes.
Oh, you have definitely voided the man code. Another dude can't tell another dude how to put his legs up. Now, what I need you to do is put them around your ear.
I'm telling you, Speedy. Look, we all suffer from. I eat junk food. I eat pizza, macaroni and cheese. I don't do the meat and stuff. And whenever it's time to cleanse, and even when I have my eliminations, I notice the difference once I started using the stool. So it's just a suggestion to everybody.
No. Are you on the stool right now?
Sound like it.
Sound real comfortable. Like basically,
knees up.
Yeah.
No. We showed that it's a
squatty potty.
Squatty potty.
Squatty potty.
They have them at
or poop stool.
Even if you don't get the squatty potty, you don't have to do that. Just get you a chair.
I need a squatty potty.
But the squatty potty fits perfectly around the toilet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony, for giving the shit
Let me
version.
say this too. Okay, so basically, I guess T.O. is in a Twitter beef with Jason Whitlock. Oh shit, I can't talk to Whitlock. Yeah. He's a sports analyst for ESPN. Anyway, so he said the worst he
white
was.
Guy.
No, he's black.
Yeah, he said he was a white guy.
No, I didn't say it.
I thought he said he was a white guy.
Did you say that?
I didn't say
So
that.
you just gonna tell on me?
I just want a clarification.
How's my seed tell on me?
I just want a clarification.
Oh, wow. So basically, he said he was somebody. Speak for yourself. I don't know if this is his Twitter or what, but the worst teammate in the history of professional football is now going to be the worst teammate in the history of the Hall of Fame. This is typical at Terrell Owens, and I think the voters are making a big mistake putting him in. So then T.O. tweets back. Okay, but
so his numbers don't mean shit.
Basically,
because I don't think you get now. Again, just you continue. Okay, I can't. You don't get into the Hall of Fame because you cool with your teammates. You have to be cool with the writers because that's who vote you in, and you got to have the numbers. You could be the greatest buddy in the team in the room, but if you don't have the numbers, you still ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
Right.
So I don't know why.
Yeah. So basically, T.O. did clap back. And for some reason, I can't get it smaller to read it to you guys, but he clapped back. And so, yeah, we all know T.O. has had a lot of problems over the years.
I ain't never had a problem with him.
No, he been hella cool to me too. Mine too. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with you niggas? Maybe it's y'all.
Right.
Maybe it's them.
Right.
He ain't never cussed me out.
So people are upset with him because
he's had a couple alleged suicides.
Well, I know they're upset because he declined to go to the
thing. He doesn't want to go to the ceremony.
Which
I don't think he ever really said. And when he was on here, and somebody did ask me, and I think Nicole Moon asked me, did he talk about why?
No, that was the announcement.
He said he had a special announcement.
Of big stuff, but you think that was the special announcement?
Of course it was. That's huge.
That I'm not going to go?
Yeah.
Joe, you're a Cowboy fan. What do you think? T.O. Thank you.
You say you think he's the best?
The best.
Oh, the best. Oh, I thought you said bitch. I was like, wow. What? That's what I heard.
I'm trying to get him.
I thought so. I thought the same thing, Nikki Pam. Because I was like,
Well, my headphones work excellent. I heard what you said, though. Again, and then too, that's one. It's two sides to every story. Mm-hmm. No matter who it is, if I'm talking to somebody else, that's one player's view of T.O.
Well, he's not even a player for one. He's just a commentator. But I was going to say something like there's plenty of people who've been in Hall of Fame, whether it's football, baseball, basketball,
and they wasn't cool.
Any other sports that have horrible past. I'm not too sure, but isn't O.J. Simpson in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he was.
If they didn't take him out, they probably took him out. They didn't take him
out yet.
They just took his. Well, they didn't take it.
We know what he ended up.
They sold his trophy.
That's what they sold his.
What about Isaiah Thomas? Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Isaiah? Yes.
Remember he had that sexual harassment lawsuit?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, but that wasn't
Don King.
But this guy is saying because he was a horrible teammate.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that
has nothing to do with you getting in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, even if you're a bad teammate, that has nothing to do with you playing football.
Yeah. Well, being in the Hall of Fame, your numbers got to be your numbers, and then you have to be nice to the writers because they do vote you in. And they do well for baseball as well.
So he got in, and he said, "I declined coming." But
no actual reason.
Actual reason.
That's that.
But
diva.
he said, "Thank you so much."
But that's the diva thing.
So Speedy's gonna give me this award for being on the Rollout Show, and I say, Speedy, thank you so much. I'm not gonna be able to make it to the award show, but I do appreciate it. So what? They feel like it was disrespectful because he
should have went.
Nah, I felt T.O.
Yeah,
stick it to him, man. They didn't want. They really didn't want to put him in the Hall of Fame,
but they had to.
They had to. They didn't want. They don't want
because he should have been in there a while back, right?
I mean, you got your money at this point, so who really cares?
Well, you have to wait 5. I think it's NFL is 5 years after you retire.
I mean, 5 years. What are the benefits of being in the Hall of Fame?
Let's look it up.
The jacket.
You can keep the jacket.
I know, right? Jacket ain't gonna.
Jacket is dope. And they have to when they speak your name, they have to say Hall of Famer. Like if I get in the Hall of Fame comedy, you have to say the Hall of Fame.
Is there a Hall of Fame comedy?
I'm gonna make one.
Oh, okay. We'll roll out Hall of Fame comedy. Okay, yeah, we do have one on our wall.
And I don't think our attitude makes you a bad teammate. Because I mean, we all sit up here, we talk trash about who's the best basketball player all the time, and everybody says Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen Kobe.
And he wasn't the only
Michael
person.
demanded that the team. Come on, niggas, let's get cracking.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Kobe,
that's all relative.
Yeah, I seen him punch his teammate
Kobe ain't no. And he got mad at
Shaq.
Shaq.
He was horrible.
Yeah, my homie, one of my homies that played for the team. Nah, I didn't say who it was.
Samaki, yeah.
He told me that Kobe slapped somebody one time, and he told me who it was. So,
Yeah, I was at a game. I seen him come over off the bench. Somebody wasn't shooting right. Kobe came over and punched that nigga right in the chest.
Yeah,
I mean, the white boy actually.
So again. Being a great teammate has nothing to do with what you do on the field. Now you could be there's a lot of assholes out there who you probably don't know, but at the end of the day, if your numbers is right, you get in there, and we're gonna have our own Hall of Fame.
Okay, a comedy one.
Yeah,
all right.
We said that a while back. Anthony's gonna be on there, and Vernon.
Anthony who?
The caller.
No,
no, she mean comedy.
Comedians.
Oh, I thought for the Rollout Show.
No.
Oh,
we're gonna make our own Hall of Fame board.
We kind of do have our clock.
We got the clock, and people always question the clock.
Well, they only can question one person on the clock.
They thought we should take off OJ. I mean,
OJ. Bill Cosby.
And I was like,
he's still funny.
That's a good.
No,
he didn't give me a drink.
Well, they canceled Cosby Show.
It don't. Listen, this is the thing, though.
We can't turn against.
We can't go down that road. This entire country was built off of slavery and murdering people and raping people. So if we're gonna start doing that, the whole fabric of where we at don't make sense.
Right.
So if somebody does
I told
something,
you in Deadpool. Anybody see Deadpool 2? It's hilarious. He's at the X-Men house. He had to stay there for a minute. My man was on the wheel. He went through. He saw all these pictures of old white dudes. There's a lot of old white dudes on your wall. Where's my rape whistle?
Oh.
Because
that's like a Rollout Show joke, actually.
That's a big deal.
I can't find the benefits for being in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so look, if it ain't no benefits, if I'm T.O., I'm not stressing it. Other than bragging,
because you can't take it away. Once I got it, it's a wrap.
Did you find out what the benefits were, Tangi?
No,
ain't no benefits. You get a jacket.
Any benefits?
You get a jacket.
That's
they have to refer to you as Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Why?
Like being an Academy Award winner or nominee, but you're known that the rest of your life.
But it don't come with no extra money, though.
Yes, it does.
Like
for the Academy Awards,
okay, well then that makes sense.
Mrs. Caldwell.
That makes sense. Well, that comes with benefits though, because you get to inherit things with a last.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. So
children,
nothing comes
money,
with that.
house.
What you get in that jacket.
Yes, it does. You get
that's what I'm all about.
Notoriety,
but you don't get paid from that.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I guess you can go do speeches if you're a Hall of Fame.
Well, you can probably be a news announcer now.
Sports analyst, you mean? Yeah, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So in that case,
Project question to the.
And again, we're back to sports, but anyway.
Okay.
So the NBA draft is coming up, and they think the young man out of Texas. Supposed to
DeAndre Ayton. No, he's not from Texas. He's from.
You guys know
No.
He's from
prospect Mo
Bamba.
Mo Bamba.
Yeah, he's not going to be the first overall pick. He's probably going to go top 5. But the first overall pick for sure is going to be DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona University.
Which he said if he's not, he's going to give Phoenix Sun the business every time he come there.
They almost have to draft him.
Yeah. Well, he in your hometown.
Well, it's not even that.
But he's already told you, I'm going to give you the business if you don't.
most times that you draft a center, they're not very successful in the NBA, especially since the game has changed recently.
Because it's not Shaq no more.
So I think the only reason they're drafting this kid from Arizona is because Phoenix has never had a number 1 overall pick, and they can't afford to mess it up. So if you don't get something and people forget that basketball at the end of the day is a business. So we look at it as fans and who's the best player and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, people have to want to watch your product and spend money at those arenas. And those seats are $100 and up. So you got to put a 7-foot kid that can run and jump and dunk and do all this kind of crazy stuff.
And they're hyped about the white kid from overseas.
What's his name?
Which they do believe he will play. When he gets here.
So supposedly he is the European version of LeBron James in this aspect that he
run it.
He's actually lived up to all the hype. So he started playing pro at 16, I believe. Yeah. And he was supposed to be this phenom. He ended up winning a couple championships. I think he won one with what's the point guard that plays for the Miami Heat? Dragic.
Oh, Dragic. Yeah.
He won a championship with Dragic.
Did you say? Oh, you niggas are hilarious. You know damn well you don't know Dragic.
I really didn't know that one.
Yeah, so he's supposed to. I think he averaged like 17 points a game, and he just won the Euro championship and was the league MVP, which is almost unheard of at 19.
So tell them I can hear him.
That's Jovan.
It's Jovan.
Oh, sorry, Jovan. He can talk.
Like
open the door real quick.
Come here, Jovan.
No, Jovan can talk.
Come here, Jovan. Tell him to come here.
He got on some slides. They want to talk to
you.
him.
What the hell?
You got on some slides.
He got on slides and 1999 jeans.
Does he have on slides?
You got on booties? They got on booties.
He got on some clogs.
Hey, clogs.
Clogs and a tall tee. A little pro club. You know, some pro got a thick collar on there.
Hey, Jovan.
Get in there, Jovan. Dawkins in the building. Jovan, these are 2 interns we just bought in. 2 more.
I think you said we just bought.
Well,
why?
We can buy them. They're gonna be. That's one's Joe's daughter. My boy Joe is his daughter here. That's her best friend.
And Damie. Essence and
they're not plugged in. Don't even. They plugged in. And Javon, that's his company there, and he also has his studio across there. So he is in the music entertainment. Yeah, he's in the music business. He a producer. The plaques on the walls are his.
Yep.
We tried to scratch it out and put our name on, but it didn't work.
Yes.
So you can also learn a lot from him. So Joe, the girls are good.
Yes.
So they're gonna be with us every day. And
8 or 9, 10 Grammys.
So look, if you need them, you can go.
I appreciate the extra 2, Pam. I have 7 Grammys, but I appreciate it. We're gonna speak it into existence.
And how many cars?
11 now.
11. But yeah,
and
they're not like Toyotas.
Are we counting mine?
No, that would be too. Okay.
I mean, I don't want it to be like Ed Speedy. It's not mine.
By the way, I got a phone call. Your plates came in.
Oh, good.
Bam!
No, for real, they really did.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you might want to go pick those up.
At your boy's place.
Yeah,
I gave him my address. He could have just, but I'll go by.
Don't do the shipping thing. Just go get it. I always go get mine.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like and Speedy's. I wanted to be hard.
Speedy, did you get personalized?
Say car buddies on it.
Yeah. You gotta go.
That's what the plate says.
Now I gotta ask him, can I use the car?
Carbuddy.com.
You plug me in?
Shout out to carbuddy.com. I can plug you in if you don't mind.
Did you get personalized tag?
No, it costs. It's 20. Because yours is personalized.
Yes.
And it is, every time you renew, it's extra, huh?
Yes.
Like $25.
Well, yours is extra. I didn't even know yours was personalized.
What y'all switch?
Yes.
You guys switch.
Yeah, switch.
Switch headphones. Because this one's shorter. So.
Yes.
That's what she
Where's
said.
your pants, Tangy?
I said I ain't looking.
That's we said we got the pastors up in here.
It is not Freaky Friday. We got interns here.
Well, I didn't know. If I had known the interns were going to be here, I would have worn pants. I didn't know.
She thigh high right now. Look,
like literally, like I still don't know what you have on right now.
A bathing suit.
Skins. But yeah. So the draft is when? Is it Wednesday? Thursday?
Speedy.
Is it on the 15th? They do it on the same day we doing our little lottery thing.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
I don't know.
It's in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's right around the corner.
See what it is.
Or is it in July? You might be right.
If you want to follow a blueprint for as far as sports comes, you got to watch the NFL. NFL is they always talk about it every month. Even when the last game is played, then there's something else happening with the NFL. Then this is happening. Then so every sports thing are trying to do the same thing. So even though the series just ended,
NBA.
So the next thing you got to do, okay, we do the draft. That's June. So then in July. Well, June, and then July is summer league. Summer League is July and August. Now Summer League is like the thing to do. You go to Vegas, which I want to do this year.
Long Beach?
No, it's not in Long Beach anymore.
It's not?
No,
it's in Vegas, right? Yeah, it's in Vegas.
Wow.
They used to do it at the place in Long Beach.
That's
where I saw Kobe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his rookie season. That's where I saw Kobe.
He was going to be as great?
No, I thought he was going to be terrible.
He actually, he came off the bench when he first got in to the league.
So that's how the leagues keep themselves relevant, even though their season has ended. That every month they're doing something, until it's time for them to come back. That way they just don't fall off the mat. So the draft is about to happen, and it's beautiful to see. I just want to be. I got a friend of mine whose son might be going to the draft, and I told him, "Can I be that uncle with the purple suit on?"
Right, Leroy. Uncle Leroy.
Are we talking about the NFL draft?
No, the NBA draft.
Oh, okay. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so one of my friends' son might be going to the
Did you hear that they might be expanding the draft?
To 3 rounds?
To 4 to 5 rounds.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Yes,
those are more guaranteed contracts.
I don't know if they're gonna be guaranteed contracts.
Well, I mean, you'll know you're gonna get something.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna have to build up the G League, being that other companies are trying to start leagues around the world.
That's probably why they're doing it.
They might be looking to draft more players that have them under some kind of contract, so they can't just right.
How is Ice Cube's league? Is it making money?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? So I think I think that's the thing the NBA is kind of taking into account is that Ice Cube started a league with retired NBA players, and it's kind of picking.
And they had a good turnout,
and it's picking up a lot of steam. They actually had a lot, and now you got to think about something. If you're a professional basketball player, your career is essentially over at 32, 33 years old.
Right. If I played basketball, I would be done.
If you play at the I think if you play at the park, you figure you play for another 10 years after that. So
and you playing with young cats, so you're probably gonna get hurt.
Yeah, well, the big three is all older, retired NBA players. So they're all.
Right. They play with the young buck nigga.
Look at here, Slim.
Hey, look at him.
Because you remember what happened to DJ Ron C.
What?
He was playing with little young cats.
True. Oh yeah, he been injured for like a year. Seems like, don't he?
Yeah,
he been limping.
That's that old man injury.
Yeah, DJ Ron said, it's that intuition. He didn't listen to that little voice in his head that told him that this is the last game.
Yeah.
and I know this sounds cliche, but that's real shit.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It could be a small thing. If you hear something say,
don't do it,
or go this, you gotta listen to it.
No matter how fine she is, Speedy.
That's called Jesus. Is
that intuition?
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in church.
Pastor.
They go to what's
I don't know.
I forgot to squeeze my hand.
Baptist
Houston
Church.
Baptist
Baptist.
Houston Baptist.
What's it called? Houston Baptist College.
Now, are y'all Baptists?
They
or
got
did
baptized.
y'all participate in the religion that was Baptist?
You got to be Baptist to go there, I don't think.
Did y'all grow up in a Baptist church or Methodist, Pentecostal?
I thought it was called Baptist, right? Because
Get close.
that's the old. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. That's the Episcopal that does the cover you up with the.
Apostolic. I said, yeah.
Okay.
What is it? I'm sorry.
I'm following.
Apostolic.
Go ahead.
So,
Apostolic.
Yeah, I was like Episcopal. Apostolic.
Apostolic. Yeah,
Now, see, because it's your first day, I'm not gonna write that one down. But if that happens again, it's on, and we're gonna be picking at you all day.
So when you go to the car, do they automatically dunk you? Like,
dunk you?
You been baptized?
That's
that
baptized.
might be illegal.
Black Pam?
Yes, twice.
Yes,
I've been baptized. Yes.
but I was baptized in the Holy Spirit.
Oh,
is there another baptism?
Yeah, sometimes they baptize you in water, and sometimes they baptize you in the Holy Spirit.
I was dunked.
Not in the pool.
Wait, so you're saying you didn't touch no waters? What you saying?
No.
Oh.
So you ain't even baptized.
So how did your baptize go?
Right.
Don't you say nothing, Nick. Let us have this. Let it go.
This is the thing, though, man. I'm not going to mess with it. I just want to ask a question, though. Okay. I just want to ask a question. If you guys are okay with just believing something simply because someone told you something, then that's fine. I'm gonna let you live.
Okay, then let us live.
Okay. I think that's wonderful.
So I was 12 years old.
Let you live then.
My mama said, "You going baptized?" She said, "On Sunday you gonna get baptized." No, I'm not getting this wet. But they give you a little sheet thing to put on, little choir robe.
Yeah.
And the pastor grab you by the back of your head. Now, I'm going to lean you on back and I'm bring you fast. Don't worry about it. I said, huh? I'll lean you back and come on up fast. Now, you going to be ready? Huh? My mama then was clapping. Oh, my baby. My baby. And I was like, but yeah, I was 12 years old when you were how old?
No, he's for me.
Like 14, maybe?
14?
18.
Oh.
That was recent. That was like right before I went to.
What up, Joe?
No, not now, baby. Can't get
I felt like I could embrace it more.
Oh, okay.
It was
like
her
at that point, I
choice.
actually like understood.
No, it's your mama's choice.
Now, I do want to say this. If you are a pastor and you ain't worked out in probably 25 years, you probably shouldn't baptize by yourself. Get an assistant because pastors are dropping people for real.
Oh, really?
They thinking they still what they were in 85 and they
pick them up. Down goes Frazier.
Yeah. Have some of that buff elders help you, please.
Drip 'em, put a little drips of
Something.
water,
Well, no, real bad. You gotta get on in the water.
Well, if you want to break it down, they used to take you to the lake.
If we get technical, the water part is just the outward expression of what baptism is. So yes, you can be baptized without that, but yeah, it's just
the water helps.
It's a celebration.
Just in case you.
Oh, so Jamar want to explain some shit. It's all good.
Because he's a pastor.
I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor.
He's a musical minister.
Yeah, man, exactly. I
He's
love
a musical car driving minister.
Nick can talk. Go ahead. Nick.
Listen, I'm not even worried about
Nick's
it.
a slippery
Y'all
slope.
some heathens. That's all it is.
How we gonna be heathen?
I'm not a heathen.
I don't accept it.
All right.
The only people going to hell is Speedy and Pam. That's it.
Whoa!
Tangy make it. Tangy gonna make it.
Because that mean they getting there on a curve. Tangy did a whole lot
Came
of.
in here dressed like a
She's
harlot.
heaven high. She ain't saying Tangy in the back in a long time.
I sure have.
She's been heaven high in it for about 7 months
You
now.
see that? You see that?
I don't believe it.
Pam,
You
you got a
see
dog?
that?
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Where you been? See, look.
going on here?
Shout out to being late.
Yes, it happens.
I've been in your house and I didn't see a dog.
This is Kobe.
Did you just get him?
Yes, George Lopez
It's
just
taco-like.
bequeathed me with him 2 or 3 days ago.
George
Isn't that
Lopez gave you a
sweet?
dog?
Yes, he did.
Oh, but now you got to keep him now.
I
Shoot.
know, right?
Can't give up
My
a
family
George
call
Lopez
him the
dog.
royal dog.
Yeah, you can't like send him to the pound and be like, I'm good.
No, you got to
No,
keep
I have
him.
to.
You got to
it's
keep
me and
him.
Kobe for the.
Yeah.
Lucky they didn't ask me if I wanted you. You be string right about now.
I was taking.
You
the
don't know
shit.
what I'm saying.
You probably do.
Be a bar
He's
soap
so
right
sleepy.
now. You be dial soap.
Retired player 562 just sent me a message, and he said the Hall of Famers receive a Hall of Fame check. They get a
Nick.
jacket. They get appearance fees. They get autograph signing
Can you
fees.
say it again because Nick wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
What did they get, Tangy?
They get a Hall of Fame check. They get a Hall of Fame jacket.
How much is the check?
Don't worry about that. It's a check.
That's right. How much is the check? They get appearance fees. They
Check.
get autograph signing fees.
Okay,
Check.
that's good then.
And
yeah.
some make as much as $100 per signature
Oh, that's good.
At
Man.
the Hall of Fame?
Well, where do they go?
after
Appearances.
they're inducted.
So they can charge. They can charge
Charge
for
for
that.
that.
Oh, that's good then.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, then yeah.
Even though sometimes people think that's not cool to charge for your autograph, and I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's kinda
but
corny.
It is what it is.
that's kind of cool.
I like it when fans send me the envelope asking for an autograph, but they send the envelope and the stamp, and so all I got to do is sign and put the picture in and send it back.
Hold on.
I like that.
Hold on. Who's asking for your autograph? And how they get your address? I don't even have your address.
Well, they go to my website.
So your address on your website?
They go to my. Well, no, you can email me
post
through my
office
website.
box?
Yeah, I have post office
And
box.
they asked you
And
to sign what?
They asked me to send them a autograph picture, especially people of me, Speedy. And
Nobody want no autograph picture of you.
Sometimes they send pictures that they have, and they want me to sign that picture and send it back.
Well, you know, when I worked for Dominique.
So funny.
Wow,
Wilkins,
really? Now you?
Well, Dominique Wilkins, that happened. He had like a lot. Now, when I'm
Well,
my
Dominique
downtime,
did.
I would.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I would return.
I thought you said you. They asked you.
Oh
for it.
no!
I've been sick. Can you try? You sign my pipe?
Well, obviously, it's never happened to you.
Yeah, it's never
hear
happened
what I
to
said?
Speedy. Can you sign my pipe?
Don't break it.
Oh, are you laughing, Jamal?
It was funny.
I had a bad joke.
Oh, wow.
Say it.
Might as well now.
Say it. Say it.
Can't do it.
We ain't going to the next segment.
Ladies
Say
thinking
it.
I ain't shit.
It was about Lynn Bias and Nikki Pam, but I'm gonna leave that.
Lynn
Yeah, that's
Bias.
No, you can't do this. Damn, you don't know who that is.
I know y'all brought it. Y'all,
Basketball player.
yeah, sports player, drugs,
Never made
signatures, that whole
Okay,
thing.
wow. Okay.
It's sad.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I want to bring that up.
baseball season's in effect. I am a baseball
So?
fan to
Oh,
the
I
wheels
thought we
fall
was
off.
out of there.
What the hell?
That's why we changed your name
Baseball.
from Dodger to Coke.
Yeah, baseball's boring.
I'm
to watch.
excited.
It's
Like
fun to play
watching
though.
paint dry.
Oh, but if your
You
child play baseball, it's really
Well,
like,
not really.
Oh, okay.
Cause you play till they lose, and then they keep winning, and you want to like cheer them on, but you be like, oh, maybe he'll miss this one, so we can go home.
Dang.
It's like,
Well, I'm glad you're not my
it's
mom.
a long time
I
those
get it. I
baseball
get it.
games. It's a long time.
Oh, this is Let's do it. Let's do this trivia.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
all right, so that's the end of my sports?
Yeah, because nobody want to talk about baseball.
We already talked about your team losing, right? And then we talked about Jovan
trivia
acting like he broke. Not Jovan. What's the other boy's name? What's the guy who played basketball? LeBron. Acting like he hurt his hand.
He did. He
broke
his hand.
Be embarrassed.
There's no.
Oh, stop it.
We got patrons. Shake, 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 shake.
Oh,
shake
but
that
wait. Didn't, I think, where did Michelle go? Did she disappear on us? She was supposed to bring in the.
Anyway, so we have trivia, right, Nick? All right, let's go.
Right,
here we go.
Y'all ready, ladies? Is it sports trivia?
No,
so
we ain't doing no
you
sports.
do know some sports. You know some players.
But we're doing movie, right?
No, I know that. I'm saying, and you do.
Okay.
I just called LeBron Jovan. So
Javon James.
Javon James.
Nick is getting ready to explain it.
All right, so listen, we were going to do trivia, right? But I didn't want to steal Javon's spot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
we ain't giving out no money.
Yeah, I know that. And that part. You know what I'm saying? We had no money to give out, no gifts, nothing.
But just try it.
So no, Cajun came up with an idea for a game.
Okay.
So
was it a heritage game? Because that's all
it's close.
she got
What
going.
Said heritage? What?
A hair game.
A hair game.
I heard heritage too.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you gonna smack on the mic?
Who is smacking?
Sorry.
Cajun.
Yeah,
See, she wasn't even like this when she first came here.
Yeah, she was so nice. She was like you guys.
Yeah.
She was like,
It's
so
oh my
sweet.
God, I'm here.
I was her favorite. And somewhere along the line, she turned on me, and now Tangy.
No, Jovan is her favorite.
I'm her favorite.
Well, this is what
I'm
she
the
did.
second favorite.
We said, "Who's your
I love
favorite?" She went, "Not you, Speedy."
She gave you the syllable hand.
With the
She
nails.
just grabbed my
was loving
hair.
hip hop hands. She did.
She grabbed my hair. Not you. I'm Uncle Speedy. At least I thought it was. Now I'm
You were.
creepy
She
Speedy.
started working with
Go ahead, Cajun.
Okay, so we're gonna play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Well,
Go find out.
All right.
fuck, marry, or kill.
Are you ready?
Do I have to say these words?
Can we say hit, marry, or kill? No, this is a radio show.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry.
All right, I'm waiting for Nick. To...
So this is a trivia game now?
Well, it's a.
It's not
You gotta
trivia.
pick
You
one.
It's not
just
trivia. We're
pick
not doing
one.
trivia.
Oh,
We just
pick
doing
one.
pick.
Okay.
Pick one that
So
you
we'll go
would
around and
smash.
pick. Yeah.
Pick one that you would marry. Pick one that you would kill.
Oh.
Dang, kill.
Wait a minute. This is for
Or
guys.
white people say shag, marry, kill.
Can we
Well,
push
we're
him
not
off a
white.
cliff? Can I say somebody will push off a cliff?
Sure.
I don't want to kill him.
Okay, so the first one's for the men.
Okay.
Okay, go. Can you guys see that? No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I don't see nothing.
Maybe it's a delay.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. Still see us. We didn't see the sneakers there either, so I don't know. Maybe
I
you
saw
weren't
'em.
doing your
Sneakers
job.
came.
But they didn't come
There
up.
we go. Oh,
Look right
wow.
Oh, what happened?
Who do we have?
Portia Williams, Nene Leakes, Kenya Moore.
I'm going to push Nene off a cliff. Teeth too white.
Oh, wow.
They all too skinny
I'm
for
going to
Speedy.
smash
Which one's Portia again?
over here.
No, Portia's
In the red.
bathing suit. No, that's
The
Kenya.
babies.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'm in Kenya. Mary. Portia smash.
Okay.
Javon.
All right, so I would push Nene down some stairs for sure. Yeah, Portia can get it 2 times, and I'll marry
Wow.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you married Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick.
Okay. So, Nick, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Turn you, we don't hear you.
Portia.
Keeping the first one, killing the middle one, and whatever it is, the last one.
So Mimi's an L is what we're trying to say. Right?
Every time.
Nene is gone.
Nene went to the L. Wow.
BB, all them.
Okay,
gone.
ladies. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, this is for us? Okay.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Well, no, it's for me, Pam.
Michael
Really?
Ealy.
Okay.
Idris Elba.
All right.
Okay.
Or Javon, which one has the better body?
I knew that was coming. I tried not to look at Nick the whole time, like, nigga, don't do it, man. Don't do that.
All right, Pam.
All right.
Okay, no, we start over here.
Oh, okay.
What's the guy in the middle?
Who do you push off
That's
the cliff?
Michael Ealy from.
Thank you. I forgot.
So who do you put?
Best
Probably him
man
because you don't know
and
who he
a lot
is.
of
I pushed someone in the middle. I don't know him.
Okay.
With him before.
All right, who do you marry?
Get to know him?
I'm gonna marry Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Okay.
Who you gonna smash? Not that your people
Child
listen
of God. But
Who you gonna go to Bible study with? I'm gonna help you out.
I'll take Idris.
Okay, that's cool.
This is
Just
hard.
pretend like your
is
mama,
hard.
daddy, and them ain't here.
How old are y'all?
Hard. How
20,
am I
20.
supposed to kill any
Oh,
of the
okay.
things?
No, you're gonna push him off a cliff.
Yeah.
Just hurt.
Push him down the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna push Michael Ealy.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm gonna push Idris Elba.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Shots
I'm
fired.
sorry, Idris. But
And you're gonna marry.
definitely gonna marry Michael B. Jordan. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
Jordan.
And then you'll
I mean,
go to
after-
Bible study with her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save you on that one. Don't worry about it. I'll get baptized with him. Pam?
I'm smashing Michael, I'm smashing Michael B. Jordan, killing Ely, and what is it? Mary and Idris.
But
wait, who
the dude you push down the cliff, you date. You know you date the dude that you push down the cliff.
He ain't got no green eyes.
But he close to it. Hi, Yella.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I tried to help you.
I saw him in that last movie with Sanaa, and that just scared the shit out of me. That's what killed me.
Yeah, that motherfucker showed up to the car. Who was that?
I was like, oh, shit.
All right, Tangy.
Okay,
Who do you
I worked
push
with
down?
Michael Ealy before. He's a really nice guy, but I would have to push him off the cliff.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Mike.
And I want to marry and smash the same one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I got to pick one, huh?
Yeah, you can't have both.
So then the one I marry, I'm going to be with him the longest, so I end up smashing him at some point, right? So then I'm going to smash Michael B. Jordan, but I'm going to marry Eldris over there.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
I'm whatever his name is. Eldris, Idris, whatever his name is.
I was like, who is Eldris?
That's the husband right there.
I didn't know who that was.
I want to marry Eldris.
I'll marry him and smash him too. He'd be the marry and the smash.
But if you marry him, 9 out of 10.
So you gonna cheat?
Okay, now I won't cheat.
Yeah, you too.
Can you smash more than one? No.
Yeah, I can't believe the light skinned nigga didn't make no progress.
Well, he's a nice guy. He's not tall though.
Yeah, and he's very
a little
short.
guy. He's kind of tiny.
Yeah, you know that.
His camera angles.
He does have nice, pretty eyes, and he's really nice. But
his camera angles on fire because he don't look short.
Oh,
well, none of them look short.
I just noticed everyone killed the light skinned guy.
Yeah,
but not because he's light skinned.
Yes, it is.
I did.
I didn't kill him because he was light skinned. I killed him because he's little and he's young.
How tall is he?
He's
little.
Taller than I am.
He ain't the youngest one on here though. Michael's the youngest.
Michael B. Jordan.
He's the youngest.
Yeah, but if I had to smash, look, bring the picture back up.
No, I don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
look.
smash
I'm
one.
gonna just try to change
Michael
her
B.
mind.
Jordan
Oh,
is
yeah.
the one that
We
looked like
don't
he
change
might.
minds here.
Yeah.
I'm not, but look, if you got to choose which one I'm gonna smash, Michael B. Jordan.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan was in Wakanda. I mean,
Yeah, he looked like he would smash the smash.
Yes.
But this one over here on the right, that's the one.
I'm not trying to convince you, by the way.
You mean Elroy?
Elders.
John.
You change the name. Ely and Seeley.
Someone said Elton John. I'll take Elton John.
Okay, the next one is for Speedy.
All right. Okay. Here we're gonna put in.
Right, Freddie.
Jill Scott.
All
Shag.
right. We got a name. Okay. Hand clasp. We got another name
we
going
got
into the.
Another name. Come on in, Michelle.
This person edited their pledge from 5 to 10.
Okay.
Whoa.
All
So
right.
they get.
Whoop whoop.
Williamine.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
We're gonna do that every time. All right. So we got Jill Scott. Who's in the
Takara
middle?
Jones. She was on America's Next Top
Takara,
Model.
yes.
And Melissa McCarthy.
Who's
Well,
in the middle?
Speedy Takara.
in the Takara.
Oh, you
deuces.
went big girls.
She going down the cliff.
Takara?
Cool. That's the home.
Have you ever seen Takara?
She going down the cliff.
She's got a great personality.
Now.
I love Takara.
Wait a minute, hold on. You talking about the one in the middle?
Really?
She going down the cliff.
Are you serious?
I'ma kick her right in the chest.
Oh, wow.
Like bow.
That must be personal.
With some cleats on.
What she do to you?
Nothing.
Let's move on.
She did something.
Can I move on?
Because you tripping right now.
Can I move on?
Go ahead.
She's down the cliff. She's gone. Can't change my mind.
Okay.
Now we got Jill Scott. God damn.
You gonna marry her?
What you doing to Jill? Come on, really.
Cause she shit crazy.
Yes,
So we
that
gonna
shit.
argue every day.
Yeah.
And fight every day. So I'm gonna marry her. Yeah, I'll marry Jill Scott, and then
Shag, your girl,
yeah,
Melissa.
McCartney. I met her. She was so cool.
You was in love, wasn't you?
Oh my god.
Your
She was just
all day.
mad cool.
And she had jokes.
And she had jokes.
Wow.
She's about this big, but she was mad cool.
Well,
so
this wife.
no, what the fuck?
What? I mean, but she didn't know she ain't little.
But that's good. She could shop at Elaine Bryant, right?
This is getting really good.
I don't think it's called Elaine Bryant.
Javon.
Why you keep putting E's on everybody?
I will. Go ahead. Pull it back up.
Yeah, put it back up. Oh!
Nigga, that's not what I said.
No, Javon didn't get to do his.
No, I didn't get to do mine.
Yeah, Javon
Pull that
did
back
his.
up because Speedy's on
Nick is
cocaine
awesome
right
at
now. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. The one in the middle,
Takara.
yeah, smash every Friday.
Every Friday.
Until I get married to Jill Scott.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop kick her in her face.
Hey, why you gonna drop kick?
The white girl.
I mean, she can't get my finger.
Melissa.
I can't do that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
He married Black Speedy. Go ahead.
Shut up.
She mixed.
Let's see. Oh, sheesh.
You met Melissa too.
This is a hard one.
Nah, she going off the cliff for sure.
Oh,
What the hell?
Which one? Who's going off the cliff?
That's a good
White
one.
girl.
Melissa.
Oh no, I might have to marry the one in the middle though. I like the little chocolate. I'm gonna keep.
But she's not a big
That's
girl.
the
Why is
car.
she
No,
on
yes,
there?
she is.
Yes, she
So
is.
you thinking she's skinny because you
Let
seen
me
the
show
black?
you
one?
Okay,
the car.
that's not the right picture.
Look behind
Let
you.
me
She
show
used
you
to be
the
big.
car.
She used to be big.
No, let me
No,
show
she's
you
thin
her.
on here.
No,
Well, that's not thin. The car's not thin.
She's not thin, Speedy.
Well, show me a different.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. She used to be big. She thin now, unless she gained it back again.
Look
Yeah,
at
she's
pictures
thin
of-
now.
Oh, she gained it back?
No,
Let's
she
see
lost
if we
weight.
find
She's
thin.
still
Yeah, she's-
small.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. She used to be
Even
big
her
back in the
thin
day.
is not thin.
Why? Okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
My bad. All right, Melissa. I'm sorry. I just met you.
But that's what she looks like now, right?
No, we going with this. Go to the baby.
No,
suit.
because that's an old picture though.
Boy, don't tell me what I like to look. Go to the.
She
Yeah,
looked-
there it is.
When she was big,
All right.
she still
He
looked
said,
good.
there it is.
There it is.
All right.
Why
So,
are you fondling the camera?
so I'm gonna have to drop kick Melissa. Just
Yeah, I'm glad we showed you the picture.
and
'cause I
I'm
was
going
like,
to. I like crazy.
Well, Takar's a little special too.
Yeah, she looks
Nah, but we
She
know
was on. What
it's
did I see her on?
documented.
Flavor Flav or
No.
America's Next Top Model?
She was
America's Next Top
That's
Model.
what she. Yeah, she
But
was
it's
on there. She
documented
went.
about Jill Scott. So I'm gonna go still marry
Jill
Jill.
Scott is my friend,
and
Speedy.
smash.
Be nice to her.
No, I have pictures with Jill in my room. You see that?
Okay, here we go.
Jill signed mine.
Jill's a great person.
She signed all my stuff and gave it to me.
All right, so
Well, we were invited to all the birthday parties. How about that?
ladies.
All right, ladies, you're up.
Oh, here we go.
Tyrese,
Ooh, I'm killing
Tank,
Tyrese
or
off the
Genuine?
top.
Genuine.
Well, we're not to
Hey,
you.
shots fired.
Oh,
Pam.
sorry, my bad.
Damn,
I thought it was. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Almost said
Yeah,
it.
don't say it.
Go ahead.
Kids here.
Sorry.
Pre-workout. Yeah.
Pre-workout. Okay, who do you?
I just married Tank. I don't want the other two.
That's funny. She said, "Look, bump these niggas."
All right, well,
Which
Tank.
one is Tank?
In the middle.
Middle.
You don't know who Tank
It's
is?
not your turn.
I just want to
So
know
it's
which
Tank.
one it was.
It's Tyrese and Genuine.
Tyrese and Genuine.
What is the name of the
See if I
group?
can find
TBT
it
or whatever.
TGT.
TGT.
Them dudes. All right, what do you got, baby girl?
Kill Tyrese. He get on us.
Yeah, right.
He's cool.
Yeah.
She said, "Kill
I
Tyrese
can't.
now."
I mean, you can't be them two. Okay, I guess just marry Tank too because Genuine has some.
Well, you just go to Bible study.
Yeah. Just forget about it later.
Yeah. Tomorrow you can tell his daddy. Your daddy here now.
What you gonna do? What down there? Now, see, I want to bring your ass out here now. You trying to fuck everybody on the goddamn TV screen.
Yeah, long, quiet ride back to the hotel. Y'all going back in the morning.
But daddy, we like that office. I don't give a fuck. Put some dudes on there. Now you want to fuck everybody on the screen.
Anyway, shit. I swear.
Be in the car crying. We just want to go back. No. Man, Speedy a good nigga, but y'all ain't going back. I don't know the Javon character dude. I don't know. He got cars and boats and shit.
Boats.
All the plaques is his, man. Well, if he got office, why they over here?
Anyway.
Pam.
Okay, I'm marrying Tank, shagging Genuine because I know some people who shag that. I don't know about that already. And killing Tyrese for sure. We all know he out of here for sure. Who the hell?
I thought he was gonna have at least one.
Yeah.
No.
Tyrese is handsome looking at him, but his personality, the words that he have come out his mouth,
is just.
I gotta push him off the cliff.
Yes.
It's a shame too, because he's a good looking man. He could have won, but he gotta go.
He could even get second place. He's just gonna die.
He's gonna be.
You know this
pushed
ain't
off the
real.
cliff.
You acting like
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Tandy like she's making a life of this.
That's how I feel.
He just wouldn't have said what he said.
He wouldn't have said it. He done
wouldn't have pushed
said
him.
too much. He got the pretty teeth and the little skin and all that stuff.
Little skin.
Pretty, you know.
What's little skin?
Pretty little skin.
That's what I heard, Jovan.
They all young.
You wanted to say dark skin.
And then Genuine.
Where's the baby hair picture?
He
You want the one with the little.
Oh, you want the old? You want 95
the
Genuine?
curly cues on the side.
He want the pony Genuine.
Yeah, it was the pony Genuine.
Old school.
In the chat room, they saying Tank go a little Does he go?
No,
Tank cool.
No, he ain't good.
But I did tell on Javon. Did I tell the story how I told her I snitched on Javon?
I'm like, come on.
At Jamie's house, like we went up there for beach exam. Nick was there. Nick, didn't we snitch on Javon? We told him that Javon thought he had a better body than was it Mario?
No. Let me see this real quick. Give me the headphones.
Yeah, give him the good.
We didn't snitch on Javon, okay?
Pam,
Javon, I had your back. All right.
Thank you,
trying to bring the story out.
I
clarified. I said, no. It wasn't that kind of situation.
Nick,
he was strictly talking about marketing and business.
Thank you.
And Nikki Pam was like, yeah, but he still said you had a better body.
What did he say?
He was laughing. He was looking at him like, He was a little annoyed at the fact that you thought he had a better body. But okay, I'm just saying.
Ever since you told me that, I've been waiting on the text like this nigga gonna clown me.
All right, so.
Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, you didn't finish, Tangy.
Yeah,
hurry up.
Because the only
Well,
one
one's
that's
already off the cliff.
Really,
so.
well, but I'm thinking about if maybe just letting him hit it, smashing him.
Are you attracted to Genuine or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then they both died.
Tangy. Genuine.
Okay. So
What's that mean?
I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push Tyrese off the cliff. I'm gonna sleep with Genuine, and I'm gonna marry Tank. Thank you, Nikki Pam.
All right, what about this? What about these people? What do you want? Well,
who's that? Speedy and DJ Ron C.
Tangy act like she was making life or death.
All right. Well, he did say the wrong stuff.
He just hadn't talked.
He would have shut up every day.
Guys, letting you know, sometimes just shut the hell up.
Okay, so the last question is going to be a one gotta go.
Okay, one gotta go.
And it's going to be the best musician / actor. So somebody that has done music and acting.
Oh, wow.
Film and music catalog has to completely go.
Okay.
Wait, say that one more time?
As if though they never existed.
Oh, so everything they've done.
Ooh.
Okay.
One gotta go.
One's gotta go.
Here we go.
Will Smith.
Oh, that's easy.
Tupac. LL Cool J. Snoop Dogg. Or Jamie Foxx.
Really?
They gotta go?
Really?
LL Cool J.
Oh, really?
LL Cool J.
Well, we gonna start.
I'm sorry.
So Will Smith, LL Cool J, Tupac, Snoop, and Jamie Foxx.
So in other words, everything about them, you never know about.
I was gonna say LL Cool J too.
Easy.
Yeah. I think out of those four.
That's a lot of
ain't no movies changed your life from LL Cool J.
But then we wouldn't have.
True that.
I need love.
All I think about is BBC.
And radio.
I mean, hit records. I ain't gonna take that.
I don't think we would have Drake if we don't have LL Cool J. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta keep LL.
Okay. The same.
Oh, now we're talking about.
Can you say it again? It was
Will Smith, LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Jamie Foxx.
You need all them.
Now that I'm thinking about something.
You can do away with LL Cool J.
I know who I can't
let her
get rid of.
pick.
I'm
sorry.
Love LL Cool J.
No pressure.
But because it's between LL and Snoop Dogg, really.
Oh, you tripping?
Caesar!
Too much. I mean, I know his music. He's doing stuff now. That's the thing. Maybe it has to.
He just got the gospel out.
You can't change their mind. Don't change their mind.
No, that's true though. Like I'm thinking about all the things that all these people have done. So I mean, it seems like it does have to be LL though. Like thinking about
2 times.
Just don't get rid of Jamie, because then we wouldn't be here.
It wouldn't be as you on the show. Pam?
I'm getting rid of LL too.
It's simple.
And because, like he said, when you said it that way, ain't none of his movies changed my life. Not a near one.
No songs?
I don't even like his hosting, but I do like him on our show though, our lip sync battle. That's about it. But then I don't.
You don't have a lip sync battle.
Yeah, we don't have a lip sync.
Okay, Nick, let's go again. What's the name?
Will Smith, LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Jamie.
Yeah.
You need all them, brother.
Well, L.
He gonna take the L.
Rock the bells, L. Cause
rock the bells.
Damn. LL Cool J.
Yeah.
LL.
Again, I can't even think of Fox since I'm not here.
Oh, he is on some CSIs or something, but then I don't watch those. So.
Yeah, I have to.
Y'all didn't watch it in the house?
That was a good show.
I worked on it.
He worked on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you missed a whole bunch of checks over there. The in too deep.
And you don't get some shoes you don't get, pimp.
We ain't got FUBU.
Fubu, true that.
He was the ambassador. He didn't start it though.
Yeah, but he and you don't have the one pass leg up. Remember, everybody was doing that with the Timbs.
Yeah. I could have kept my pants leg down. It was a little cold anyway.
But where you were?
Seattle, yeah.
He's still getting out of here. Go ahead, Tangy.
Wait, you not next?
No, I said it.
He said
you said LL.
Yeah. Oh. We got LL Cool J.
Okay, so mine are between two, and y'all are gonna be very upset with me.
Watch your tongue, man.
She gonna say Tupac.
Be careful.
I'm sorry. Mine would be between LL and Tupac.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Tangy, give your information.
Yeah.
Tupac?
What?
You gotta
I told y'all.
You don't have DMX.
Like you always
You don't
say
have-
DMX and Tupac. That's why I always say I love DMX.
Can I talk to Tangy for a second?
Yeah, talk to me.
Because you're an actor.
California Love.
Yes.
Poetic Justice didn't move you?
No, because I remember watching that movie. Think it's right over there. No, it's crazy. No. And I used to love LL Cool J. I remember, when I was going through the airport one time, I was a teenager, and there was this guy, and I loved LL. I'd never seen him in person. And there was this guy walking through the mall, tall guy, and everybody was going
Well,
crazy.
everybody told you.
And I was like, who's that? And they said it was LL. And I was like, oh. And I went over there and said, oh my God, you're so tall. I didn't know you were this tall. They could have your autograph. And that was when I Need Love was out. That was before I moved here. And it was just like,
Now, question for you,
today,
Nick.
he's,
Question
it's not
for
the
you.
same, but.
If she gets rid of Pac, do you still have Biggie?
I'm not even Tangy Fred.
I'm just saying.
Oh, if we get rid of Pac, we won't have Biggie?
Biggie's first album, he actually took Tupac's whole style.
Yeah.
Okay, then LL bye.
He did.
Yeah, because if you lose Pac,
then
you lose Digital. Well, Digital still would have did their thing, just wouldn't have had him on there.
Right.
You don't have
Juice.
Juice.
What is Juice?
I know you.
Sing some of Juice.
No.
It's a movie.
Oh Lord.
Tangy, you don't know Juice?
Sing some of Juice. That's what she said.
You want to sing the lines now?
You got the juice now, so that means nothing to you when I say that, right?
No.
Above the rim.
Above the rim.
I remember hearing about that. I didn't see it. I think I was having babies during that time. I was breastfeeding.
Don't have
had a man.
You have Death Row, but you don't have that next level of Death Row.
For sure.
Because Pac bought in.
Snoop.
No, Snoop was before.
Snoop was before.
But like
Beast for Pac.
two of America's
You don't have that song.
So who's leaving, Tangy? Please.
So it'll be LL.
Thank you.
It'll be LL.
Oh, I was about to flight your time.
Okay, we just got one more.
Well, he didn't answer.
Wait a minute, Javon.
Javon said LL.
It's LL because you need Will Smith. You need all of them.
Yes.
I mean, Will Smith was the first African American. Well, not forget African American. He was the first rapper to win a Grammy. Period.
He's still bad today. He ain't even on TV.
I mean, these
Watching
are
him on
movies. You
Instagram.
gotta have Jamie.
All his movies.
Yeah, Jamie. Jamie's the first to win.
I'm not here.
Huh?
I'm not here if you don't have Fox.
Yeah, Fox is incredible. Yeah.
You said none of us.
Ray.
Yeah.
What he did in
Yeah,
Ray.
we ain't even
alone.
in this building if we're for Fox. So there that is.
Oh man, early.
Sorry, L.
90s. Oh yeah, you're
What's
right,
next?
King. I wasn't. I
Okay,
was in college.
so one gotta go.
Okay.
Bernie Mac,
Write it down.
Red Fox,
Ooh.
Mike Epps, Dave Chappelle.
Who said that?
Before your time, probably Brittany. Brittany's
okay.
19.
That's a hell of a name to put in there though. With those.
Yeah, why'd you put in
Well, she didn't, but I know somebody.
Gotta put Chris Rock in there. It would have been more.
Epps? Okay.
Yeah, I know who.
Who we gonna start with? Well, they don't know who Red Fox is. Probably.
It's okay. We weren't supposed to.
She does that. Well, you might as well kick him off the table then.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
So that's easy.
Say I don't know who he is.
Red Fox.
I see
Pam?
I'm getting rid of Mike Epps
Me too.
because he's just such an asshole in
Whoa.
person. So
Oh, this is personal now. Okay.
I just went personal on it. He's an asshole in person.
Oh, that just hurt my feelings.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to name it again. Tangy.
Bernie, Red Fox, Mike Epps, Dave Chappelle.
A Red Fox show
Legendary.
made me who I am. Bernie, I worked with Bernie. We became really good friends. Dave Chappelle's stand-up is undeniable.
A beast.
Yep.
And even when he's in movies, he delivers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's about to be in that new movie.
I'm going to have to kick off Mike Epps. Not for her reasons, just because it's Mike Epps. So yeah. He ain't. I haven't seen no Mike Epps movies I ever liked.
I know you guys are taking your time on this. I have a few more. We could run through them really quick if you guys want.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mine is going to be Mike.
You know when I was 3. You know I used to watch.
Me and I watched Clothes with him.
Me and Bernie used to watch Clothes together.
Right.
Who's yours?
In my mind, I can't even bring up anything that Mike Epps did, so it's going to have to be Mike Epps.
Okay.
Javon.
It's gonna be Mike.
Okay. Next.
Go, Javon. I mean,
Nick.
All right,
Nick.
you guys ready?
Uh.
All right, this is TV shows from the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
One has to go. Good Times, Happy Days, The Jeffersons, Three's Company, Sanford and Son.
Oh God.
Dang it.
Give it to me. Let's start from Javon. They look a little confused over there. Javon.
I would have to say.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. I don't even think I can pick.
What was it again?
Sanford and
Times,
Good Times.
Happy Days, The Jeffersons, Three's Company, and Sanford and Son.
Let's go. Go, Javon.
Fucking hard.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna have to say Happy Days.
What?
I'm gonna say Happy Days.
Then you don't have none of the movies.
You don't
he's
have
there.
Fonzie.
You don't have none of the
You don't
movies.
have Laverne and Shirley.
No, you don't have the movies that.
You know what?
that
You know
Old Boy
what? Now I
did.
think about. No, you're right. I didn't even think about the Fonzie thing. Hold on. And Ron Howard.
Yes,
Yeah, you don't have Ron
which
Howard.
which has directed so many hit films for us
Yes.
today.
Make a decision.
So, I'm Sanford and Son.
What?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, man, let's think with the first answer, man. Come on, man.
Let's start over here.
Sanford and Son. What the? Bro, are you serious?
I'm gonna have
You
to.
can't. Anyway.
I have no other choice.
Tangy, go ahead. Tangy.
They all hard.
There's a simple one in
You
there.
ain't gonna agree with none of me.
Gosh, I think I might have to say. Oh, I don't want to, but I might have to say.
Don't say Good Times.
The Jeffersons.
What?
No, I love the Jeffersons.
Blasphemy.
That wasn't on my list.
Because
That ain't good.
Good Times.
All right, come on, we got a few more. Go ahead, Pops.
Mine's is easy. Three's Company. Out of here.
No, you can't get rid of Three's
I agree.
Company.
Me too.
Everybody back here.
The only thing came from Three's Company is the Ropers.
No, I'm sorry.
That was it.
I didn't even hear Three's Company.
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers and
No need that.
John Ritter, rest in peace.
Nick, I didn't hear the Three's Company part. I'll
Yeah.
take that out.
Thanks.
I only watched it like maybe 2 times in my life.
Pam.
Three's Company out.
Whatever y'all said.
Three's Company all the way around.
That was some comedy. That was physical comedy. That
No.
I could see me doing that
Right.
comedy.
You can't take out Jeffersons. Jeffersons
No.
created.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact-
And the interracial thing.
All right, so let's go. Here goes the
Which
next
Speedy
one.
knows.
These are action films, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we got.
Right here, Tangy.
Okay.
All right, we got Blade,
Blade.
300, Gladiator, or The Matrix.
Oh,
that's easy for me.
Definitely not the Matrix.
Can you repeat them, Tangy?
Blade.
300, Gladiator, and The Matrix.
Sheba Baby said,
baby girl.
me and Javon got to give our info.
Hold on.
I fixed
Yeah,
it.
y'all
I
need to-
fixed it.
I don't know. Gladiator movies are boring for me.
Caesar! Infidel!
It's gonna be Gladiator for me.
Okay. Oh my God. We have to respect people's
Got
decisions.
Academy Award.
We have to, and we love
Not
him.
all Academy Award movies are good to everybody else.
That's true. I agree.
Let's doggy.
It's a committee.
What would you do?
I'll only say Gladiator because Blade, that's black people. What were the other ones?
Tangy.
Matrix and
Blade,
300.
300,
Matrix
Gladiator,
did
and Matrix.
Too much for the film industry to not be here. So sorry.
Ooh, this is a hard one. This is really hard.
That is tough.
Pam.
But I'm gonna go Matrix by.
That's
I have to.
All that wonderful martial arts in that movie.
I'm
much-
sorry, but I'd
Red
love
or green?
special effects.
Red or green?
Where we at?
Red or blue. Me.
Come on. I got 2 more. Then we out here.
Shit.
Ooh, that was
And
tough.
it's my favorite movie.
Yeah, no,
and I
I'll pick
watch
it pretty
it
good.
back to
Come on.
forth. 300.
Whoa! I picked that because I didn't think you was gonna get. I thought you would have to make a decision between 300 and Gladiator, so I put those 2 in there. And I didn't.
I
Think
gotta
you
say
would
with Gladiator, it won Academy Award.
All right, here we go. Are we good?
No,
Everybody-
No, me.
Tangy.
And I have to go back and change my last one to Three's Company because
Oh, God.
I just got reminded by Nola G. Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
Yeah,
So
Things
don't
don't
burn on the grill.
Okay, go ahead.
Took a whole. Okay, so I haven't seen 300 or Gladiator, so I'm gonna go with 300.
Okay.
Great movie.
I'm gonna go with 300 as well.
Great movie.
Okay.
They had to go.
All right.
Next.
Here we go.
We're so judgy here.
Yeah, we
I thought this was pretty good. This is Cajun's category right here. So we got Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
All of them. We got Bad Boys. All of them.
Oh no. Even the new one.
Lethal Weapon. All the Lethal Weapons. and Rush Hour. All the Rush Hour.
So like the whole series?
The whole series.
I haven't seen Lethal Weapon, so I'm just gonna put that one in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you a shirt that says Caesar.
What was it? It was Lethal Weapon and some
Beverly Hills Cop, Bad Boy, Lethal Weapon, and Rush Hour.
I haven't seen Lethal Weapon in Beverly Hills. So.
All right, so Lethal Weapon for her.
Oh, okay.
No Eddie. Ugh.
We need that.
No,
that was the beginning of his career too.
Bam.
Fucking hard. Shit.
Like a math test.
I'm gonna go.
You want to cheat off my paper?
Rush Hour. Because it was only like
You tripping?
a couple, and I thought the second one was kind of silly.
The best shit when he said, "Who kicked me?" Which one? That shit was fantastic.
I have to go Rush Hour.
Rush
It's
Hour. Okay,
tough.
read it again. What is it, Tangy?
Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, Bad Boys, and Rush Hour.
Damn, Chris.
Thank you. Because here's the thing, Lethal Weapon, classic.
Yeah, it was like at least 10 of them.
Yes.
And
now the series with
Bad
Damon.
Boys was fucking hilarious. Sorry, Chris Tucker.
Yeah, he started tripping after that anyway.
It's gotta be Westcom. Yeah.
That's the only reason I won. Yeah.
Gosh.
Hurry up, because my chicken burger.
Oh, yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop. It's either Lethal Weapon or Rush Hour. Rush Hour.
Yeah, see? See?
Not tripping.
What was yours?
It's hard, but Beverly Hills Cop is in the beginning of Eddie's career, so I can't take that away. So Lethal Weapon got to go.
What?
For me? Yeah. I'm not. I need Bad Boys. I need Rush Hour. Great movies.
All right, last one.
All right, last one. I think this is gonna be the toughest one. All right, because without one or the other, we really don't have any one of the four. So
dang it.
All right, so these are all sketch comedy shows. Okay. All right, so we got the Dave Chappelle Show, In Living Color, SNL.
Oh my God.
And the Flip Wilson Show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, for a little background, the Flip Wilson Show was the first sketch comedy show which originated all of the things you kind of see in sketch comedy today, which is even men wearing dresses and all that kind of stuff. So, look, you guys got the floor.
Mine would be Saturday Night Live.
We'll start over here.
But you know, didn't Eddie get his start on Saturday Night Live?
So you have no Eddie
but
Murphy.
I kept him in the other category.
You have no Blues Brothers. You have no
a lot of stuff.
A lot of things.
A lot.
All right, so who's going first?
This is stressful. Go ahead, Tangy.
Well, I said Saturday Night Live because Eddie would have found his way. He was really funny.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was his start. So
he would have had another.
Can't
start.
say, and then you would have to say Garrett Morris. You'd have to say the Belushis, everything there. Every single one.
You messing up anybody, except for maybe Dave Chappelle. I don't know if anybody started there, but then Living Color people started. Saturday Night Live people started.
So
Flip Wilson show.
The one that would have to go, because the only thing you lose on Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle, and you lose Wanda.
Oh, the great
Sykes.
skits.
You lose
but
Charlie Murphy, who was never funny to me.
So we got a choice between Eddie or
Ashley
Charlie.
Larry.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And just the Prince and Rick James kids, that was legendary.
Well, I could have did without it. I would have found out about Rick James and things. So I'm gonna go Dave Chappelle.
Oh, you tripping?
No, I worked on Living Color, and so did Fox. I wouldn't be here.
well, we all know Living Color is not even up for conversation. We know that already.
And SNL can't be.
Yeah,
and neither can
Jim
Flip
Carrey, all the Waynes. Yeah, that's too much. Attached to that. Say it again, Danny.
Dave Chappelle Show, In Living Color, Saturday Night Live, and the Flip Wilson Show.
They all are dominoes to each other.
You got to pick one.
I guess got to pick one. The Flip Wilson. Sorry.
What the hell?
You can't judge him after the fact.
You can't have these if you don't have.
That's what I'm saying. I need them all. I'd say that then.
You know what? And as much as I have to agree with Javon, even though I judged him a minute ago, I'm gonna have to go Flip just because I don't think it held up as long as the rest of them. Even though it was,
it did.
I mean, Saturday Night Live is still on. In Living Color,
show.
we still recite.
These are up. The other ones
Dave
are black
Chappelle,
shows.
the skits. I'm
the
sorry, I would never.
Are black shows. That's why they're not on. You know how they do black folks.
Well,
Colin Ayers don't let us do.
Flip Wilson had all of them on there. Bill Cosby, who y'all talk
Flip
about.
Wilson was excellent. I remember watching that as well.
O.J. Simpson,
then
Red
you don't have
Fox,
OJ. That means
Lena Horne,
Girl Still Alive.
So now, Did you think Dave Chappelle's show was funny?
Yeah.
Okay, now you know Charlie wrote the majority of that show, right?
I never thought Charlie was funny.
As a stand-up, you don't think he's funny.
Well, I get that part, but he
wasn't. Sorry.
But after the first season, he wrote everything up, the majority of it.
No, Dave Chappelle's show was incredible funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if I got to lose one of these four, it's got to be Dave Chappelle.
Okay,
he came in last. SNL been there for years. Living Color.
All right, last
changed the
thing.
game.
One got to go.
Okay,
Nikki Pam, Pops, Tangy,
hilarious,
or DJ Ron C.
Oh.
That's easy.
That's easy.
I was gonna throw Javon under the bus, but I thought about it.
No, that's easy.
Yeah.
They gonna send me home.
Look, read the names again.
DJ
Ron C.
DJ Ron C.
Pam.
Nikki Pam.
Peace. Can't pick me.
Tangy.
Well, we can't pick ourselves, y'all.
Or the new dog, Kobe.
The throw in is Kobe.
The throw in is Kobe.
Throw in is Kobe.
Kobe's the bell out.
The dog that sleep right now. Okay.
Being that he got rescued from a home where he was going to be turned into shoestrings.
I don't think that's what they do with Chihuahua bones, but all right.
Chihuahua bones.
It's going to be soap or some dial soap.
Did you know they used to make glue out of horse bones?
Yes.
Yeah, we know
yes.
that.
No,
So he going to be glue.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We need Elmer's. Anyway.
Somebody said DJ always.
We need Elmer.
It's going to be because he's not here now.
Exactly, Jane. That's why we
DJ
said Ron
always.
because he ain't never there.
I'm sorry, DJ Ron.
DJ always. I'm fine. Bye.
That's cool, buddy.
And he listening. I'll say it again.
You know he in the chat room.
DJ Ron C is out of here. Except for Tuesdays.
And Wednesday. He don't even make a straight week,
Hey,
actually.
DJ always get a lot of votes in the chat room.
Yeah,
Who does?
DJ always. Wait a minute, what you breathing on hard? It's really, we know who you ain't gonna pick.
Right.
We gonna pick
We wouldn't even be here.
I'm gonna try again. Not that you really gonna pick.
Right.
Come on, Tangy.
I don't want to pick
She really,
somebody.
Really?
Oh,
Like, she want to say one of them?
Oh, you gonna say me?
She was going to say one of y'all.
You ain't here.
No, I don't want to send home DJ Ron C. He was here before I got here. I'd probably be the one to have to go.
No, you can't pick
You
yourself.
can't pick yourself.
Tangy. You got to pick one. You got to vote somebody off the
She trying to be
island.
political.
Trying to commit
Now it's
suicide.
two left.
Well, you know I got to pick him because it's y'all studio.
Thank you. There
So
we
let's
go.
try it again. I'm gonna point to it very blindly.
I got one for Tangy. Taco or Kobe?
One of them got to get
If you
incinerated,
pick Taco, Kobe got to go.
and one of them gonna get incinerated. You are gonna have to push him into the oven.
I'll pick Kobe because Taco's already gone.
Thank you.
Hit the music, man.
Oh shit, nigga, you gotta say something.
I mean, you kicked DJ Ron off the show, so now we got to just operate it like this. So go ahead and play the music.
Oh yeah, we gotta play the music. All right, so
Tisha B said that mannequin in the corner needs to go.
Hilarious.
Don't tell us what to do on our show.
Nakia said Barack bobblehead got to go.
Hilarious.
No, there's two of them. We gotta paint one.
The light skinned one.
Ladies,
Cajun.
Cajun and Brittany.
I thought we was gonna change.
They
his
want
color.
you to change them darker.
Y'all been saying that for 3 weeks.
How you going to make them darker?
Or 3 months.
And they not. She nod her hair like that every time.
How are they going to make them darker?
Okay, what's your information? Give your information.
Damie Esther, my name.
Yeah. So at the end of the show, we ask people to give their information.
Like your
So you gotta-
Instagram,
yeah.
if you want, or whatever.
Well, I mean, do you
or
really
if you
wanna
have
follow
to.
her?
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, she's like, I don't want to.
No, that's no.
Essence Wilson. Instagram is at essence_Wilson.
You know.
Check the DMs when y'all leave. Ask for the phone. She be like, "Why?" Then you know it's something.
Hilarious.
Kids ask why you didn't pay the bill. Can I see your phone? Why? Goddamn phone.
Right.
Javon.
On Instagram, Javon_drum_producer. You could also follow. Okay. Nothing for Christmas for you.
Oh, wow. I'm just playing.
Then, and then you can also follow my production company, _co-captains.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say cocaine. I don't think that's a good name. Look past that. I don't think cocaine. Why the police keep calling me?
And it's funny, I called it a production company too.
Fam.
Okay.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam on everything. And again, thank you guys for the donations. Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys. The $10 and up, you will make the little box thing or whatever, cylinder thing, what you want to call it. And then I think he's about to be a star.
Aw.
Everybody say, I love Kobe.
I love Kobe. I love Kobe.
I'm not chanting that man's name like
Thank
that.
you, George Lopez, for my baby.
I don't get attached to animals because they're gonna die, and then we gonna be.
So are you?
Speedy, everybody.
He gonna
die too.
He gonna go way before me.
Oh no.
He gonna be here one day.
He's only a year.
Quibbling on the ground, and Pam gonna be like, "He's not gonna make it." Then I can't make jokes.
You don't make them anyway. You see how quiet he is. Such a good. He hasn't said one thing, has he?
Well, because he got a shit.
Oh wow!
Shout out to Ocean's 8. Made $41 million this past week.
I want to see that. I think that's going to be good.
Solo with Star Wars is made 15, but it's at 168. Deadpool is still killing. At no pun intended.
I did see it.
At 13 mil, it's already at 270 million. It's a lot of money, almost 290. Avengers is still doing great. They're at $600 million. Avengers
are avenging.
Oh,
I was being clever, Speedy.
So much shout outs or jokes.
He's so
Kodak Black is 21 years old. Shy LaBeouf. You think he's gonna
Shia
work
LaBeouf.
You think he's gonna work again? Apparently he's got.
Well, he's got a movie that he's doing, and he's all bald and fat for it now. That he's working on.
The word is he's an asshole.
Well, yeah, he's got some mental issues too.
Yeah, and that's
really
why
does.
he hasn't really gotten any work. But he's 32 years old today.
He work.
Gene Wilder.
Happy birthday.
Was born today. Joe Montana is 62.
Legend.
Birthday.
Hall of Famer.
Dr. Oz is 58. Just Brittany from
Love
Hip Hop.
Oh, that's
29 years old. Maya Moore, great NBA, WNBA. As Johnny Mack would say, do they really need the W? Anyway, Vince Lombardi was
you know
born
what? I have
today.
to agree with him on that.
Lil
That's
Zane.
cold-blooded.
It's true.
Lil Zane is 36. Has he done anything, Nick?
Yeah, man. Lil Zane got some hits out there.
No,
Man. Shout out to Lil
Now?
Zane. That's the homie.
Is he still rapping or something?
Nah.
He had a good run.
I think when you're 36, can we take Little out of your name?
Oh yeah, you pretty grown at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Lil Wayne still Lil Wayne. He 40-something years old.
Well, he is still little though.
Are boys
He's
the
a little
men
person.
still
Little.
boys the men? Or are they finally men?
You feel me? Thank you, Thank you, Tangi.
You're welcome.
Talk about it then.
See.
Adrian Barbar.
Who?
Adrian
Babar?
Barbeau. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Barbeau. Yeah.
Barbeau. 73 years old. And for those who don't know who she is, she was the daughter of Maude on the Maude show.
You think they know who? You think they know who the Maude show? Who Maude is?
No.
I mean, you were explaining. Who was the explanation for?
I just throwing it out.
Okay.
For they?
Just wondering.
In case they didn't know.
Because they don't know. Now, how you going
Do
to...
you know who Johnny Brown is?
No. I don't even know that person.
I don't know.
Bobby Brown uncle.
I know he's
Good
80.
answer.
I know he's 81.
He's 81. No, Bookman from Good Times.
Oh, that's
81
Bookman.
years old today, yeah.
I was close.
That's Bookman? Oh, wow.
Bookman. He's
81.
a Gemini. Happy birthday, Bookman.
And Peter, how do you say his last name?
You don't
The
want to
little
say
guy
that.
from
Dinklage.
from the little
Man
little
code
person.
violation.
He said you don't want to say that.
No, that's why I didn't say it.
Slippery slope.
Hey, shout out to Dinklage. That's the little person
Mini
from
Number
Games of Thrones.
Yeah, the little
Take
one.
your time,
Little
Speedy.
guy.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I
got
said
your
baby.
championship ring on because your
Oh, yeah, that's
team
a
lost this weekend.
little
That's
M-
nice. That made you feel better.
NBA.
Is that the one from Jamie's?
Yeah, that we won the little competition.
I
got
see
two
you
of-
holding your hand out.
Well, you know,
good so they
that's
can
what
see.
I
Let's.
do. Yeah, move that out the way. If I didn't care.
Oh, Speedy, I can't tell you working out. Do that again. Did y'all see something popping out right there? Look at this.
Is it a
like
rip?
this. Do like this.
I don't think this is what I was going for.
The forearm.
Yeah, you don't want that to be on your strong part of your arm.
That's not that we know. They know what I'm talking about. We ain't shit. Just letting you know.
That
I
forearm.
saw
So
it
if you hear,
move.
you can call her one day. He's like, "What you want, Dad? What the fuck you want?" And you know it was us. We had something. It is the rollout. We want to thank everybody, all our fans who tune into the show. That's what I always do. Thank you so very much because you don't have to tune in, but you do, and we appreciate that. Tangi, give your information, please.
Hi, I am Tangi Ambrose. TangiAmbrose. And you can follow me at Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Plus, wherever you want to. Okay.
You should do church announcements at church.
Yeah, I could do the church. You're right.
Before you do that, are you gonna like carry him in a Louis bag? Is that what you're
I had to take the bag back. It was too small.
Take the bag back. Take the bag back.
Did you know that Chihuahuas are the only dogs actually classified as lap dogs?
Oh, really?
Yeah. FYI.
Somebody in the chat room
mine
said
definitely a lap dog.
that your son has all this information because he's celibate. He got a lot of time to think.
Great point.
Yeah. Got your hands to do some other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, my forearms ain't that strong. So.
Oh.
I'm just saying. You working out 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing that thinned out is your wrist and your forearm.
Not the wrist. That's funny as hell.
Got to get Speedy to tight.
You gotta stop all this kikiing. Your kikiing is way.
Nick is funny as a motherfucker.
See how he got his beads on his left hand too?
I see it. Trying to accentuate the wrist.
I got some beads on.
He trying to accentuate.
That's a problem.
It's like a rattlesnake.
Don't listen. Y'all stay with me. Stay focused. Stay on this side. Don't laugh. When they start kikiing, don't y'all. What have we learned today, Tangy?
Well, we've learned today that if you are depressed, if you wake up in the morning and eat a banana, Nick says that this will make you feel better. That's good. We've learned another way to remember Nick's new name is to think, y'all should holler. Y'all should holler. Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler.
Y'all should holler. Y'all should
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's
y'all
pretty
should
close.
holler. Oh, that is, look, love.
Oh, you never saw that?
No, we
You
all
look like
not
the
a
Joker's
bit.
wife.
Oh, wow. Tangy.
I mean,
Speedy.
that's a hell of a smile right there.
I know that the eyebrow raised too.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I was
like you selling chicken.
I was playing a role. That's a picture of me from
$5.99.
a movie that I did, made in a TV show. It's a pilot. It's coming out this year.
You smell what Tangy is
Made
cooking.
in something. I can't even think of the name of it. But my character was a rich mom. My son is gay. He's in school, and I'm married to
I thought
that
you was.
guy that y'all know. I can't think of his name. Anyway, I'll tell y'all when it comes out. Made in Seattle. I don't know. Anyway, well, I got a compliment for Speedy today. I like the fact that he said he was going to let his kids stay in the school that their mom had chosen for them.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought that was very
I
nice.
thought you were going to say that you noticed that he had a dent in his forearm.
I didn't notice any dents. I couldn't tell that he's been working out, but I believe
his
him.
wrist.
So I did see in his forearm.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
When he moved it around, I did see that.
I lost 3 ounces.
We've learned that if you're eating corn, try not to let it burst in your mouth, because that's a man code violation.
Yeah, I wanted to bust your corn in your mouth.
Might not want to eat corn then.
We've learned that there are a lot of talented people out in the world, but sometimes if you want to be seen and heard and get extra money, you got to be a diva. That's what you said.
Okay.
Tara
Go on with your story
said
now.
he's being a diva. You said like the receivers and the running backs. He said, you wouldn't know them because the NFL likes for everybody to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to kind of like not just be talented, but do something crazy so that we'll say, oh, that nigga acting a fool out there. And then we'll know that's who you are, and then we'll want to wear your T-shirts, and then you'll get paid more money. We've learned that for proper stool elimination, you need a squatty potty. You can buy them at Walmart for $14.
Squatty potty. It's gonna be weird to ask for. Where's the squatty potty?
I know. That's a
Yeah, that's
slippery slope.
Yeah,
We've also learned that although Speedy says, stand by your team, once his team lost, it stopped being his team that started being their team, and they lost, and he stopped watching them play.
I didn't lose.
Right.
I didn't play. I didn't rebound and not shoot the jumper.
But it was their team. We winning. We gonna win.
We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Now all of a sudden, yeah.
So we think the series should be called Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda,
Thank
because
you.
Speedy's been giving us a lot of that. Now, this is important for the brothers, especially the young men. If you're in a heated conversation with another man and both of you are sitting down, if he stands up, you stand up too. And then you have to remember the one-step rule. If you take a step back, and if the distance between the two of you changes, Nick said it's on. Bam, 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 bam. And when you're by yourself and somebody's arguing with them, you want to watch them, but some kind of way you want to watch your surroundings at the same time. I'm a girl. I'm glad I don't have to know how to do all that, because I'd be like. And if you have a son like me, get him in some boxing classes And last but not least, we've learned that there are some parents in the world that are familiar with this show and are still brave enough to send their children here to be And today we say thank you. Thank you, Essence. Thank you, Damie. Thank you very much.
I thought you pronounced her name. I was like, no. Oh, yes. Damie. I have to keep remembering that. Because your dad's name is?
Damien. So listen.
Only child?
No, I have 3 siblings.
Oh, okay. What are their names?
I'm the oldest.
What are their names?
Delori, Denitri, and Damon.
All these.
Oh, so y'all ain't I thought y'all were sisters.
That's a black family.
My friend.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
okay. So which one is y'all's child?
Can't tell.
Okay, all right.
Well, you see, and they were touching, so they're together.
Oh, I got that part. I was seeing which kid was there.
Oh, this one over here.
Did you just have to explain that?
You didn't have to tell their business like that.
Because, you might have thought that, she was with, he was, and I wanted to make sure that they came here and they both said, we are going to trust our children with this one here. So let's just be positive.
No, Joe called me and said, hey, man, my daughter wanted to come. I said, I got her. Bring them on, man. I thought he had more, but
Joe,
when y'all first
Tammy,
came, I was like, "Who this little girl?"
I got you.
When she's not here, though, it's gonna, they're gonna take this L. No, you guys have a great time, and whatever you read on the chat room, just laugh because
ignore them.
They ain't shit. They ain't never gonna
they'll ruin your life.
Yeah, they will.
Focus on them.
Yeah, don't even read the chat room ever. Matter of fact.
Yeah, don't bring your phones. But no, thank y'all for coming. Thank you so very much and thank you again, Joe. We got you, and wife, we got y'all,
and our girls.
Yeah, and thank you to the ones who are probably gonna taint you.
The Cajuns. I mean,
the
Cajuns, the Russells.
If you can't hear me, then how you know I'm saying something to you?
What are you doing?
They asked me to stand up outside on the slide.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm glad we're getting more subscribers and stuff. That's cool.
Oh yeah, and don't forget.
Covered. They can't see.
Don't forget. Oh, you said that already?
I said.
Yeah, we got to fold those up better because I can actually see the name.
Right.
So we gotta fold
but when
those
we
up.
pick, we'll close our eyes.
Yeah.
No,
so these are donations.
We like to show the names now because then we're celebrating
$2 or
them.
more
We're bragging about them.
black folks go. They
get excited.
They knew who they was picking. Black folks do that.
We'll do like this.
So what happens though? So you pick a name and what happens?
For a Friday, and that person's gonna win the. Did you bring the headphones?
So I'm the gift. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the
that
headphones
goes
in the
back
house.
to along with two passes to Jimmy Fox's after party for
gotcha.
BT.
Okay.
Which you guys are gonna be part of as well. We're gonna be heathens.
Oh, we're going to another city now?
No.
The original.
No, it's supposed to
be. We're going to throw in some headphones too.
Yeah.
That's the next month.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Well,
I mean,
So go ahead and correct that. So what is it again?
corrected
For
us.
clarification? She did. So what's happening?
You're going to get tickets. Let's move on.
Next month.
Okay, we'll do the
I guess we'll save the headphones.
Okay.
So this month headphones, next month BET.
No, this month BET.
This month BET.
headphones.
Gotcha. All right.
So we still doing 9?
Yeah.
Or later?
9. Still 9.
Oh, y'all just trying to pass my
Y'all want to wait till we get off?
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
You want to go to Wednesday?
What's he doing? Nick, you want to give your information? No.
I will not.
Right.
What is it called?
Yashahala.
Yashahala?
Yahuda, Yashala.
No, Yashahala.
I don't like Yahoo.
Yeah, Yahoo.
That sounds like Yahoo.
I don't know.
Yashala.
You want to hear that on the plane? That's when you go, oh, nigga, really? Can I just go to Chicago? I don't want to die. Shout out to our producer, Michelle. Am I supposed to say it the other way? Because she'll tell me. He's saying the other way.
Yasha.
And shout out to Cajun for actually helping today too.
Yes.
Normally she gives me a
Oh,
hard time.
now you
Thank
see
you,
that extra help.
Cajun.
Okay, let me show you what I'm doing.
I need my own segment.
Ooh.
Yeah, she actually wrote some stuff. Normally she just give me a hard time back here. But
I'm going to call your daddy. That's
Give
what
her a
I
segment.
love it.
Sure, you can have a segment.
Cajun has followers. Give her a segment.
we'll figure something.
What's it going to call? What are we going to call it?
I'll get back to you on that.
Cajun.
Spicy Cajun.
Yes.
No, Cajun on your salt.
Cajun
What?
on your
Sauce.
sauce.
on your
Play on
salt.
words.
No,
What?
Cajun on your chicken.
Why you lean back after he said it though? He was like,
No,
yeah,
kinda dope.
Keep your information.
I gotta get salt and pepper.
No.
All right, we are out of here. Thank y'all so very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
playing tomorrow.
You had a good one too.
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show. Once again, it's on. It's the rollout show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down.